Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy BBO Boxing Prize. What's going on, my brother?
Yeah, what's goody?
Back again. Salute to my man, Undercard and Boxing saying, let's go. What do you
Get
say,
it.
Ryan? What do you say, Ryan about to be champion at 148? I mean, at
Might
140?
hey, it might be. If he
Smash
take
the.
if he good,
You
smash
no,
it.
no. Hey, I don't know. I think that's a huge thing, man. We might be seeing the second coming of De La Hoya, bro. Like,
Yeah. Before you jump into it, shout out
go ahead.
BVO Boxing. Shout out to the whole BVO Nation. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. Make sure you hit that like. The like button. It don't cost $1, man. Come on, so for your boys, one time for the one time. But yeah,
But no, he said, what's good, fellas? What's going on, Big Blunts?
what up,
Boxing.
though?
What he say? Undercard salute. Where you been at, bro? All this while they talking to each other, my bad. But yeah, we all heard the
Yeah.
good news, man. Salute the prize and BBO salute Undercard. Hey, the exciting news about Ryan Garcia getting Derek James as trainer. That's huge. That's huge news for boxing.
Is it official though?
I just seen the video. I seen the video of Errol Spence and Errol in the gym together. I mean, yeah, Errol Spence and Ryan in the gym together.
Word.
So I gotta take it as that. I think it's gonna be huge for boxing. I'm talking about, like I said, we might be talking about the second coming of De La Hoya, man. This is huge, man. Like we all know, all Ryan
Hopefully
needed
Derek can. Yeah, I'm about to say. Hopefully Derek can clean up that mess. But if, like I said on the other show, if he don't, because like what Joe Goosen was saying, like, well, you actually work along with Ryan or whatever. I think I heard a video of him actually saying that. So, but I'm trying to tell you, man, Derek James to me just seemed like a no nonsense kind of guy, and if Ryan gonna do it, he got to do it, and he got to let Derek James do it his way, and he got to listen.
Yeah, that's a good point. I ask you this now. Hold on, my man Undercard said it's official. Okay, that's sweet. I didn't know that. And my man Big Blunt said, I don't know what's exciting about it. Derek James about to have the safe haven for mentally broken fighters. You saying that, man, but you kind of being harsh, man. You know why you're being harsh is because we got to remember Anthony Joshua is a 2-time unified champion. A lot of people have never done that. A lot of great fighters have never done that. And on top of that, other than Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, I feel like Anthony Joshua's fought everybody in the heavyweight division that there's the fight. So it's kind of tough to say that, but I'm just thinking with Ryan's natural talent, getting with a technician teacher like Derek James is going to be huge for him, man. I just think it's going to be great. Only thing I will say, I'm just wondering, like you said, how he's going to train all these guys. What you think, man?
Well, I mean, shoot, all the other trainers had fighters. Emmanuel Stewart had a gang of fighters that, so they can do it. You know what I mean? Them boys will all be in the gym together. It'll be all right. And then when it's time for a camp with one, them boys is rich. They know how to work out and find. And I'm sure Derek James and I'm sure that whole team is. They all seem like gym rats to me. Even AJ, whether you like him or not, AJ's always in the gym, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I think the funny thing about AJ is I've never seen a guy, and that's one of the things that we've been talking about a lot, is just how because people don't like him, that means he this or that. But at the end of the day, man, I seen Derek James after Errol Spence had that performance against Ugas and say, we got to get back in the lab and stay focused. And
Right.
look, we ain't seen
that was crazy.
And look, we ain't seen Errol since. So it's more to that story. I think Derek James is the only trainer I ever seen who I have a fighter win. He'd have his fighter win, and he looked like he just disgusted with him.
Yeah, because when Earl he did that in the Ugas fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Earl had just finished dominating. As soon as he came back, the first thing that came out of Derek James' mouth was like, we got to get back in the gym. I was like, damn, Derek James is savage, bro. I like him as a trainer. To be honest, he's my favorite trainer right now. I'm rocking with Derek James.
You like him over Eddie Reynoso?
Who?
Eddie Reynoso.
Eddie Reynoso and the Juice Crew? Come on, man.
Oh, here we go.
You cannot be serious.
Oh man, you said the Juice Crew. You wrong,
Cool,
man.
I'm good on that. I ain't wrong. I'm good. Too many of his fighters come up hot. Not him, but Canelo, Oscar Valdez. What's the other one name? I know somebody know that name.
These are weight cutters. These are weight cutters we talking about.
Cheating, BBO. It's cheating. You can't be doing that, dog. That's wilding. You trying to kill somebody. You trying to gain all this muscle, then shred all this weight, man. You bugging.
What my man say? Ryan about to become a boxer puncher. What he say? Frank Martin got a fight July 15th. Mm-hmm. Another easy touch for Frank. You said LOL Ryan gonna show up and work out for 30 minutes, then leave.
Shoot, damn. Yo, if he do that, he ain't coming back in that gym because there's some dogs in that Derek James and Earl and Charlo in there. Like, he finna be around some dogs. So if he ain't come prepared, man, he gonna get ran up out of that gym.
Hey, did you see how small Errol looked? Ryan looked bigger than Errol. Did you see that?
Ryan,
I didn't realize.
Ryan's tall and lanky.
But I'm just saying, I didn't know Errol was that short. Like, Jesus, I think Ryan may be 5'10".
Yeah, Ryan's a tall. He's a tall dude. That don't mean nothing, man.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I didn't realize I didn't realize how big a frame he had. You know what I mean? I kind of see why it's like really hard for him to make 147 because you're talking about really, you know, a 5'10" body getting down that small. That's not easy. What he said, Eddie Reynoso and Eddie Hearn, the poster boys for PED punishment. Is fight Frank and sparring. I think Ryan would probably hurt Frank, bro. I don't know.
Stop. Don't get too ahead of yourself. No,
only reason I say that is because Frank is still very, very new, man. Let's not act like Frank is some seasoned fighter.
But Frank, he ain't. But he's a little bit older and a little bit wiser.
Oh, he is older. I forgot about how old is Frank? About what? 27?
I think he's like Dub 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize he was that old. But he the cool thing about him is that I think that's great for Ryan because Ryan will get a chance to spar with somebody who's a leader around his size. Because even if you get to spar with Errol, that'd be great. That'd be good work for him. What do you say? Yo, what's up, my man Bentley? My man Undercard said, "You high? Stop smoking." What are you talking about, bro? At the end of the day, I think this is great for Ryan Garcia. I think this is great for Ryan Garcia, man. I'm just wondering what's going to happen next because we all know what it is. This is all set up for him to fight your boy Rolly Romero, and that'll be an easy fight for Ryan. I think Ryan will really buzz Rolly up because Rolly, man, has regressed. When I seen from the Tank fight, I really just think that was just Tank taking his time. I mean, he looked awful. You had Grandpa coming off the right hand, smooth, doing whatever he wanted. I mean, the jab was free.
Uppercut was in his bag, you heard?
Man, the uppercut was there all night. Grandpa just didn't want it. I mean, the uppercut was wide open. I mean, everything was coming straight down the middle, and you didn't see Rolly make any adjustments. Coach Bullet screaming, but not giving any real direction. I mean, it's gonna be tough, man. My man said
Rolly needed to go ahead and change his trainer too.
Yeah, but you know what? I like Bullet, but Bullet is an assistant.
What?
Not your head trainer. No, reason I say I like him is because I like his voice and I like that he's tough, man. I like that he's a tough trainer. And you don't really get that much anymore. A lot of these trainers let these fighters do what they want. That's why everybody loved Derek James because he make his fighters do what they're supposed to do. My man Bentley said at least Ryan didn't go cry after his loss. He went straight to the drawing board. He said their friend got a fight to make. Hey, now that's a great point, Bentley. At the end of the day, remember all those people, including my co-host Pride, said, "Oh, Ryan Garcia is gonna run. He's gonna start doing movies, and he's gonna be doing MTV only, and blah blah blah." Now look at him. We see Ryan taking his career serious. I told you, man, the dude got way too much talent not to make it happen. At the end of the day, you know, he got beat to death by Tank, and that happens. That happens. Tank is a serious deal, man. He said Bullet need to go into MMA.
Dang.
I think I don't know about that. I like Bullet, man. I don't know why don't you like Bullet, Prize?
I don't dislike Bullet. I don't know.
I don't know why you wouldn't like a guy like that, man. He's tough, hard nosed, like you say that you like. I mean, what is there not to like?
I don't know.
Is it because he's a brother?
I don't dislike. No, what?
Hey, I'm gonna ask you, bro. Is it because he's a brother?
Right. Nah, I'm cool. He all right. I don't dislike. Let's make it clear. I don't dislike Bullet. What's his name?
I don't know his real name. I just know him as Coach Bullet.
Bullet Cromwell. Shout out to him. I don't dislike him. It's just, I don't know. I just think Rolly need a different look. You know what I mean? I think somebody, because sometimes I feel like Bullet don't be telling Rolly the right thing. Maybe it's just me.
I think you don't understand. Rolly sucks, man. Rolly's not good. It's just that simple, man. Rolly sucks, man. Like, when I seen Rolly going there doing all that uneducated movement, and he did all that trashing Devin Haney, trashing Sugar Shakur, and then going there and do the same thing but do it worse. I mean, he's just a trash fighter, bro.
Shout out the homie Undercard. I agree with you on that one. He don't teach fundamentals, because if you watch Rolly videos, like like his workout videos, like his training videos, it's so awkward, yo.
Yeah, he just looks awful. He looks awful.
But okay, so like the homie Undercard said, why isn't he teaching them fundamentals? Like, no, you don't make that kind of move and then go start making these crazy sounds and all of that. Like, Rolly, that's why I say I think he needs to change the scenery with the training, because Rolly, man, he can crack. That that's a known fact, but I think he need to work on his fundamentals, man. His fundamentals is awkward, bro.
I don't think he has any, man. I think overall what you're saying is true. I just think with Ryan, stepping out and getting Derek James, bro, this is huge, man. I can't say enough about this. This proves exactly what I was saying, man. This is the second coming of Oscar De La Hoya, bro. We about to see another.
I don't want to get
bigger, faster. We might see a bigger, faster De La Hoya, man, and I can't wait, bro. He said TMT don't really no favors keeping Bullet in the camp. I don't believe Rolly's with TMT anymore. Rolly is working with what's the big white dude that be doing all the promoting now? He's part of PBC. I can't think of the guy's name. You know the guy that was in between Ryan and Tank. What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name.
I can't remember that.
The big white guy. What's his name? I can't think of his name, man. But anyway, it don't matter. He pretty much PBC. Because really, to tell you the truth, Ryan, Floyd don't keep a lot of fighters, and he never really has, man, because Lou DiBella. No, he's not with Lou DiBella. Oh, what's the guy?
Bentley chatting right now.
What do you say? Not the same division, but Rolly and Ryan is way better than Regis. And you know what?
Man, Regis beat them up, man. You can't.
I think Tio will stop Regis, but you gotta have some skill to beat Regis. Regis ain't no slum, man. Like, I don't know what you see in Bentley, but Regis is a solid fighter. I think if Ryan Garcia don't improve a lot, he'll have the same thing that Tank did to him. I think Regis will do to him. I really do. Regis is a really smart fighter. Regis can fight on the inside. Regis is tough. Regis is an absolute dog, man. I would love to see Regis really try his hand at 147, because I think, and this is me, he might be a little too small, but I think he would give Boots in his work. I really do. I think Regis is that special, man. Regis is a special 140-pound fighter.
You like Regis that much?
I do.
I like Regis too, but he be wild sometimes, bro.
He be wild, but what I'm saying is, I like his grit. I like how he's willing to he takes tough fights. Yep. He's in the gym.
He ready to fight the best too, but I don't know about that deal
from the NOLA, man. So coming out of New Orleans itself, post Katrina, man, is a lot. So for him to come out of that environment, you talking about the murder capital at one time. I mean, New Orleans ain't no easy place to come out of, bro. You know, whether you talking about Cleveland, North Philly, where you from, bro, it's not easy to come out of New Orleans, bro. New Orleans is its own thing.
Yeah. Shout out
my man Bruce Boxing.
Yeah. What up, Bruce? What up, my guy? Yo, y'all smash the like button. There's a couple of y'all in here, like Green, like the homie Greenlight said, it's 5 people. He liked it, made it 2 likes. Yo, y'all smash the like. Yeah, we in here chilling.
Hey, yeah, look out for us, boy. What my man said, ring my doorbell before you come in. Wipe your feet before you come in.
We be letting y'all come up here and cook. Y'all can come in here and smash the like real quick.
Hey, if y'all, man, hit the like button like my man say, press 1. Ain't that what he say? Ain't that what your boy Ego say? Press 1. Hey, but you know what? All jokes aside, man, I think Regis is really, really nice, bro. No, I know he lives in Texas now. I'm just saying he's from New Orleans, bro. So what I'm saying is what he comes from. I like Regis a lot. I'm real high on that kid. You know why I'm so high on him? It's because the way he went in there versus Josh Taylor, bro.
That's a good fight.
Just nice, bro. It was such a good fight. And honestly, I thought Josh was going to kill him. I didn't even think
I follow Regis on Instagram. He's always working in the gym, man. So I believe Regis stays in shape year round.
Yeah.
I really don't understand his business move that he just made because I feel like I don't know. Would he go with the zone? Who he with? Eddie Hearn? Who Regis just
he's with Rematch Room. Eddie Hearn and them.
I don't see,
Well, he went for the money.
Who they got? Yeah, who they got? Who they got over there for Regis?
But you got to remember, they do a lot of cross promotion with Top Rank. Unlike PBC, the zone, no Matchroom. It's a difference. Matchroom, the zone is the platform, but Matchroom is like the boxing company.
I know
Matchroom do it. Matchroom does a ton of business with Top Rank, so it's unlimited amount of guys for him. I just really want to see Regis get his chance to get the belts together. He said, "Sorry, I don't see Regis' skill to be elite." I don't know how you don't, bro. See, this is the thing. It's just like when
I wouldn't disagree with Bentley too much. Not too much.
See, y'all say that, but how many people was looking to fight Josh Taylor? Nobody. A lot of people were scared of him, man, and he went in there and fought that kid. But that being said, the 140-pound division is wide open. We got the undisputed email champion, Devin the Dream Haney, coming out.
Yo, man, stop doing that. Don't do that.
What are you talking? I'm giving him his props, bro. I'm giving you his. My bad. The undisputed lightweight champion.
The youngest undisputed
lightweight champion
ever
since Teofimo Lopez. But the thing is this. He gonna get in there, and I'm telling you, man, I like the way Loma's talking. I think Loma won that face-off. What you think, bro? He looked at Devin like he was ready to eat. I don't know. I think Devin might be too big, too strong, too young, but it's gonna be a nice fight, bro. It's gonna be a nice fight. You said MF and fights with the head way too open. He does, but you gotta remember, Billy, he's not the biggest dude. I mean, so I don't know what you're expecting. Regis ain't the biggest guy. I think I'll put it like this. There's a reason why Tank ain't taking that fight anytime soon. There's a reason. Regis
is a nice size 140-pounder. I don't know what you saying.
No, I'm just saying he's not the biggest guy. He he's a smaller guy. He might be about 5'7", 5'6". He's not the biggest guy, is what I'm saying. Pause. You right, my bad. You a petty dude on the card.
Damn.
Hey, undercard said, I want a piece of him. Pause. But all jokes aside, what Ryan Garcia get with Derek James, it means nothing if Ryan doesn't take his craft serious and keep fighting and being consistent. The one thing I will say that I don't understand with a lot of Derek James' fighters, mainly Errol Spence, is what's going on with inactivity. Why are these guys inactive? I mean, you got
Errol. We know why Earl inactive right now. He won only one fight. He doesn't want to fight nobody else but Terrence Crawford. So
yeah, that's a coward way to be.
That ain't no coward. That's not a coward way to be. That's being true to.
Why don't he give us the fight that we want,
bro? That's being true to what he said. he wants to fight for. He don't want to fight Keith Thurman. You ain't see the interview. He said he could have fought Keith Thurman, but
Yeah.
he said he wants one fight, man, and he made it clear that he doesn't. That's why I'm inactive. And maybe he lash out on Instagram or say something stupid. But at the end of the day, I believe the inactivity from Errol Spence right now at this point, because he looks in fantastic shape. I don't know if y'all seen him lately. He looks like he's ready to go. He looks like, he got a chef in the camp, like Devin Haney. He got a chef in the camp. Earl looked like he ready to go. Terrence looked like he ready to go. I don't know why the business is being bad. I don't know what that. I don't even really care about that part. But, Errol Spence looked good. So it is what it is.
My man, he said Spence said he not fighting no one. He wants Crawford. Hey, I'll just put it like this. One thing I'll say, he better be careful, bro. The way I seen Terrence Crawford knock out David Avocado like that was a brutal knockout. I mean, Jesus. Hey, come on, let's be honest, Prize. Did you see that coming? Yeah. I ain't never seen.
I thought Terrence killed that boy.
I ain't seen a punch like that in a while, bro. Like set him up perfect.
Just
lush, sleep. He said Keith Thurman is the tune-up for him.
Earl's serious about that. Earl ain't fighting nobody because he wants to fight Terrence Crawford, and he's willing to sit out as long as it takes it to get done, man. That's crazy. I think it's crazy, but whatever, man. Like, I don't know, Earl. He doing what he want to do, man. He a man of his word, I guess. No, I retract that. I don't guess he's a man of his word because he's literally not. He could have took a fight by now. He ready to go. He could have took a fight, but he only wants to fight one person. So,
yeah, I mean, I feel what you're saying. Salute to my man Q. What's up with you, Q?
Yeah, I know. Undercard said that. I know he did get knocked out by Mean Machine, but it wasn't brutal like with
me.
That ain't even crazy.
Mean Machine put Terrence Crawford on his butt. So I mean, that's the thing. But you acting like Mean Machine is sorry, bro. I mean, he not.
I ain't say nothing about Mean Machine. I was reading.
I'm talking about. I'm saying Undercard like he's sorry. I mean, he's not sorry, bro. Like, stop. Like you don't be giving nobody their credit, bro.
I don't know. I kind of agree with Undercard because hold on. The reason being because Tank was. No, that was the other dude. That was another dude. I'm thinking about Ivan Redcash. Tank,
not Redcash.
Tank, who he do Greasy in there? Was it Redcash?
Ivan Redcash, yeah. Ivan Redcash. He said these fighters.
Don't do it to him. I'm gonna do it to him. Let me do it to him. Yo, Tank put hands on boy. Yo, that shit was funny as hell.
What that boy Bentley said, these fighters need to learn from Ryan. There's still a career after a loss. Not every fighter is meant to be undefeated like Floyd. Just make it look easy. And be honest with you, man, I think Floyd took a lot of losses, man, outside of the ring and outside of the ring to make that happen. I mean, a lot of his personal relationships ain't what they could be. I've heard Floyd plenty of times say he kind of put boxing before a lot of things. So at the end of the day, man, I wouldn't recommend that because at the end of the day, bro, it take a lot to be undefeated, bro. And honestly, let's be honest. He signed a contract to fight Winky Wright.
No, man, come on with that. You're the only one that ever heard about that.
They had bro. I heard it on a big podcast.
Wow, what big podcast?
I don't want to not drop his name, bro, but a big podcast. It's a guy who wears a taco on his head. Real funny guy.
He capping.
Who
you talking about?
Me?
Who? Man, the nigga who said that nigga Winky signed a damn
I ain't seen
contract to fight
for
it. That's just
that story.
That's
I never seen that story.
That's what your boy Showbiz was saying. He was talking about how they had he had more details than I had ever seen. He said somebody had an 8-pound rehydration clause and that they had the fight signed and somehow the fight didn't happen.
Who said it?
Showbiz.
Oh, Showbiz said that? I ain't never heard.
He got a short about it. I had always heard about it, but
shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to Showbiz. I'll just say this though. At the end of the day, I didn't think Floyd was big enough to go to 154, even though he won a couple fights and was champion at 154. Because remember, he took Canelo's belt after Canelo had beat Austin Trout. But Floyd just ain't the biggest guy at 154.
Why are you talking? Floyd, I don't even know why you like talking about that.
About what?
Floyd, Winky Wright, and Floyd. Nobody's ever talked about that but you.
I just told you a big YouTuber talking about the same thing, bro. I
Okay,
mean,
you and him.
and let me ask you this. So why did he fight? Why did he wait for Andre Berto to lose to fight him? I mean,
I don't know why he did that.
what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is what Roy Jones said is very true. You can be undefeated if you craft your career a certain way.
Nah, man, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna start taking away the credit.
No, I'm not taking none from Floyd. I'm just saying if you fight a certain way, I'll put it like this. If Adrian Broner was the can man, bro, he could have been even a bigger star, but Adrian Broner will fight anybody. He had no business in the ring with Chico McDonough. I mean, him fighting Paulo Malignaggi, who wasn't a true welterweight, that made sense. But to get in there with Chico, I mean, he showed pretty well of himself, but you see he got knocked out. At the end of the day,
he ain't getting knocked out.
Well, I'm talking about he got knocked down. He got beat up pretty bad. Okay, I shouldn't have said knocked out, but he got beat up pretty bad.
But let's give AB his credit in that fight. He came back. He stood in the fire. He landed some good punches on Madonna too. Now he went out on his shield on that one.
That was, you know what,
and not to mention, and we don't know Madonna. You know he had some glove controversy going on with Floyd. So who knows?
Man, stop that shit, bro. Stop
it. Hey, you see, you talk about reaching prize. Jesus, man. Hey, what do you say? Facts. Billy was smart. He knew when to fight the fighters. Floyd was smart. He knew when to fight the fighters. Big difference, feel me? He said, facts, showbiz, the adult, showbiz official, bro. We have the connections. He backed out the contract. Floyd backed out the contract. And Floyd admit he know when to fight. I say this, man. At the end of the day, Floyd really beat everybody. But the one thing that'll be glaring on this record still, bro, is like the difference between him and Roberto Duran is that Roberto Duran would have fought Winky Wright. Roberto Duran would have had Triple G come to 154 and beat him up. So that's the difference. That's not taken away from Floyd. But what I'm saying
I want Floyd to fight big middleweights that's gonna come in there weighing like what super middleweights do.
That's why they got that's why they got rehydration clauses. I'm not saying I want them to come in, too big, pause. But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, that's the difference between wanting to be great or talking about it. Like we always you give Canelo a lot of hell about stuff, but guess what? He went and fought Bivol at 175. I mean, he went and fought Sergey Kovalev at 175. You got to really take a chance, bro. Even though he won that fight and that fight kind of looked fixed, you got to give the brother credit for even taking a fight. I mean, that's not easy to do, man. It's go out there and take the fights. But make a long story short, bro, with Ryan getting with Derek James, it's going to be huge for him. And I hope Derek James can show him some fundamentals and can really work on his game because his defense is the glaring weakness. His defense is awful and his feet are slow. I don't know if he's going to be moving around, but I think that's the perfect guy. If he can get that Errol Spence chopping down tree straw, that'd be big for him, man. What you think about this whole thing, Q, about Derek James and Ryan Garcia? What you think, man?
Yeah, it's cool, man. Still got to see what's to it, man. What type of fighter he gonna try to, turn Ryan into? I mean, I really don't know. It's hard to tell. Shit, it ain't like Derek James is like a great defensive coach.
Mm-hmm.
He got like a pressure fighting type of style, kind of like that punishment type of style,
Yeah.
It's cool.
That grindhouse.
I got to see how it goes because at the end of the day, you take shots fighting like how the style Derek James teach, even though it's like a fundamental type of style, keeping your hands up and shit, but you gonna get touched. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just got to see them niggas down there like 135 on down. Them niggas real worried about getting hit. Like they worried about people saying they got punched and shit like that. Like, bro, to me that shit funny. That shit like it's lightweight lame. It fuck up how you fight. To be honest, and them niggas be in there too cautious and shit like that. You know, so I mean, I guess we'll see, man. I don't know. I gotta see it, man. I don't know what Ryan gonna come with, man. That nigga be bullshitting, man. Like,
I think Ryan trying to go get a little tough and maybe learn some fundamentals from Derrick James. I think that's what it's about. So I don't think he gonna come because like you said, that style he teaches, but maybe Ryan added to the tool bag and that helped. But I feel like you. I feel like I gotta see it anyway. We know Ryan get touched to the body, to the chin, he go down and out. So we gotta wait and see.
Dang.
I mean, it's a fact, man. Boy,
He go
he got the
down.
Asian boy. He got the Asian boy trolling him. I was like, damn. I was like, I don't know if I like that. He got the Asian boy trolling him, talking about something. Yo, you all right? How was your rib? You ain't see that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
I
you
seen
saw
when
that.
I seen when
Mr.
Mr.
What's his
Miyagi.
name? Well, nah,
Mr.
I
Miyagi.
don't want to call him that. But
No, I'm joking.
what's his name? That boy.
I don't know.
He broke Ryan in
come on,
sparring, man.
That shit weak as hell, bro.
Man, he did break him up.
That.
He break him up. But I'm saying though, hold on. He broke him up in sparring though. So Ryan got. It just makes my point valid. Like I gotta see what he gonna do with Derrick James because at the end of the day, if you touch his body, touch his chin, he go down and out. That's a fact.
I don't think his body. Pause. I don't think his body is the issue. I think the fact where he got hit is the issue.
He can't take body shots.
I don't know, man. I feel like this. This is the
he got broke up in sparring.
Come on, man. He had an injured rib, man. He had an injured rib.
Because he got broke up in sparring.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say.
But you know one thing I want to ask both of y'all this. Hey, Q, have you ever seen a fighter as uncoordinated as Rolly have any kind of run? What you think about this kid? What you think about this kid, Rolly?
What about Rolly?
Yeah, like do you think that fighting style he has give him any long-term success?
Shit, I'm gonna ask you, what kind of fighting style do Rolly got?
That's a good question.
Wild, bro. I think he can fight wild. I really think if he get in there with an elite guy, he's going to bed like he did with Tank. I mean, he's not gonna have that 140 belt long at all. He might as well go ahead and get that up.
I don't know. I don't really think much of Rolly. I mean, this cool. That's why I like. I mean, I think the belts matter, but I never was one of them people that like the belts is everything, bro. Like it always matter how you won and bitches, who you beat, all that shit matter. Like you just having a belt just don't throw you into legitimacy. People
and
that
that's why it's getting
feel like that
down.
way, that always talk like, oh man, the belts is like, yeah, they do, but them shit's not everything. Cause now that Rolly got one, like how they feel about it, you know what I'm saying? So like Rolly, man, it's whatever. I don't know, bro. I really don't care, you know. And that ain't just because it's like Rolly, but you know that shit was like how we got it and shit like that. It's just bogus shit. You know, the whole look, everything about it, everything around and about Rolly getting the shot, how they promoted it, all that shit, like that shit like weird. You know,
that shit was bogus as hell, bro.
Hey, but
that whole shit with that whole weekend was bogus, bro.
You know, it's funny, man. It's funny y'all say that because you know how everybody talk about Bob, Uncle Bob, how he do certain things with WBO. I really think whatever Al wants, that's what the WBA does, bro. Because
whatever Al wants,
bro.
That don't make no sense.
I don't understand because why in the world did he get that title shot?
Al got the WBA and the WBC.
And Bob got the WBO. And Bob got the WBO, and IBF the only one that go really by the rules.
That's cap. No, it's not.
I know, but they at least you're right. I agree with you 100%. But what I meant by that statement was that at least they're the actual best ones.
No,
They're the
they
most
not.
fair.
No, they not.
Yeah,
No, they
You don't
you
not.
don't
think
think
so?
so? I think they are. I think the
No, they
IBF don't
not.
play.
Like the
Why ain't
IBF,
they?
Don't play.
they out here capping right now with Earl shit, with Earl belts. Like,
Okay,
what is
because
we
they won
talking
the
about?
They
big. They won a.
stripped him pretty much, didn't they?
They want a piece of the pie. That's why. Q, you know
All
it's
right,
business.
so how you gonna sit there and
That's
say
why I
they the
said
best
they.
ones? All the
I said they better than the WBC.
they
They better than
they
the
all the
WBO,
same.
and
They
they
all the
better than
same.
IBF. They better
They
than
all
all
the
the three of
same.
them. At least
Them
they haven't
all they all the
created.
same, bro.
They don't got 1,000 champions in one division. You don't see a lot of IBF belts passed around. They're the least passed out belt between the WBC and the WBA and the WBO. The IBF is I feel like they're the ones. You don't see too many IBF belts. You see a bunch of WBC Continentals and Supers and Prides and all these franchises. You see a bunch of WBOs. You see a bunch of WBA Super Champion, interim champions. What else? What else they got? A privileged champion. I don't know, but you don't see no IBF man, interim IBF super. You don't be seeing all that with the IBF. That's all I'm saying. I agree with you now.
Cause
Don't get it twisted.
they ain't been here that long, bro. They don't do it. They
They've
don't
been
do
here
it
longer
like
than
that,
the WBO.
bro. The WBO don't got hella belts. The WBO got one belt. They don't got no extra
They be
belts.
doing so. They only work with Bob though, like they do with
That's
Bob.
cow,
told them to do.
bro. Nah,
Yes, they do
no, they don't. What did they do that Bob told them to do?
everything.
No, name one instance that they did what Bob told them to do.
Manny Pacquiao and them fighting for them WBO. Every time
When?
you would, okay, I put it to you like this.
Manny Pacquiao win.
No.
What?
Scratch that.
Nah,
put it
you
to you
just
like
got to
this.
give me one instance where I can be like,
I'm about to. The W. Every time when you win Top Rank, and you get your first world title, what belt do you get? That's all I'm asking. When you win Top Rank, you fight for your first world title. What title is it for?
bro, that's not all that's not all the way true, bro. That's not
What?
You think
that's
that's
not
coincidence?
bro. That's not, bro. You want to know how they do that?
How?
Niggas, because they pay a sanctioning body to get ranked.
Oh,
So whatever.
Who pays them?
So
that's
the fighter, that shit come out they purse. Like,
yeah.
it don't matter. Like, if
It
them
come out
niggas,
everybody
bro,
purse.
it's just like Boots, nigga. Was Boots paying to be in the WBO? And what's that nigga up there ranked in the top 3? And what do you do? Stop paying their ass, and that nigga paying the IBF now. Now, what the IBF say? Man, Spence got so and so time to run that thing, and what they saying about that shit now? Nothing. What they saying about a mandatory with Spence?
The point
Nothing.
that I was trying to
No,
make.
I'm saying though, like Bob ain't
orders
say nothing to Boots to make Boots lead that sanctioning body.
That was a way to duck Crawford, man. That's why he did
Listen.
it.
Well, right,
No, but I'm saying though, niggas
my
pay
point
to
that I
get
was
in
trying
them
to make
shits,
is that Bob runs the WBO. He makes the decisions over there as well, and it does stand for what Bob orders. And like I said, when you fight for Top Rank, and if I'm capped, please tell me I'm capped in the chats or wherever. When you fight for your first world title with Top Rank, what belt do you fight for?
What belt Tio get? What belt did Tio get?
I don't remember what Tio got. What do you got? A BC? What do you get? A BA? I don't remember.
He had the IBF.
Yeah, the IBF. Yeah.
Tio? Okay. That's Tio.
All right. But what did Tio do though? Tio was in the WBC. Because they was gonna do that. Because they was
out there
hold up. I'm saying because I do understand what you're saying, but that's not necessarily true. Because it's instances just like I named Tio. Tio was in the WBF. He said the WBC said, man, fuck that belt. I'm gonna go the Comey route and get that nigga shit. He went and got the IBF, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, that's
I understand
but
what
I
you're
feel
saying.
like that belt
you know, a majority of top ranked fighters, they do get the WBO belt, but that's no different than like, oh, I like how they do their shit, nigga. I'm gonna pay them for their sanctioning body with my fighter. That's cool, but in the same sense, like,
but they go back to my point that was
them niggas
I
can
feel
get
like
what
the
they
IBF.
want.
Yeah, that's a fact too. But I feel like the IBF is the most fair They're all corrupt, but I feel like the IBF is the most fair.
They only do one
I
thing
don't know.
fair, and that's that rehydration clause. That's the only thing they really do fair. You can't just blow up on what they've done.
And they serious about the mandatories.
That's cap though.
That's not true because
they're
they're not making Errol fight at all, bro. Like Errol should have been.
We talking about Earl.
It ain't, nigga. Why should it be exemption, nigga? Like that's what it ain't no exemption if they doing that shit right.
The reason why, and that goes back to why I said they're all corrupt. But the reason why is because it's business. They know when Earl fights, it's going to be a higher sanctioning fee for them. So they're not going to strip their cash cows, but everybody else is going to get this work. They're not going to strip their cash cows. Canelo got an IBF, right? He undisputed. They're not stripping Canelo. He can do whatever he wants because they know when Canelo the IBF.
Nah, because they stripped that nigga. The IBF stripped him. I want to say that's the belt that they stripped, nigga, so he couldn't be undisputed when you was talking that boo-boo shit.
No,
the IBF is who took the strap from Canelo.
At 160, that's what you're talking about. At 160,
yeah, nigga, give me that.
They stripped him because he wouldn't fight that. He wouldn't fight that.
Derevyanchenko.
Who was knocking fools out.
Derevyanchenko.
Yep, I forgot. That's the one that Maul beat up real bad.
They said, "Give me that strap, bro." That shit, like, I do understand what you're saying, but it's not always like that. Like,
but it is most of the time, though.
Not really. The reason why I say not really because niggas not prize fighter is not like that because niggas don't make money like that in boxing. My nigga, like you just can't go be like, oh, it's like nah, it's more than not that they like do that. Like,
but I'm
saying, Earl, I do understand that, but at the end of the day, like rules is rules. If you strip that nigga, that let him know that we ain't playing that shit, my nigga. Get out here and fight. Defend that belt. You paying the sanction bodies.
Why won't they strip Jamal, man?
Because it's a business decision. Because when Jamal fights, it's a higher sanctioning fee for them. I don't know why y'all don't understand that.
Man, bro, Maul ain't bro. 160 is a wasteland. Ain't no money in that. Okay, man. Triple G was the bread, bro.
When Triple G gave out all his belts to everybody.
Because he said, fuck them sanctioning. He said, fuck paying y'all, nigga. I'm about to retire, nigga.
Yo,
take that shit, nigga.
G is snake, but it is a wasteland at 60 for sure. It's definitely a wasteland there, but it doesn't matter. Jamal Charlo is going to draw attention when he fights for that title, bro. And
not really, bro.
Yes, he is, bro.
Bro,
everybody's going to be watching.
Bro, before he fought,
next fight get announced.
Bro,
everybody's
before he fought.
Bro,
before he fought and he announced that he was fighting Selecki in Houston, bro, them tickets was going for $90 fucking bucks and when shit selling, bro. Them shits was cheap as fuck, bro. When nobody jocking that shit, man.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, you already
Jamal Charlo fight. It's gonna be a lot of views.
Share with
people gonna be watching. People gonna be watching, bro.
I think
because we talking about him, we cooking that nigga. So yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He gonna draw.
That's his best fight, though.
Niggas ain't gonna pay for it though.
No, I wouldn't pay to see Jamal.
If he fighting, okay, so he fighting David Benavidez or Demetrius Andrade on pay-per-view. Y'all not watching that?
I'm not buying it. Fuck
I
no.
would buy it. No,
on, man.
What you gonna do?
Fuck no,
dude. Like, come on, Prize. You buying a fight from that dude every time we see him?
Yeah,
man. He gonna be.
I buy the fights.
And PBC be get niggas game goofy like that, bro. Hell nah, nigga, they'll never get me, man. Hell nah, nigga. Fuck nah, bro.
I'm buying the fight tomorrow. I bought the fight. That's what I do.
Hey, buying a fight. Hey, there's nothing wrong with buying a fight, but
ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, bro, this dude is like your boy Q said. That dude is cooked, man. Like
who cooked?
Jamal. He out of his mind. You know he being cat to save him. I sent you the video. I don't know if you ever seen that E40 video where they had Jamal Charlo.
Yeah, you said that was funny. That was funny.
They had Jamal Charlo dashing on the roof, man.
And that 40 used to be my joint back in the day.
It just go, man. Anybody ever watched the Boondocks, bro? If y'all ever seen the episode when Tom was talking to a pimp named Slipback, that's what Jamal needs. You need to talk to somebody, bro, because getting drunk and not fighting is not gonna help him, bro. That's all he's been doing.
nigga, Maul be out here doing too much, bro. Like even in the interview, bro, with him and his brother, nigga, you not even, nigga, you in a room full of male belts and you not even letting them talk, my nigga. You keep talking, nigga. That on me, Brandon Marshall actually have to say, hey, let me hear little bro, let me hear bro on it, like, cause that nigga kept talking over him, like, nigga, shut up, bro. How you answering
Who,
questions?
Maul?
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
Niggas asking
Maul was
male
drunk,
questions
man.
and Maul answering, like, bro, shut up, bro.
I ain't
You
seen the
tripping
whole
right now,
interview,
nigga.
bro.
Like niggas not
Maul
even
be
on you
tripping.
right now, bro.
Hey, you
Right.
said
Maul be doing too
rehydration
much.
been going on. Fighters just don't talk about it like they have with Tank. He said, "Be back." Salute to my man, Chicken Talk. But hey, I'm telling you, man, I
Yeah.
like Jamal a lot. I like when Jamal fought Julian J. Rock Williams, and I love how he fought Derevyanchenko. I don't know because Derevyanchenko beat the dog out of Triple G, and he went in there and dominated him like it was easy. So
That's
I
when
get,
Maul was in his bag, you know what I mean?
I
But
get, I get.
don't
Maul
really
got a
Bro,
lot of
that's
talent.
the and
Go ahead.
Derevyanchenko is the only fight he really shined at all the fights at 160.
Yeah, that was
No
his best
cap,
fight
yeah,
of
my
he
the
was
nigga.
night.
he was in
Absolutely.
his bag on that.
That was a
joint right
great
there.
performance. That was a great performance.
He was in his
But
bag
what I'm
on that.
saying is, I looked at David Morrell versus Apu from The Simpsons the last fight, and he looked like everything I thought Jamal would look like. You know what I mean? Seriously, he looked big. He looked strong. He was like he just pretty much overpowered. He overpowered the guy. That's what we thought about Jamal. But honestly, man, if we gotta talk for real, man. Jamal always on that bottle, bro. And because he's always on that bottle, man, it's hard. It's hard to keep up with this kid, bro. He got to get off that bottle, Prize. You won't keep it real, bro.
Yeah,
He got to get off that
I don't
bottle,
like.
man.
I ain't. It's not that I don't keep it real. I don't like to get too. I like just
Bro, did
stick
you
to.
see him in that interview with Brandon Marshall,
Yeah,
man? He was
bro.
gone.
I be sending you stuff. I
He
be
was
sending you stuff,
gone.
but I be sending you stuff, bro. But
I
I'm
know you
saying
do.
I don't really truly like to get on the air and just try to. I will touch on it a little bit, pause, but you know, I'm not the one that's like to get up in the personal stuff too much. Like it's cool.
Are we
I
talking
know
about what
people
he
want to
did
hear
with
it. I know,
we didn't talk
but I'm
about what
telling
he
you
did with
about
his
me.
ex-wife or none of that. So
I'm
we're not
telling you,
talking about that.
yeah, but drinking problems and stuff like that is part of that to me. You know, I don't like to really do that, but you know, I
See,
understand if people want to hear it. I get it. That's why
bro.
I let you cook.
I don't get how you can watch the man like drink his career away, and you act like it's like that's why he's not active. That's why he ain't fought until you. It's not because of nothing else, but because he can't put the bottle down. He like a newborn. Every time you see him, he got a bottle in his mouth, bro. Like
I ain't
I
see
don't
him with a
understand
bottle.
that,
He ain't
bro.
have a bottle in his mouth on the what's that show you said? What was it called? That
He was already
podcast?
trash. He was already trash. What are you talking about? His eyes was glass. He was already trash.
And then he had shades on. Charlos wear
man, he
shades.
looked trash, dude. You won't keep it real. Hey, a cat like you is dangerous. You're dangerous, man, because you won't keep it real.
Yo, how's that not keeping it real?
Bro, at the end of the day, man,
I just
God,
said I don't
hey, I'm
really
asking this. I'm asking this, bro.
Okay.
Didn't God create your eyes, man?
He definitely
Bro, God created your eyes, bro. You telling me God's eyes is lying? He looks smashed, bro.
I never said it was a lie or it was the truth. I just was like, I don't really like to get on air and iron out certain things and fighter. Even if it don't even got to be Charlo. It could have been.
We didn't talk about when Devin Haney had his little incident where he was showing what he had in the car. We don't talk about that stuff. But what I'm saying is this: we got a kid wasting his career because he liked drinking more than he liked fighting.
I hope
and
he
that's
gets
a problem.
Help, I hope
You look at Jamel. Let me ask you this: why in the world was Jamel an afterthought? The undisputed champion was an afterthought.
When?
To me,
who said that?
The pound for pound number one fighter, in my opinion, is Jermell Charlo, right above Inoue. How in the world was he an afterthought in a doggone interview, bro? I don't understand that. I just don't. What do you say? That's that man's life. We can't do nothing to change it. Floyd told these fighters you can't drink and box, and they don't listen. That's a fact, right there. Hey, Lefty, you right, bro. Yeah. I just don't understand. Like, why is this 100%.
Dude? 100%. Shout out.
And you know what? 100%. Say what you want about Floyd. Guess what? Floyd had his issues. You know, Floyd liked to box at home and in the ring. But at the end of the day, man, you never seen Floyd with no bottle in his mouth, bro. I'm telling you, these kids running around here like newborns. Errol Spence always trashed. You got your boy Jamal Charlo trash. It's just bad for boxing, bro. If you want to know why boxing is going down in some areas, because these guys are undisciplined. they got to be more disciplined in that. They just got to, man. They got to. And do you ever remember? Now think about it. You heard James Toney had an issue going to Burger King. You never heard about James Toney drinking like that. All the stuff you heard about Roy Jones, you ain't hear about Roy Jones drinking. I mean, you heard Roy Jones playing basketball before he fought one of his biggest fights. So it's just one of them things where we could cook all day about this, man, but let's just be honest. At the end of the day, man, Jermall Charlo has disappointed us, man. As a career, he really.
All right, well, let's just keep it as Jermall Charlo had just disappointed us,
Hey, he
for whatever personal
he
reason.
a wasted talent, bro. For personal reasons, we'll say he's a wasted talent, bro.
Let
me ask you this. What happens if Boo Boo Andre stops him if they fought? What happens?
Boo Boo Andre just better than him.
No, but I'm saying they might not give him his credit. Hold on.
Who ain't?
The people might not give. We got a couple comments. Let me read this. What do you say? Sugar Ray, Hearns, Duran were all cokeheads. They ain't nothing new. Hey, I understand that they were, but guess what? Sugar Ray and Hearns and Duran handled business. There was a fight in Chicken Talk. You know this. That boy Duran lost 40 pounds in a month to fight Sugar Ray Leonard the second time. So at the end of the day, and he looked slow, he looked exhausted, drained, but he was that disciplined to make it happen, bro. You gotta say at the end of the day, it don't matter if they do what they do, bro. I'm not asking guys to be perfect. I'm gonna ask you to at least take the sport that pays your rent, your mortgage, whatever the case may be, some type of serious, please. Stop wasting my time with your cries. Stop wasting my time on my timeline when you talking about I need prayer. No, bro, you need to get off that bottle, man. Go check into some rehab, bro. I don't understand what's going on. My man, he said, salute. My man said, my brother BBO. He said, my mom. Well, he said, on my mama, I have a dream. A bum beat Mar Charlo to death and Mar stop boxing after that.
That's crazy.
I'm just pointing out the abusing substances ain't nothing new in boxing. What you're saying is true. It's not nothing new in boxing, but I mean, at the end of the day,
right about that.
My man Ali had his little issues, and you see, Ali is my guy. I mean, I got him with his FOI hat on. Ali's my guy, but guess what? Ali left his wife in Detroit and after the fight, let his wife know this is my wife here.
Y'all going too far. Y'all
so everybody do something. Everybody do little goofy stuff. At the end of the day, Jermall Charlo gonna end up getting smashed, and like my man biting my style saying beat to death. He gonna get beat to death for getting there with Boo Boo. And I didn't like the way Boo Boo looked at that 168 performance. I did not like the way he looked at all. But he got to do better than he's doing, man. Because at the end of the day, if that was anybody else, you would be screaming. If Canelo was out of the ring for 2 years like that, you'd be screaming and stripping prize. But you won't say that about
Boo Boo was
that's
sharp.
The crap I'm talking about.
Boo Boo was sharp at first, but then it looked like his gas tank did play a factor in that joint. I ain't gonna lie. But at first he was touching the ball.
Hey, salute
he slowed down.
You from out east or you from the west side? Where you from, out east or from the west? My man said he from Detroit. I actually, me and my wife was actually there I was up there on a business trip up in Detroit. I tell you what, man, Detroit, it just looked like an old beat up city, bro. But salute to everybody from Detroit. Damn. When you say Boo Boo is Boo Boo. No, man, Boo Boo is very talented, man. I just think what it is, man, we wanted Boo Boo to be that guy that came out of the amateurs #1, the Olympian. He wasn't that. Because he took the money and ran fighting people like Luke Keeler and all them other bums, man. He just like beating up little guys. But that's just, you know what? I don't blame them, man. That's just what's been going on in boxing for a long time, man. Cats just don't want to take these chances and be great, man. And that's why, unfortunately, we still here talking about Henry Armstrong, Sugar Ray Leonard.
He said Boo Boo is. I like Demetrius Andre. You know, I think he can rumble, but I do want to see him get in there and fight somebody. And I want to see him fight the best and see what happens. You know what I mean? I am curious. I do want to see Boo Boo and Benavidez. I'm glad he went over there on that Showtime side.
Hey, and let the chips fall where they may. You feel me? Let the chips fall where they may.
He's going to be available. He's going to get a big fight this year. I feel it coming on. It's going to be something. Maybe Benavidez might rumble him. Maybe Charlo stepping in.
Nigga going to come back. They gonna come back and fight a fucking tune up, man. Nigga,
Hey, he might come back
these
and fight
niggas,
Rolling.
I don't think he can afford to, and I don't think Showtime want to pay him to do that because he was Showtime.
bro.
But
He ain't with Showtime though.
I ain't gonna
He
say who he with.
said he ain't with nobody. He said that shit was like a little one off. Like, you know what I mean? If Showtime want to call him back off his little performance, they can hit him back. But bro, not signed to nobody. You know what I
Who?
mean? Boo Boo.
Oh yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, I hope they bring him back. I hope they bring him back though.
They'll bring him back to feed him to Benavidez or one of their super
You
middleweights.
think they
Nah,
can beat him with that defense
Not
like that?
that's not gonna happen, bro. I'm gonna be
David
honest.
Benavidez?
Bro. Nigga, if Caleb Plant can give him that type of fight in 6 rounds, Boo Boo got more than 6 rounds in him.
Yeah,
And
that won't be
he
good.
gon' yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest. And he probably could drop Benavidez. Boo Boo could.
That's a good.
He got dropped by the old boy, my nigga. On some, but Boo Boo could get dropped too, because I seen that nigga dropped a couple times.
It's a fight, Q.
Yeah, I mean that'll be a cool fight on me. That'll be a cool little fight though. Put it on pay-per-view, they ain't gonna get my money on me.
I
It's a cool
I was
fight.
looking at that again. I'm gonna say I didn't see him get dropped a couple times.
On me, I seen Boo Boo get dropped a couple times, nigga. Different fights, nigga, on everything.
Oh, salute to my man Chicken Tuck. Say he from the east side. He live in Cincinnati. Hey, you ever been to that Jazz Fest, man, down there? I always hear how nice it is, man. I gotta go check that out, bro. My man said I hope Loma win this Saturday, but being as I hope he win, that might be he finna get Dev left glove stuck in his mouth. I really hope Loma do beat him because I know Loma will fight Sugar Shakur next. That's the whole reason why I would want to see that. He said Boo was a waste of talent. Dude got stripped for inactivity, which is hold on. Hold on one second. So I got something stuck in my throat. Can you read that comments prize fight? My bad.
Where we at with it? Boo Boo is a waste of talent. He got stripped for inactivity. What else? Damn, that shit jumped on me. I already told y'all the plan with Boo Boo, and it all depends on what Canelo does next. If Canelo picks Benavidez, then Boo Boo fights Morrell. That'd be nice. I think it's cool with Boo Boo. I think either way, he fights a big fight. It might be Caleb Plant. It might be Benavidez. It could be Morrell. It could be any one of them boys. So you gotta wait and see where it is.
You wrong, man. You making fun of Doc Rivers. You sick, bro. He just got his pink slip. You talk about a troll, man. This dude's a troll, man. Black man just lost his job. You got him on your avatar. You sick, bro.
Man, shout out to my Sixers, man. We made some bad business moves.
Shout out to my nigga Prize Fighter, my nigga BBO, my big bro Q. Was good with y'all, man.
What's good, man? They gonna make that nigga Boo Boo rematch to Lecky, nigga.
That'd be savage, man.
Hey,
I don't want to see that.
Well, my man Chicken Tuck said, I already, what do you say? I got that backwards. Let me say it again. Hold on one second.
He said, if Canelo picks.
Hey, Lenar, I'm going to tell you, bro, don't come up here trolling or we're going to throw you out of here, man.
Damn.
I'll just let you know, bro. We're going to throw you out of here. You come in here trolling, bro.
Hey, who's trolling? Nobody's
crazy
trolling.
Last time. I'm just saying, don't come up here trolling.
Hey, you know what's crazy? That's what they be saying because I be spitting them bars. They can't handle it, so they won't say I'm troll.
Stop the cap.
Man, I ain't see this nigga in a minute. Last time I see you was trolling, bro.
See, that's their go-to excuse right there. Oh, it's a joke. They can't handle it.
Nah, fam.
They can't handle it.
You was on Bushido trolling, bro. I remember last time I seen you.
No, when was I ever troll? That's Bushido, my dog, man. I fuck with him.
No, I'm not saying trolling him. I'm saying like you just like saying trolling shit. Like,
man, that nigga just got done from robbing the funeral home, my nigga.
Man, everything I say, I mean, man. That's what everything I say, I mean. If I say I'm joking, I'll say.
Who you got this Saturday then? Who you got this Saturday?
Shit, Haney.
All right, why?
Cause
everybody else got him because he's black.
Huh?
Nah,
bro,
I mean, he's more fundamental. He's younger. He's faster.
Oh, that's cat.
Yeah, you said more fundamental.
Yeah, I did say that. Yes, I did.
Oh, that's
Okay.
cat.
Lomachenko got great feet. Don't get me wrong, but is he as fundamental throwing his punches as Haney is? I don't think so.
What? Oh
I don't
my
think so.
goodness.
Bro, Loma punch better than Devin. Like fundamentally, like how you need to know how to punch. Like Loma do that better than Devin. Loma really is like he might be the best combination puncher at 35. Minus Shakur just got there, but he top combinations here. He put them shits together.
Combination doesn't mean that's fundamental. So it's just because you have combination.
Yeah, he turned this shit over and Devin don't.
Yeah, facts.
But,
Facts. That's
I mean, no,
major,
he turns his shit over. He slaps sometimes too. It's not that he don't slap.
Devin slaps. He said Lomachenko slaps.
Hell,
no, I said
slap,
sometimes.
Bro.
I didn't say all the time. I just said sometimes.
If Loma slaps sometime, then Devin slap all the time, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, Devin highlights is full of slapping punches. Man.
Yeah,
I was getting pissed watching that nigga shit.
But I got Dev though. Don't get it wrong. I got Dev, but I want Loma to win.
So if you got okay. So let me tell you. So if you got Devin Haney minus the age difference, right? Say they're the same age, and
Loma.
Why would you have Loma? So who would you have?
If they was the same age, yeah, I'm gonna take Loma, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Loma, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Loma might have stopped him if they were the same age.
That age shit don't make no difference, man.
Yes, the fuck it do. Yeah, the fuck it do.
That shit.
Wow.
Yes, it do, nigga.
You guys his promoter said he great like Ali, right? That's what old
he did say that.
What the fuck
all
is
right,
that? All
right. So they put the motherfucker pound for pound when he was like 5-0 or some weird shit.
Are we talking about
the same? Nah, bro. Stop doing no.
Jesus.
Are we talking about
that bullshit y'all doing?
Crossfighter be bullshit, bro.
Are we talking about? Hold on now.
No,
are we talking?
Hold up, Lennar, man. You gotta let us have a dialogue. You can't be interrupted, nigga, in the middle of them talking.
Yeah, man.
What? I wasn't doing that. Y'all interrupted me.
Hey.
This nigga, dog.
Hey, Lanier, man. That's for sure.
Hold on. Let him have it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say something real quick. All I was gonna say is, we talking about the same man who said, I'm telling the truth one day and I'm lying the next.
Wait, who said that?
Bob Arum said it on an interview.
I'm
telling the truth, and the next day I'm lying. That's exactly what he said.
Damn, that nigga be playing around and shit.
So are we talking about that? And just because I have Bob Arum saying, "Oh, this guy's like Muhammad," these motherfuckers say that about everybody. Just because you say, "Oh, this guy's as great as Ali,"
yeah.
I don't think Ali all that. But at the end of the day, I mean,
nigga, what?
Says this type of thing.
Now, Lanier, that type of blasphemy, I get you out of here.
That nigga wilding, dog. You wilding, bro.
No, but I mean, remember, but hold on now. But remember, I told you this last time. Like, I think Ali's all-time great. I just don't think he's the greatest. That's what I said. I don't think his boxing skill.
Hold on.
I mean, if you talking about all time, I would say Sam Langford would be up there too. Sam Langford would be up there. I mean, same thing with Jack Johnson. You would say he's up there too, but we only know Ali from the modern times. That's what it is, really.
Yeah.
But I'll put it like this: he probably run through almost everybody now.
I don't know, man. Tyson Fury's kind of big, man. There's a size difference for a reason.
Man, Ali beat that nigga ass, man.
I don't know, man.
He probably beat him like a drum.
Ali's kind of small. I think Muhammad.
Didn't Cunningham put Tyson Fury on his butt? I mean, that's not.
I mean, we have arguably the hardest hitter in boxing history put him on his butt, and he still came up multiple times.
But he got 35 seconds to get up, though.
You said the hardest? Hold up, bro. Ali fought the hardest hitting fighters of all time.
No. Hold on. But you're not understanding. First of all, I said one of the hardest, arguably one of the hardest hitting, which is Deontay Wilder. But the context of this situation is Ali doesn't hit nowhere near as hard as Wilder or George Foreman or any of those guys. So
He put George Foreman to bed. What are you talking about?
no,
Exactly.
but no. Hold on, now. There's context to that shit.
He put George Foreman to bed.
because
Nigga on God,
Hey,
nigga.
hold on. And I'm not listen. And I'm not taking no credit.
How many
away from
times
him.
did George Foreman get knocked down in that fight, bro?
You know what knocked George Foreman down? His
No.
condition.
How many
That's what
times
knocked him
did
down.
Ali knock down George Foreman in that fight?
He knocked him out like one time, but he didn't really knock him
Exactly.
down.
All right, what are we talking about, bro? Man, stop it, man. You'll cook that nigga Tyson Fury, bro.
I'm telling you, what knocked down Foreman was his conditioning. That's what knocked him down.
Bro,
3 or 5. Man.
what you mean Foreman conditioning, bro? He did that to him, bro.
Foreman. That's why you
Foreman didn't have a conditioning problem before that fight, bro. So you just can't say that, bro.
And that was
Against
the reason
who?
why he was so used to running through guys. And when we actually faced somebody who was doing the rope-a-dope shit, which is now illegal today, but when he actually faced somebody, and shout out to Ali, that's how great he is. He's cunning. Don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. But at the end of the day, he did that rope-a-dope shit, and Foreman's conditioning wasn't up to par because he was just used to running through guys. And
that's not just that, bro. That's a boxing IQ. Like, I mean, I understand what you're saying. Hold up, Lenore. I understand what you're saying and what you're thinking, but like, nah, man. Tyson Fury, he ain't got that, bro. And then just Ali, bro. It wasn't just Foreman, bro. It was Ron Lyle, Cleveland Williams,
Ernie Shavers.
I mean, exactly, bro. The hardest hitters of all, not just one. You talking about Deontay Wilder? We're talking about every nigga that you would name after that, like all of them.
No, but what I'm saying is what you guys don't understand.
Man, he'll beat the shit out of
Deontay
Wilder, Tyson Fury,
Tyson Fury is not
AJ,
fighting Ernie Shavers or George Foreman. He's not fighting them hard ass punchers.
Bro, Ron Lyle will body that nigga, man.
Hold on. We're talking about chin, right? Of Tyson Fury. He's not fighting Ernie Shavers. He's not fighting George Foreman. He's not fighting hard ass Lennox Lewis. He's fighting Muhammad Ali. Don't get me wrong. Ali was
the nigga that beat all them.
Feather fisted. He wasn't feather fisted, but I mean, that's not like he was this all time great puncher either.
He had power in both hands, bro.
We ain't gonna act like we ain't gonna act like we ain't seen. So we ain't seen Tyson Fury punch himself with his own. You know what I'm saying? Punch yourself.
The only reason why I make it
in a real fight
is because he's so damn big.
Not fight.
Tyson Fury did it in a real fight, man.
Oh man.
Concubines done fucked up and everything. Like, damn.
Hey, you know what's funny, Lenore? I think Butterbean would give Tyson Fury a little work.
This nigga boy.
I'm joking.
Stop.
Hey, y'all ain't like Butterbean? He was one of my favorite.
Hell no. That nigga was trash.
Butterbean was crazy.
Hey, I'm telling you, stalking dudes are hard. Bro. No, hold on. Butterbean got a lot of weight behind his punches. Butterbean knocked motherfucker out because he just
Butterbean fought Bomac, nigga. We don't give a damn what the hell going on.
You ain't like David Tua either? I like David Tua too.
David Tua, I like David Tua because he get up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like get up in that shit.
When David Tua put John Ruiz to sleep, yo, that shit was funny as hell.
Andy Ruiz is another one who get up in that.
Yeah, he put. Man, I'm talking about not Andy Ruiz, but John Ruiz. Yo, David. What's his name again? What's the boy name again? BBO. What's the boy name? David. What's his name? David Tua.
David Hay. Oh,
David Tua. Yeah. Not David Hay. He put goddamn Ruiz to sleep, bro. That shit.
Oh man, that was.
I don't like that shit, bro. Why?
I ain't hating on Ruiz.
That nigga can fight, man.
Yeah, he was solid. I
know we off subject.
But when David Tua put his ass to sleep was brutal, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Ruiz will put a couple niggas to sleep. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Truth be told, man, Devin Haney is a good fighter, but it's just boring as all get out, bro. It's hard to talk about it. I mean, this whole week.
Who gives a fuck if he's boring? Ford was boring. I like Ford.
No, fuck he wasn't, bro. Y'all niggas stop doing that, bro.
Who he said was boring?
Ford, and listen, I think Ford is the greatest fighter of all time. He was boring. This how he was.
Oh my god!
That's Pretty Boy is boring. Pretty Boy is boring.
This nigga said of all time, bro.
Matter of fact,
Floyd Mayweather is the greatest fighter of all time.
No. Time out. I ain't gonna lie. You can't call most of. You can't even if you say, "Oh, Pretty Boy." I mean, what is it? The Money Mayweather was boring. Even if you say that, bro, you can't say all his fights as Money Mayweather boring.
No. I'm a lot
of guys who challenged him made the fight entertaining. Like you look at the Maidana fight, that shit was entertaining because you know that nigga had his moments. You know what I'm saying? What other fight?
Cotto fight was good.
In a Cotto fight, you know what I'm saying? Just because people want him to lose. You feel me? You get me?
No. Let me tell you something, man.
You can name on one
Floyd,
hand the
man.
boring ass fights from Floyd, bro. You can name on one hand the boring.
Baldomir was bad. I can really think off the top of my
Man,
head.
Baldomir was trash. The Pacquiao shit was trash.
Yeah,
that McGregor shit was trash. That motherfucking
he was old then, dude.
That Berto shit was trash, nigga.
He was
what
old
else?
then.
That Baltimore shit was trash.
Guerrero.
Ricky Hatton was alright.
Yeah, Guerrero shit was trash.
The Ricky Hatton fight was good to me. I like that. Floyd was bad.
Yeah, you could count on one hand the trash fights from Floyd, but
yeah, it was only a few of them. It wasn't many of them.
Floyd, say this one thing.
Bro, stop comparing that nigga Devin to Floyd. He's not that, bro. He's not that.
If I can say this one thing, listen, I love Floyd Mayweather as a boxing
or Andre Ward.
Hold on. I find it entertaining, so I actually like Floyd's fights. But from the average consumer's perspective, a lot of people didn't like his fights, man, because they thought it was boring. Now I have a trained eye, so I know what I'm looking for, and I feel like that's the highest level of skill. You know, when you're in defense and boxing like that, but a lot of people don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true, though, bro. That's not true, bro.
Hold on, let me ask you this. So when you say, are you talking about? Are you expecting for people that's a casual fan to see what you see? That's not how it's going to work. No, it never works that way.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. That's why I said that. I find them entertaining, but I'm saying in general because I know the general audience doesn't really find. They don't give a fuck about it. I don't find it entertaining. That's why,
we ain't talking about the general audience though. That's why like when we talking about Devin, you talking to niggas who watch that shit saying that shit is boring. Like and I don't, and when every time I say Devin boring, niggas say Floyd boring, niggas say Andre Ward and Denard Hopkins. Like nigga, hold up, Lennar, hold up. Go ahead. I'm not talking about them niggas, bro. I know them niggas. I seen them, and when you go back and rewatch that shit not boring. You go back and rewatch Devin shit, bro. It's boring, my nigga. Like, be real. I don't care what a nigga say. Oh, I like that first Kambosos fight. You like that shit, my nigga. I'm paying my money, nigga, and watch this fight, nigga. If I don't like that shit, I'm cooking his ass Sunday, nigga. What is we talking about?
Niggas said that was. Some niggas just said that first Kambosos fight was the best shit they ever seen. Like,
bro, they capping and they fucking capping, nigga.
Yeah,
I like the
second fight was ass too. Nigga, I'll give a fuck.
The second fight was fun. I like the second fight. I thought
Devin's best performance, most entertaining fight. I go back and watch his fight. That's how good it was. The Linares fight, bro.
Linares.
That's another good one. That's another good one.
Hold on, time out. Let me talk. Hold on, my nigga. Hold on. People was dick riding because Devin got hit. Niggas get hit. Okay, he got whatever. But that fight was his best performance. If he fight Loma like that, I would be satisfied, bro. You know what I'm saying? And get the win fighting like that. That's how you fight, Devin. Be aggressive. Assert your dominance. Do anything you want. You know what I'm saying? Like that, bro. If he fight Loma like that, it's gonna be a great fight, bro. And if he beat him like that, that'll be even better.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy for cats like it's easy for cats like
you might get him out of there if you fight like that.
Tell Devin, it's easier like cats like you to tell Devin Haney and all these boxers to go fight aggressively when you're not in there with a world championship boxer on the other end squaring off against you. So don't tell Devin Haney to change his style because you want to see him dumb down his fight style to give you an exciting performance. No, the young man is successful.
Dude, I'm not telling him to change his style. I'm telling him. I'm basically telling.
Yes, you did.
Hold on. Let me talk.
At least fight that nigga like Earl did Danny, nigga.
Hold on, dude. Because what you ignoring is the fact that the way he's talking. I'm being consistent with what he's saying. He's saying he want to send him into retirement and all that. That's the best way to do it, dude. Because this what this nigga saying he gonna do. So if he go in there and not fight the way I just said, then how the fuck is he going to get the results that he wants? How?
How many man, you've been around boxing a long time, I'm sure. How many fighters have said, I'm going for the knock, I'm gonna knock his ass out?
I'm holding him to that, nigga. I'm holding him to that.
How many fighters say that though?
But I'm holding him to that. You know, I want him to be great like that. I want him to do that. You know what I'm saying?
You want
He's
him
saying
to
this
want
for
him
the
to
past
dumb down
couple
his
fights.
style, and that's okay if you want that. But see, I'm not saying you are, but I'm not a caveman. I can sit down and watch a boxing match and appreciate the beauty of a boxing match and like it being entertained.
How many
If you don't
times you heard Devin say that though, Lennar?
Exactly, bro.
Like how many times you heard Devin come out of his mouth and say he was gonna knock the opponent out?
like 1,000 times, like everybody else, saying the same thing.
Nah. Everybody don't say that. I ain't.
Yeah,
I can't
Tank don't ever do
name
that like that.
I can't name it exactly. I can't name you how many times I heard Tank say that shit. I heard motherfucking Bud say that shit. A New Way. I don't be hearing them niggas say that shit. You know what I
Tank said
mean?
it in the last fight. Tank told him,
Last
"Don't
fight.
bring your daughter.
Man,
Don't bring your daughter. They gonna have to
against
pick
them
you
niggas.
up."
Against
You
them
said
bum
they don't
ass
say it,
niggas.
but you said
He
he don't
ain't
say it
say
though. You
that
said
shit to
you ain't heard
Hector.
it.
He ain't say
You
that
ain't.
shit to motherfucking.
He
He
ain't
say
yeah,
that shit to
facts.
niggas we know trash, bro.
Bro. He said that shit to Ryan. You can't tell me another
I don't
time
know
he
what
said
you
that
guys.
Ryan
shit
and
to
Rolly.
Wilder.
Ryan and
Why?
Rolly, the only two
This is
niggas.
what I'm
Super
saying.
trash.
Why you guys expect him to do what we know he's gonna not do, what he's gonna do? Like, don't expect him to do something different. You know what you're gonna get when you watch Devin Haney.
Man.
So I don't know why you're complaining
Bro,
about it.
Lennar, the only reason we say that because he said that and then he didn't perform. Remember, he said he was gonna knock out who
JoJo.
the first nigga? No. He said he was gonna
Linares
knock out
definitely said.
Gamboa. Nah, Gamboa.
Oh.
Then he said he was gonna knock out Linares. Then he said he was gonna knock out JoJo. And he stopped saying that shit.
Man, so what?
Because
All these
He got
fighters
to
say
because
sell the fight. I'm
They,
not. He got to sell the
nah,
fight.
yeah, like
bro, he thought he was
I,
gonna knock out
he got.
Gamboa and he thought he was gonna knock
He
out
thought, but
Linares,
when
bro.
he thought he was going to, but when he got in there, he's going to beat Devin Haney. He's going to box. He's going to move. He's going to grab. He's going to
Man,
do what it
cause he
takes to win the fight. That's it.
bro, he got in the
BBO,
ring and
man,
found
hold
out
on.
he
listen,
couldn't,
man.
bro.
This
Hold on. Let me
boxing,
say
man.
this. BBO, you there? Man, that nigga walked away. But I think
Hey,
that nigga dad was on that bottle, bro. That nigga
He in the
said,
kitchen.
yeah, that nigga said, I'm bigger than him, I'm stronger than him. Those two things are true. Then that nigga said he hit harder than him. I was like, whoa.
Good goofball, Q. I heard you, man.
Let's go.
Don't get me wrong. I think that Lomachenko may hit a little harder, but let's not act like Lomachenko some humdinger of a puncher because he's not. Here's the
Compared to Devin, he is, my nigga.
Who, Loma?
No, I won't say that. He's a harder.
You know why I
puncher
say
than
that? Because he cut for 126, bro. He's stopping guys bigger than him, bro. Come on, man. Let's
when's
keep
the
this shit
last
hot, bro.
guy when he stopped?
Let's keep this shit hot, bro. He hurting dudes, stopping
He
dudes.
stopped the
Did he
nigga
stop
Devin ain't
Did he stop
stopped.
that Japanese dude when he came at 135? Did he stop him?
He stopped the nigga Devin
He
ain't
stopped
stopped.
knocking Tiny, bro. He put Richard Comey on his ass. You know what
Put
I'm
him on his
saying?
ass, but did he stop him?
Bro, time out. Here's what you're not getting. This is what you're failing to realize. The man is a 126 pounder, at least hurting these dudes. Devin is not hurting them at all.
Okay, didn't say that because you
That's
act
what
like
I'm
he went up
saying.
to 135 and started stopping
You
dudes.
know what I'm saying? He stopped Linares, who is a better fighter than the other guys that he didn't stop. Like who he didn't stop. Richard
Luke
Comey he
Campbell.
didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? He stopped Linares. You know, Devin ain't stopped Linares. And he said he was gonna do that. He even heard him.
Hey,
Gamboa either, bro.
you
And
guys
niggas know Gamboa
gotta
hit touch
start-
that flow, nigga.
You guys gotta
Gamboa,
start respecting.
bro, Gamboa got knocked down like 8 times before he even lost, nigga.
Yeah,
Nigga got knocked down in like 4-5 different fights before he even got stopped, bro.
Let's
Like
be on that.
Against who?
Devin ain't even exactly, nigga. If you don't know when Devin ain't even dropping, what are we saying, bro?
No. I didn't hear
Bro.
what you said. I kind of came up. You said about Loma got dropped 8 times. That's all I heard.
Nah, I said Gamboa.
Oh, about got dropped again. 8 times against who?
Random motherfuckers that he fought before he even lost.
But hold on. But see, that's funny about Gamboa is like that's kind of his style. Like he can fight on skates all night. Like we got.
Why Devin ain't give his ass a new set of rollerblades?
Exactly, bro.
Well,
Come on, man.
Hey, well, shit. I mean, it took guys several weight classes above him to really put him down like that until he got old. Like,
No,
Yo,
bro.
what,
He was getting
nigga?
dropped. He was getting dropped by
He was
niggas in his
getting
weight
linked,
class.
bro. That nigga was getting his ass linked by Pedro from up the street a couple times, my nigga. Like, what you talking about, bro?
No,
on,
but I'm saying it's kind of impressive. You gotta listen. Gamboa can get knocked down a whole bunch of times and comes back and still be able to laugh. Like, you know
what are you watching, bro? Lanier, what are you talking about?
Was he not on skates all night against Isaac Cruz? Was he not on skates all night?
He
against
got beat to death. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he was on. He got beat. He should have got stopped a lot earlier.
Lanier, Lanier, hold on. I'm gonna say it, but now you trolling. That dude and whooped him. He whooped him, man. And Isaac Cruz is not all that good. Man, he's
Fact,
throwing
I-
him
fact,
crazy.
say that
I
again,
never,
BBO.
I
Say that
never
again,
said he was.
BBO.
I never said Isaac Cruz was that good. All I
But
said,
he beat your boy Gamboa to death.
and yes,
Gamboa
he
been
did. Yes, he did. I didn't say that, but you guys don't listen. What I said is, Gamboa was fighting on skates for a while before Isaac Cruz stopped him. Gamboa had one leg against Ronte Tank Davis and was able to pretty much last almost to the 12th round. I'm just saying he has a track record.
So
of
what
fighting on
happened with
skates.
Devin, bro? What happened
Facts.
with
What
Devin,
happened
bro?
with Devin, nigga? We don't care about all that other shit, man.
We said Tio and Ortiz are the only two fighters
You
Loma
you
hasn't
you,
never
you
knocked
just
down
named the 5'3" nigga and the
at
5'5"
lightweight.
nigga that
How
cooked
hard is
his
that
Even
ass,
5'5"
Devin.
man.
nigga hit, bro? Tank.
Huh?
How hard is that 5'5" nigga hit?
What about that 5'3" nigga? Eastside.
How very hard. How hard is he hit? Very hard.
That's
Harder
cap,
than
nigga.
Devin? He hit
That's
harder than
cap.
Yes,
Devin?
He hit
yes,
harder
he
than
does.
Devin,
Yes, he
though.
does.
Shit. Or
I
he
think I'll be
just
honest,
turned
bro.
his punches over. Devin don't.
I'll be
God
honest,
damn,
man. I think Devin is really having a hard time throwing hard because he don't set his feet ever. He
Yeah.
really still fights like an amateur, man. That's the thing that we get on him
Wow.
about. Because he seemed like he's trying to score more than he's trying to like get him out of there.
Facts, BBO.
And this ain't the scoring game. I get it. He used to that ping, ping, ping scoring. Because amateur boxing is a total different thing than professional boxing.
Facts.
And whoever brought Devin Haney up, all these great trainers around, he still has not shown us anything, bro. He hasn't gotten better. He's still throwing that lazy right hand.
Wow.
He still is very limited in his movement. He's acting like this guy has gotten better. I've seen Sugar Shakur become better over the years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sugar
fuck
Shakur
Shakur
that fought.
Stevenson.
Oh, here we go.
Fuck Shakur
Now
Stevenson.
listen. Now Sugar Shakur is a boring fighter too. But the thing about him, he just got so much talent,
Hey,
bro.
you ain't gonna talk about
It's
my
harder
you ain't
than
gonna
not.
talk
Hey,
about
I'm
my
gonna say
cousin.
what I want, bro. He's boring, but he got a lot of talent.
Like that, man.
He got a lot of talent, and he might honestly be the only guy to be able to beat Tank, or with his talent and boxing ability. I'm only worried what happens if he gets clipped.
If
That's
you
the
get
only
clipped,
thing.
it's over with. You know,
That's the only problem, bro. That's the only problem, man.
Bummy
With
butt.
Sugar Shakur. Other than that, man, I'm telling you, dude. I don't know what you're seeing, man. Devin Haney, once you get to 140, we might see the best Devin Haney there.
Once
But we
this,
never
once
gonna-
that. Put some respect on the undisputed lightweight.
yeah, he
champion.
undisputed, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's a
Exactly.
fact,
And
bro.
you guys just acting like he's some type of
Nah.
fucking scrub.
Nah,
Bro,
bro. I already
you
said.
He's the
hold on. Let me say this, bro. This is
Go
what y'all
ahead.
do, bro. This is what y'all do, bro. Because we breaking down the fight and saying what we think of the fight, and then we saying what we think is Devin's skill set. Y'all think we saying, oh, he trash and shit. This where this shit come from, bro. Of course he's undisputed, bro. Nobody's not discrediting to that. Only the niggas who saying that T.O. was undisputed and all that other shit. Them the niggas who gonna dispute that Devin undisputed or whatever and not give him respect on that. I'm just saying what I see from his style, bro. I think after the Linares fight, he's been regressing. That's my opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying? We could agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen him look that sharp defensively and offensively in a while. He's been in the first Kambosos fight. Yeah, his jab was sharp, but a lot of his other things like movement and his the positioning of his feet was sloppy. You know what I'm saying? In the second
And he
fight,
still won. And he still, a lot
Bro.
of people still got him winning 24 rounds in them two fights.
and I never said that he didn't win those rounds.
So how
see,
can you
I
regress
never
when
said-
you don't lose a round? How's that regress?
You can all right. You can regress. You can regress when you and win a round.
I think he
I'm talking-
adapts to styles, and I think that he does what he needs to do to win, whether he's got a jab, whether he got a bang, because like you said, he's been aggressive. You name all different kind of styles just a minute ago. So I don't understand what y'all are looking at, but I put some respect on the champ name. That's all I'm going to say.
Hey, Chicken Talk said Linares said Loma hits hard.
I mean,
That's
that's an
fine.
understatement, bro.
That's fine.
That's an understatement.
I think he hits harder. Yeah, I didn't say.
I mean, I think Devin Haney would have a hard time punching through a plastic bag. I mean,
Damn.
it's just that simple, bro.
Bro, I
he
did
just-
not know. Go ahead.
What I'm just saying in general, what I'm saying is we're not talking about it. I think when he's saying regress, he's saying like the same thing about with Errol Spence. He hasn't gotten better. I won't say I won't say regress is too strong a word. He just hasn't gotten better.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what he's saying. He just ain't got better. And
Y'all
usually
chat-
when you
y'all
got somebody
chat,
like
man.
no, bro, when you got UL Judah in there, bro, you supposed to get better, bro. Come on, you got to remember.
Wow.
Your boy Super Judah was the last undisputed champion at welterweight, bro. You can't tell me you got UL Judah in your camp. You came up under Floyd Senior, and you still ain't got no better. I mean, you the same old ping fighter you was in the amateurs.
Man,
So
I want
I
Devin
did.
to prove me wrong, bro. I want
Facts, I
Devin to
I
do.
did.
prove me
I
wrong.
didn't.
I want hold up, Leonard. I really hope my eye test fucked up when it come to Devin. And some of the shit I'm seeing really ain't it. But I'm gonna say this. Yeah, Devin is undisputed, and 135 will be the best time of his career. Because once he go to 140 and 147, it's not going down like that, bro.
Well, you can't.
Point
You
blank
ain't.
period.
You can't tell them. You can't predict the future. You can't. You can't do that.
I
Talking
predict
about,
some bread on that shit. I
man.
predict
I'm just.
Because
I'm
there's
just.
not by the
I'm.
time Dev get ready to move to 140, this fighter's gonna be moving up. The weight gonna
like
shift.
his next.
Yeah.
No, it's
That's
not,
that's
bro.
that's the
They all
only.
gonna move up.
That's the only.
No
T.O.
nigga
up
at
there. It's still the same
man.
niggas that he could have fought. It's
No,
still gonna be
no nigga
T.O.
at
It's still
140.
gonna be
No nigga
Shakur.
at
It's still
140
gonna.
minus T.O. Not T.O., but Josh Taylor. Everybody else gonna be there, bro. Matias not going nowhere.
Who's all
Regis not
there?
going nowhere.
Okay, so it's this
Brandon
niggas.
Lee not going nowhere. None of them,
Okay,
like none of them, all them
we
niggas is
hey,
can't
there.
predict that. We can't
Richardson
predict that
Hitchens
Devin
not
Haney.
going nowhere.
We can't
They
predict
there.
that Devin Haney not going to be as much weight draining he was at 35. He might go up there with some strong,
but
like how
Price is not
Shakur.
getting better.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
How you gonna say that he ain't get better? He ain't get beat. What y'all talking about?
You
He
don't gotta
beat.
get beat for a
And
nigga to see that you not
I'm
get
tripping, man.
beat.
He
bro.
fought,
Like, bro, you
but
don't got
I'm
you
just
don't got
saying. All right, and
you
that's
don't got
fine. But he still beat who he was supposed to beat. I don't
That's
understand what
true.
y'all. He beat who he's supposed to
What's
beat.
so
He beat the
crazy?
JoJo
What's so
Diaz. He beat all these guys. He undisputed. It ain't his fault T.O. lost. He beat the man that beat T.O. He washed him twice. Now he's back at it right with the so-called pound for pound top guy they ever seen in a long time. And
hey, brother,
Matrix
that's
and
keep
all
cap.
of that.
preaching.
So
Keep
what you
preaching. Keep
mean, bro?
preaching.
What you
Exactly. And this is
mean?
what I'm saying. I thought you guys were going in the stream talking about, oh, Devin Haney's so great. You know, I'm not, and you don't have to just because he's you don't have to lick his
You
balls.
don't gotta have to say he great, right?
But yeah, but I thought that because listen, I respect you. You guys are a boxing channel, so I would think you guys. I'm not saying you guys boxing IQ is low, but I would at least you guys, I would expect as a boxing head that you guys know a good boxer when you see one. And the way you guys are talking is almost like you guys are like acting like this guy's a fucking scrub. Like, bro, we're talking about Devin Haney here, bro.
Yeah, right. Y'all tripping.
Y'all
Somebody that
sitting here.
saves
No.
his shape year
Y'all sitting
round,
here.
bro.
No, y'all sitting here talking to us like Devin done ran a fucking gauntlet, nigga.
Bro,
He ain't done none of
Ain't
that,
none of
bro.
them niggas ran the
I'm not.
gauntlet.
And listen,
And,
I'm
and
not
we
saying.
not
ran the
talking, and we're
gauntlet.
not, and we ain't talking about none of them
All
niggas
right.
like they have, bro.
All right, but
So what? Devin beat.
I'm not saying that Devin Haney ran the gauntlet. All I'm saying is he's undisputed, multi time. I think he went up. Yeah, he went up a rank,
One weight
multi
class,
division
bro.
champion. I mean, what else do you
No,
guys want? At the end
one
of the
weight
day,
class, bro.
Can I
He's
ask you a
not no
question?
multi-divisional
I'm
champion,
sorry.
bro.
Can I ask you
Look,
this,
Cap.
man? Let
Look,
me ask
Cap.
you this. What
But
I've been saying for a long time. Hold on, let me say this real quick, and then I'm gonna let you go. What I've been saying for a long time, people don't want to admit this, but Devin Haney is nothing more than a bigger black version of Paula Malignaggi, bro. He can
Wow.
fight.
Man, nah, that's
He
disrespect.
can fight.
Wow.
Man,
Get out
Paula
of
Malignaggi.
here.
No,
Man,
you're
get out of
nuts, bro.
here.
Paul
Get
is a
out of here.
two-division champion.
Paulie was a two-division champion,
I'm
like
not
Paulie
I
wasn't
was
no
trying to say
two-division.
I'm
Devin
not,
was.
but he not as good as Devin, bro. That
Come on,
nigga,
y'all
bro.
Paulie?
chatting.
Hold
You
on.
chatting right
Wow.
now.
That nigga not
You
What's
better
up,
than
chatting.
Chicken
Devin.
Talk?
Paulie Malignaggi, I don't think was ever.
Oh, let my man
That
Chicken
nigga
Talk say
probably
something real quick.
talented
What's up,
Paulie
as
was
Chicken
a
Talk?
two-division champ, bro.
But
that
you
nigga.
chatting right now,
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie.
What
Paulie
up,
wasn't a
though?
two-division champ.
Yeah,
I'm
he
talking
is.
about Paulie ain't better than Devin Haney.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody say all. Ain't nobody say all
And
that, bro.
somebody just said that.
He
No.
said
Somebody
Paulie.
said that.
He bro. He talking about a nigga that can box and don't got no power, bro. That's all he
That's
saying.
all
When
I'm
a
saying.
nigga
I'm
say
not
Nah, he's
saying.
talking about more than that.
Paulie ain't got no fucking power,
No, I'm
bro.
not. I'm just saying he ain't got no power. That's all I'm saying. He don't have any power.
yeah,
The
he don't
thing
got no
is,
power.
the thing about Sugar Shakur is he did beat Yoshi for Mario, but he's showing that as he gets bigger, he's showing us a little bit more pop. The thing that's coming to it is we got to see what happens. But shout out to everybody. Hey, what's up, Chicken Talk? I'm gonna let you say something on this. What you think, bro? Let's cook on this.
I was saying, who was that talking about the eye test?
That was cute. Yep.
That was
Yeah,
everybody.
he's 100% right about Devin Haney with the eye test. I don't understand what people saying with this guy personally.
See,
He's a good boxer, and that's about it. There's nothing dynamic about his game. There's nothing
Wow.
special about his game. He's just a good boxer. That's
Yep.
about it. He's going to beat the Cambosises, the Jojo Diaz's, but he's not going to beat Loma, Tank,
I don't agree with
Haney.
that.
I mean, Loma,
I
Tank,
don't agree with
Shakur,
that.
and moving up to 140. He look. We could all agree that T.O. was a way more dynamic fighter at lightweight, right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's given.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
given.
yeah.
At lightweight, T.O.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
a way more dynamic fighter.
Yes,
than
bro.
Haney is at lightweight.
No.
He went up to 140 and he's fighting guys similar size, similar strength, similar athleticism, and he looks average. When
Average.
Devin moves up to
At
140,
best.
he's gonna be fighting guys his size. He can't even hurt these guys that he's smaller with. His best attribute is being able to cut to lightweight. He's not as good as everybody building. So everybody's dream this Saturday, that dream that Bill done sold everybody is coming due, and everybody gonna get a refund because Loma might stop this dude. Loma might stop this dude.
Hold on. Let me say this. What's your name, brother?
Lefty.
All right, look, I agree with everything you said except for the Loma part. I agree with everything you said. Everything you said. Except for the Loma part. I hope I'm wrong because I do want Loma to win, but I think Devin is good enough. I got enough respect for his game. I think he is a good boxer, like you said. I think he's good enough to beat this version of Loma. I think so.
What version of Loma? Everybody keep going back to the Ortiz fight. It was not as bad as.
No. Hold on. Don't.
He was
hold
pretty
on.
bad.
I'm not judging him based off of that. I just had this feeling since after Loma. I don't want to say no. After he fought Comey, I like he beat the hell out of Comey, but I just felt like when he went to the war and stuff like that and came back, you know what I'm saying? Because of that, not because of the Ortiz fight, really. You know what I'm saying?
He beat. Can you name one person Devin Haney beat better than Loma beat Comey? Name one person Devin Haney dominated the way that Loma dominated Comey.
Nobody.
You could
Nobody.
say
Nobody.
like Mexican. What's that fucking mess? I'm sorry, the Mexican nigga. I'm fucking
JoJo?
Don't say
Yeah,
Jojo. No, hell no.
No.
Bro, Devin, bro, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Devin has never looked sharp, bro. Devin looked fluid.
Oh
Like
my.
he be
He
flowing.
looked sharp
go
in
with
that
the
Linares
flow.
fight up until
Yeah,
he got
Linares
caught. He
fight,
was
he looked
sharp.
styling on Linares
Yeah,
up
Linares.
until he got caught. He has not looked that sharp since. He ain't
Yeah,
even hurt
fact.
nobody since he had the shoulder surgery. He's not
That's a
even
good
hurt
point,
nobody.
too.
He ain't even
Fact.
stumbled
Yeah.
nobody.
Hey, chicken talk, man. You sound like you got something personal against Devin. Like, what's
Right.
going
Oh,
on?
yeah.
Why I gotta be personal, bro? Y'all niggas
I'm just
like
telling
Devin, bro, because that nigga black.
I mean,
Bro. I'm gonna be
y'all-
honest. I could tell,
What the
bro.
hell's going on, man?
Bro,
I
y'all
know
wrong with
that
Devin
people-
because he black, my nigga.
I know there's people
Yeah.
like seem like they in this
That's
boxing
just
bubble.
crazy to say. That hold on. That's just retarded.
Bro,
Not retarded.
No,
that's the
because
truth, Fries.
I could tell how people talking like, man, I just got
Because
Devin
y'all
for
sounding like
Loma,
Devin is.
like,
Y'all making it sound like he trash though. That's what I
No,
got.
we're not
no,
making
he
it
not,
He's
bro.
not great.
That's just how you.
No,
That's how
y'all
you
make it
feel.
sound like he's an
taking it.
all-time great.
He's not
That's
Pernell
the
Whitaker.
thing.
He's not
Y'all
Pernell.
in
How
y'all
old is
head
he?
think that he's an
20-something
all-time
years
great
old.
because he
He
got 4 belts.
20-something years old.
Yeah,
He
but
what?
he's not that good. He's not what y'all say he is. Y'all be
How's he
giving
not
him
that
attributes.
good?
Chicken
That's
talk.
crazy to
Hey,
say,
chicken
bro.
talk.
That's
Chicken
crazy
talk.
to say, bro.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? Listen, I'm offending a lot of people on this panel. But if y'all motherfuckers think Devin Haney ain't shit, Shakur Stevenson definitely ain't shit. And I'm going to stand on that.
Man,
You say you
okay.
don't know what the hell
You
you're
can
looking
look,
at.
bro. You can look at the two fighters and tell that Shakur is really a special fighter.
Facts, bro.
I'm
Thank
sure.
you,
What's
bro.
It's
Come
his
on,
talent. It's the talent, man. The thing with
Niggas gotta know what they looking at, bro. I
And you
think
know- you
niggas'
know-
eyes be like,
I know what I'm looking at.
What
And you know
would
what's
have?
funny?
oh,
Go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead.
Go
You
ahead.
can say what
So
you
what I
want to
was
say,
saying,
but
what
Devin
I
Haney
was
higher
gonna
than pound
say,
for pound.
what I would say is this: the thing about Sugar Shakur that's so crazy is he's right in front of you. He's not running. He's not moving. He's right in front of you, and you can't hit him. So if you're doing that, and only him getting bigger is going to let you know that he's going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. He may never be a knockout artist, but we've seen a bunch of guys who are technicians in the ring that didn't have to knock nobody out. At the end of the day, when
But
it
you
comes to
call
Devin,
him boring, BBO. You call Shakur one of them boring Devin fights. Devin Haney, Shakur, you call him boring.
he is boring. But what I'm saying is this:
How?
that's because I like the aggressive come forward style. That's just a personal preference. But I've never said that Sugar Shakur isn't the most talented fighter at 135 because even in his style being boring, the talent is undeniable. Just like that guy Inoue that you hate on. You cannot deny what Inoue is because I guarantee you, if Inoue had waves and a beard, everybody be on this dude.
That's
I swear
fact.
to God,
That's
if
fact.
when he
Nigga,
get
that's
in there
fact.
and beat up Stephen Fulton, you're gonna be like,
What?
oh my God.
Oh,
Oh
get
my
your
God.
motherfucking
And
ass out of here.
he is gonna knock Stephen Fulton dick string loose.
Oh
Y'all
my
better quit
God.
messing with this boy
Oh
anyway.
my.
I don't know about that. I don't know
Salute to
about
my
that.
man Pierre Essence when he
I
say
done
skill
heard it
isn't
all.
boring. See, that's what I'm saying.
Bro.
I'm not saying the skill, bro. I'm talking about
Right.
the type of fight that we're seeing. At the
Okay,
end
I'm
of
gonna
the
say this.
day,
Bro,
I'm gonna say
if
go
a
this.
ahead.
man say something don't entertain him, it don't entertain him. I don't understand why everybody. Okay, you could be
Yeah,
a skilled
bro.
fighter,
Like,
you could do the sweet science, but if that's not, everybody has a preference. I don't understand. People want to jump on you because you don't like to see the 1-2, the 1, the 2-1, the 3. Bro, some people just like more exciting styles of fight. That's it.
I'm
Not
I'm
Niggas
everybody
let
has a
Floyd.
preference on
Niggas.
Think about it.
Niggas let Floyd fuck their
I
head
don't.
up. Niggas let Floyd fuck their head up and make them think, man, if y'all don't like the sweet science, y'all don't know boxing. Nigga, I know what the sweet
Exactly.
science is. And Devin is not the fucking sweet science, my
He is
nigga.
not.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. He's not
And
the
let's
sweet science, bro.
and let's be honest.
Pernell's the sweet science. Andre Ward was the sweet science.
Oh
Floyd
yeah,
was the sweet science, bro.
facts.
Bro, when
Them
you
niggas
losing
is not the
exchanges
sweet
to
science, my
JoJo,
nigga.
when you losing exchanges to JoJo Diaz, and
facts.
JoJo Diaz got your back up against the rope,
Facts, bro.
you gonna have
Like,
problems
nigga,
against Loma.
come on,
He
bro.
hasn't seen a
Hold
softball since. I would have
Hold
got
on
Devin
now.
another look at a softball. I don't care what softball it is. I would have got him another look at a softball before throwing him in there with Loma.
Hey, chicken
Yes.
talk. You can't be saying that, man, because just because one fighter may not excel at exchanges, like there's a lot of fighters who's great who don't really excel at exchanges. So I mean, come on now.
Think
And that's
about
what's
it,
gonna
man.
get them
What I'm
fucked
saying is,
up.
But do y'all
Somebody
remember?
gonna make you exchange and it's over with, bro.
Hey, remember this. Remember that JoJo said Gary Russell punches harder than Devin Haney.
You lying? He said that.
He said that. He said that. Look that
Damn.
up. JoJo Diaz said that Gary Russell hits harder than Devin Haney.
Oh, that's lie. Nah,
You worried about the wrong thing.
Nah, he
But
lied.
this-
Gary Russell,
But that
Gary
says a
Russell
lot.
turned his punches over.
Yo, BBO, that
Hey,
nigga
BBO,
JoJo gotta be lying.
BBO, you have all. I'm not saying you picked
That's crazy.
Loma over Haney. I think you have Haney, right?
Yeah, I got Haney.
Yeah, I got Haney, unfortunately. I
Okay,
got
okay,
Haney.
I got
cool.
Loma.
Okay, cool.
By
But
stop.
this is what I want to say. And listen, y'all, this is supposed to be this black channel or whatever. Why
I
we
This
told
ain't
you.
no black. This ain't no
I
black
told
channel.
you. I told you they like Devin because
This
he's
ain't no
black.
black channel, bro.
I told you. I told you niggas like Devin because he
I'm
black,
black.
bro.
I love my black people, but that don't mean I'm gonna pick motherfucking
Okay,
Loma.
I get it. Let me throw respect on it. Let me reiterate. I'm sorry. Let me retract my statement. This is supposed to be this channel, right? And
I'm biased, nigga. That's what it is.
Everybody sit on this panel, I assume, was a brother, right? And we picked every other over the brother, and there was not one black
Oh,
person.
here we go with this shit,
Like,
bro.
come on, bro.
I don't even like fucking Loma. I'm gonna be so pissed off when Loma win this weekend because his annoying, irritating ass fans gonna try to say he's the best ever and all this shit. I'm gonna be so pissed off when he win this weekend. I don't even like Loma. I mean, I don't like his fans. Loma's he seems like a decent guy, but
Loma's fans are bad. But you know what?
We picked Inoue, we picked Lomachenko, we picked Shakur.
I didn't pick Inoue.
Hold up. The non-brothers.
Hold up. I didn't pick Inoue, bro. I think that's a 50-50 fight. I ain't picking Inoue.
But this is
look. Wait, let me say something real quick, BBO. Can I say something real quick?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I've interviewed Stephen Fulton. I went to Minneapolis to watch him fight Danny Roman. Okay, I just think Inoue is a better fighter. That's it. That's it. I've supported this guy with my money. Drove 11 hours to Minneapolis to see him fight. Okay, so it's not about bro. I'm very pro-black. I love my people. I'm just going about what I see.
Right. I agree with you, bro.
And
like, I don't
they ride or die for they. They don't give a fuck.
Bro, nigga, I don't.
Hey, you're not Mexican,
bro. I don't put, bro. You know me better than anybody in this panel, bro. I don't put the race shit in boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit get you hurt in many different ways, bro. It get hurt whether you do boxing, whether you participate in boxing. It gets you hurt whether you betting. You know what I'm saying? And anything that shit can get you hurt with having the feelings about the race and all that shit. The shit is just it's weird, bro, to me, bro. I don't put that shit.
But this is what I'm saying.
That's gonna hurt your pockets.
How do you have Lomachenko over Haney? Exactly. I don't get how he's gonna beat.
Look. It's like this. It's like this. It's like this. I don't talk about.
Yes, nigga. Bro, if I know a nigga only betting his money because the dude black, the moment I know that he gonna get his ass whooped by a Mexican or a Chinese or a Russian nigga, I'ma take his money. What are you talking about, nigga?
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
but
That's what I mean, bro.
All right, fuck it then.
I love my Detroit Lions so much I don't bet on them. Okay.
Hey, that's like betting on my Browns, bro. You don't want to give your money away.
Y'all fucked up, man. Y'all fucked up, man.
We not. Hey, both our teams stink, bro. Like we got Deshaun rubbed down Watson, but that don't mean nothing. We still the Browns. We still gonna stink it
Nigga
up.
said rub down Watson.
Hey, but this is the thing. This is the thing that we said in a nutshell. I guarantee you, race plays too much into what's going on because people got whole channels about what happened 16, 15, 17 years ago. Like they got this whole crap out here, right? About Deontay Wilder getting hit with an Eggway, right?
Man.
I'm a huge Deontay Wilder fan. Been following him since he fought Romain Stavern. And I think that's all crap because I've seen Tyson take his belt off a couple times. And I'll be honest with you. Let me finish and I'm gonna let you go. The fact that Deontay Wilder got beat to death the first fight and came back. Check this out. Me and my wife both watched that fight and said, "Man, you just stay away from that big white boy. Whatever he do, stay away from that big white man." But no, what he do? Oh, I'm Wakanda and all this other goofy stuff. Then he get his head beat in. And don't get me wrong, Tyson Fury's head got scrambled a couple times. But at the end of the day, Deontay Wilder's going to die younger because he fought this guy and let himself get beat to death.
You ain't God to say that. You ain't God. You can't say when somebody.
Bro, you can't get beat like that. You can't get beat like that, Price.
Let me say this, bro. Yeah, I don't get in with the glove gate and the egg weight and all this shit. And nigga, I am one of the biggest Deontay Wilder fans you'll find. I drove from Cincinnati to Tuscaloosa, Alabama to be there for his statue unveiling. Okay. You go look at my channel with that drop with Deontay Wilder. That's me at his statue unveiling, trying to when he gave the drop for my channel. Okay.
Damn.
All these other niggas on here talk about, all this shit. All they doing is just trying to get clicks. They not no real motherfucking fans. Cause I didn't see none of them niggas there at the statue unveiling. You supposed to be a Wilder fan. You couldn't come out to the statue unveiling. I was there when he broke the news that he's coming out of retirement. I tweeted it out as soon as he said it. So I broke the news that he's coming out of retirement. But these niggas just be on here claiming to be pro this or pro that, but don't put their money where their mouth is. I put my money where my mouth is. We squad up, nigga. At Spence versus Ugas, we was in a 25-person suite supporting these guys. But all these other motherfuckers do is talk, make content, and try to get motherfuckers to send them money. I don't need nobody to send me money. I'm going to support the sport and the fighters I like regardless.
I'm with
That's a good point because I'll be honest. I knew he was going to beat that cab driver Hellenius. But me and my wife do. We paid $65 to watch a sparring session. I mean, the whole card was off. You had Caleb Plant knocking out his great granddad and Darrell. I mean, that was horrible. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'll say Deontay Wilder is my guy, even though he made up all those lies. At the end of the day, man, you're going to have fighters you like. You're going to have fighters you like. But guess what? I think Usyk could give Deontay Wilder more problems than people think. Because the
only person there was Blue Blood.
Yeah.
Me and Blue Blood was the only two there from all these motherfuckers that claim to be motherfucking fans and starting all this other shit.
Yo, BBO, man. BBO, man. Look, man. Look. And I was having this conversation with one of my homeboys, bro. Because they were trying to tell me, and I'm not trying to lead this in another conversation. We don't have to, but I'm just bringing this up. We was having a conversation about this nigga Andy Cruz and motherfucking Keyshawn, bro. And I was explaining to this nigga that I'm not even a big advocate for Keyshawn Davis, but his talent is undeniable, bro.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I was telling him the fact that we comparing these two is just blasphemous, bro. What he did in the amateurs is very well respected, bro. I respect that. He's a 2-time gold medalist. How can I take that away from him? But this is a different game. This is the pros. I said if they fight right now, Keyshawn is gonna really destroy this man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what happens in the amateurs. I don't care how crazy the man style is. There's a lot of adjusting that this man gonna have to do in the pros at this point. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you. I don't think he's gonna.
Hold on. I was telling him that. Hold on. I was telling him that Keyshawn is a transcendent talent. I don't think this man, what's his name? Andy Cruz. And he thought I was being biased, but I don't even, to be honest, I don't even like Keyshawn Davis, but I'm not gonna like deny his talent, bro. I think he's gonna be an all-time great potentially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
going
great.
along, right? I agree with
Step his
that.
ass in there with Frank Martin next. I know that.
Frank Martin would dominate him now. I think he
He
should wait
would.
about 3
Yeah,
years.
yeah. I think right now,
He
Frank
should
Martin
wait
beat
3
him,
years
bro.
before he fight him.
Nah,
But
I
you
think
know,
Frank Martin should step on his ass right now. Talking all that shit.
I don't
Step on him right
think
now.
so. I don't think so. I
You
don't
don't think
think
so?
so. I
What?
don't
I
think
think
You don't think so?
I
What?
don't think
Keyshawn.
Frank Martin will dominate Keyshawn right now,
Yeah,
bro.
he's
Would
not
he
gonna
beat him?
dominate
Hold
him, but
on.
I
Would he,
think
would
he'll
he at
beat him.
least beat him?
Yeah, he gonna beat him. I
I
think.
don't know. That's 50-50. I
Here
mean,
we go. Here we
he
go.
Frank looked real sharp.
got an edge, bro. But I mean, it ain't no disrespect to Michelle Rivera, but nigga ain't got no fucking heart. That shit didn't,
Now you ain't got
bro.
no
Bro,
heart.
on me,
See what they
bro.
did? Now
When
he ain't
he
got no
now
heart.
hold up. Now when that nigga got dropped, he never brought his
Before
heart
that,
back up. When he stood
before
up,
that,
when he stood
Oh
up,
my
He
god.
was getting beat up.
bro.
Q.
Before that, I seen his footwork was trash.
no. I'm saying before that, that nigga wasn't even. He was scared when he from round one. Q, he wasn't trying to do nothing.
Yeah,
He
like
knew
that
what it
Yeah,
nigga.
but
was.
it's
Hey,
like
you know,
it's like
And then
Roy
he
said.
looked bad in a couple of them
I ain't fought
fights. Like,
nobody, but I make the fighters I fight look like nobody. It's like
hey,
that's what it is.
I got a question for all y'all. Hey,
bro.
and I got a question for y'all. Do y'all
I
think that
mean,
Boo
you
Boo?
like Devin so much. Keyshawn already beat a nigga that Devin fought. So
And
I
let me
mean,
ask
like
y'all.
Devin.
I'm gonna ask the whole panel
I know
this.
you do. That's what I'm saying.
Can
Keyshawn already smashed a nigga Devin fought. Devin
from
went
what we've
12
been
rounds with him. Keyshawn went 12 rounds with him.
from what we've been seeing in boxing, do you guys think Boo Boo can do the same thing that Andre Ward did and get some great wins to end of his career before he get
Boo
out of here,
Boo?
or you think it's too late? Both
No,
Andre.
that nigga done, bro.
Against who? Against
What
who?
I'm saying is, do you think he can like beat a
He said
David
that nigga
Benavidez
No,
No,
yo,
not a
that
Benavidez.
nigga,
Not a Benavidez.
no,
Who else next?
and beat a Morrell, and then maybe go up and beat up a
no,
Turbiev?
No,
Let me tell
no,
no,
yo,
no.
who you talking about?
no.
Boo Boo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Boo Boo.
No, look, y'all. All these fighters is over 30. Y'all need to leave them alone, man. These guys
Facts,
are
bro.
all
Facts, nigga.
Fuck.
And
these
here's
guys are
another
all
thing.
looking for.
Here's
Can I
another
finish
thing
what I'm
with
saying? These guys are all looking for a payout, a cash out. Be it Wilder, who I love, be it Usyk, be it Fury, be it Bertervia, be it Bivol, be it Earl, be it Bud, be it Boo Boo, be it Charlo. These guys are all looking for a cash out fight, man. Leave these guys alone. If they fight, cool. But as far as investing in their career, it's over.
If I can
You got
say something real quick,
young Devin.
Chicken
Look,
Talk.
even though I think he's gonna lose, you got young Devin put on a great fight. Tank and Ryan put on a great fight. Shakur, bro, these young guys is who we need to start be investing in. These 30 and over guys are looking for a cash out, man. It's over.
Hey, yo,
That's
Chicken
a good
Talk. I
point.
got a question
It's
for you.
over
I'm gonna
at
say this
30.
real.
It's
Hold on,
over
hold
at
on, hold on, hold on, hold
32.
on. Let me say this real quick.
No, I'm saying they're looking for a
Chicken Talk.
cash out. You see, Earl been out of the ring for what, a year and a year and a month.
I'm about to Chicken Talk. I'm about to
Earl's been out of the ring for a year and a month because he's waiting on that big payday fight.
Hey, Chicken Talk. That's what I'm about to get to right now about Earl. Because I'm about to say this and ask you a question.
This
Like,
nigga
I'm
Earl.
a little bit like I'm upset, man, with that. You got this camp, Derek James training everybody, and Earl's always in the gym doing this, but like it hasn't dawned on him like he needs to get his ass back in the ring against somebody. And that's what shit is kind of pissing me
No,
off.
because
And
he's
I'm a
looking for
big
that
Earl
big
supporter.
payday fight. That's what I'm saying. Every fighter over 30 is looking for them big payday fights. They see they see the twilight of their career. They want that big cash out payday fight. It
And
is
so
what
I
it
want to
is.
say, I'm asking you this. I'm asking you, like, has there been any update on who Earl's going to fight next or what's going on with him?
Okay, this is what I heard, and this is what I heard from Bud's side. Hold up, let me look at the message.
I don't want
This
to
is
see
what I
the
heard
fight.
from
I want to
Bud's
see
side.
Earl fight Keith. Fuck the Terrence Cross. It's not happening. I don't want to see it right now.
Hold up. 1 second.
I don't want
I heard
Earl to
this
waste
This
his
last.
money.
nigga want to see Earl fight a flat tire. And
I'm about to take that. Listen, what do you want to see? You want to see him fight a flat tire and him keep sitting out
I
waiting
ain't gonna
for him to
lie.
fight
It's
something?
about time Errol get a tune-up, bro. I ain't gonna. He should have been got a tune-up, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what
he
I'm saying.
missed a no
he
tune up,
being
man.
he being true to his word that he wants to fight
Yeah,
only
No,
but
Terrence
I
Crawford and
know that.
Terrence Crawford
at a
only.
I
certain
know that.
point,
I'm talking.
But
Hold on. I'm talking about way prior to when he said that, bro. Like that's dangerous doing that shit,
Tune
though.
up.
But hey, more power to him, bro.
it's dangerous, man.
okay. This is what I heard last week. I was gonna do it on my channel, but I'm gonna just do it. Bud start camp on Wednesday. I heard this last weekend before the Raleigh fight last Thursday. Bud start camp on Wednesday according to the schedule. He is in Vegas for 1 month, and he was at the Raleigh fight. Back to Omaha for 2 to 3 days, then the final month in Colorado. That's what I heard last week. This is from
But
somebody
it's a fight signed.
close to Bud. They seen his training schedule coming up. And this is before anybody even seen him at the Raleigh fight. The person told me that he was in Vegas, which he ended up being in Vegas. He started camp on Wednesday, which would be yesterday, and back to Omaha for 2 to 3 days, then the final month in Colorado. That's what I heard last week.
But what the fuck is like? It's a fight signed though, like, or you don't know
say
about
what?
that? Is a fight signed?
I don't know. I mean, they haven't announced it. That's just they haven't announced it.
I mean, they could be in training camp all day, like, but what it's
I mean,
shit
like I
popping
said,
off.
that's the agenda that person saw from
Okay.
Bud's side.
Yeah, I'm not giving Earl Spence and Terence Crawford that fight. I'm giving it zero energy. None of my energy.
Hey,
Yeah, you've been
Chicken Talk,
keeping that energy since I first met you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
Yeah.
not,
It's just fuck
I'm not
that.
giving it zero attention, bro.
I mean,
could
Brian's
care
been
less.
saying that for a while, but let me ask you this, Chicken Talk. Do you think that Terrence might knock Errol out now? Being out the ring this long? Because I like
He
the
been
way-
was gonna knock that nigga out.
Look, when they announce the fight, then I'll talk about the fight. But these niggas, I don't know. Look, man, them niggas ain't.
See?
the way he knocked out David Avocado. I could see Errol getting knocked out just like that, smooth out. Because
I can't even envision both of them in the ring, so I can't say what's
Yeah,
going
that's
on.
crazy.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I can't,
Right.
bro. I done been through this shit. I've been through this shit.
Bro, that's
what
what I'm
now, man. When we left
I ain't gonna lie,
AT&T
I ain't gonna
Stadium,
lie.
everybody was talking about we meeting up for the Spence versus Bud fight. It's been over a year. and it's
Chicken
not.
talk. I ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
done
The
with it.
longer we wait on this fight, the longer these two niggas going regress physically, bro. You know what I'm saying? The longer we wait, cause this nigga Errol doing all type of extra terrestrial activities and shit. But you know he's slowing down. You know what I'm saying? So as long as we wait, bro, that fight gonna be, bro. Hell, bro. If it even happens, bro.
I don't want
That shit gonna be
like
sloppy
I
as
said, I
fuck.
don't want to.
I ain't really mad at this shit, bro. How I see it, man, like that shit Chicken Talk said, I've been on that shit. Like, fuck them old niggas, man. On me, I don't care. Like the young niggas is what excites me. I like watching them young
I like
guys way
Sushi a
more
lot.
than I
You like
like
Sushi?
like who. Yeah, that's the boy right there. That's E homie over there.
I just
I
want
like
them.
it. Go ahead.
I just want Earl and Bud to fight so we can get it past us. I don't even care who win no more.
They holding up the division.
I just want them to fight so they can get it, so we can get it past us, man. That's all. Just
Yeah.
we got to close this chapter out. Let's move on.
Yeah, because them niggas got the belts and they holding that shit up, bro. Because watching Cody
Well, I mean,
Crowley,
Boots ain't doing too much to put his name in the conversation. The nigga fought in February. He been saying since February he got a fight coming up. He ain't got no fight announced. So I can't even say they holding up the division for the simple fact that the guys below them ain't doing shit to put their name in the conversation. Especially after that showing he had against Karen, he should have been on the Gervonta Davis next fight and knocked out a bomb like Morrell did. In order to hold a division, you got to put your name in the conversation. Ain't none of them, him or Ortiz, ain't even put their name in the conversation. Thankfully, Ortiz is fighting July 8th. He's supposed to fight April 22nd. But thankfully, hopefully he have a good showing. Then we can start saying, yeah. But these niggas below them ain't doing nothing to for us to get excited about either, right?
Yeah, I know, but that's
trying to do that.
But Virgil, he keep getting hurt. But
I mean, but you saying holding up the division, like what is they gonna do? Fight somebody for a vacant belt?
I say, see, this is why I said that. Because when I watch Boots and I watch Karen and all them other young dudes and them niggas fight, them niggas can't beat Bud and them niggas and they can't beat Bud nor Earl. They ain't beating them niggas. So them two niggas gotta fight so you can move on. Because other than that, they just gonna beat up on them. Look like none of them can fuck with them two dudes. Them two dudes gotta
I
fight.
See them holding up is other fights are supposed to be in that undercard.
Like, bro, they not. Bro, so you saying that of all them niggas' last performances, boot shit, said like, bro, Cody Crowley, like it wasn't none of them niggas. I ain't seen none of them niggas. Oh yeah,
I'm saying this.
I'm saying this. I think all them niggas.
Hold on.
Earl probably would too.
I'm looking at it from my realistic perspective, bro. And this is why I think these two should fight each other and stay away from them young dudes. I think that if they go in there with them younger dudes, it's gonna be a lot different than when they fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's a factor. Although the experience level, all that, I just think like let's put this in perspective. Let's say if Virgil fight motherfucking Errol, You know, I think that's a close fight. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised who win that
I
fight.
agree.
I'm not picking in that fight. If Boots fought Errol Spence, same shit. If and the same thing with Terrence Crawford. If he fought Virgil, if he fought Boots, you know what I'm saying? I'm just you never
Bud
know
beat
where it's gonna go
Boots.
because of their age. You know what I'm saying? I
I'm gonna
just think
ask
they
the
should just
champ
fight each
out.
other. You know
Bud
what
will
I'm saying?
put Boots.
Boots can't get out of the way of a right hand, man, and
Yeah,
that
Boots
is
will get beat to death.
that
Go
is
ahead.
I don't look.
disturbing.
Buddy Chin ain't tested, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I feel like, yeah, they
Man,
good.
he can't
but
get out of the way of a right hand against these guys as he's fighting. I mean, every guy landed flush on him time after time. Like,
Flush,
bro,
yeah. And you
I
don't want to do
mean,
that
gotta be
against
able-
Terrence Crawford.
look.
that's what
Crawford
I never
and
picked Boots
I
over
mean,
Thurman
hold
because
on,
Thurman
hold on
can
now.
punch on
Hold
the
on now.
move.
Hold on now. Crawford, his last couple fights, his defense haven't been the best neither, bro. You know, and I'm not saying Terrence Crawford is my favorite fighter, but like you know, that's why I'm saying like at this age, at this point, you know, you're starting to see the regression in his physical attributes. You know what I'm saying? Just slightly. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like he can't beat those
Bruh.
guys because he's Terrence Crawford, bro. He's a pound for pound fighter.
But
I
Terrence
see
He had a
Crawford,
zero.
highlight
the
I
reason why
seen
the
no
reason why Terrence
regression
Crawford
in
shit
Terrence
different
Crawford.
because
Zero
his
regression.
IQ, bro. Terrence Crawford IQ, like it's you, he gonna outthink you. And at the end of the day, like any signs of weakness, you getting pounced on. Like it ain't like when dudes got a high boxing IQ and they boxing you and they like natural counter punchers and bro, they just gonna eat you alive with the mistakes you make. That's why Tank gonna chew a nigga the fuck up and spit his ass out if you doing the same thing or making a blatant mistake out there. You just gonna get smashed out, bro. Like they just see that shit because they
I ain't
are
gonna
great
go all that
boxers,
far because Bud, somebody with a jab
Hey,
give
let me ask
Bud,
y'all this real quick.
give
What y'all
Bud
think about
problems.
yeah.
Tiger Johnson?
Until he take that motherfucker away and smash your ass because you think it's working.
What y'all boys think about Tiger Johnson? Y'all seen
I
him yet?
interviewed Tiger Johnson.
Yeah, he talented. I think he's still rough around the edges, like real rough around the edges, but he talented for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking him. You know, maybe I'm biased because I'm from Ohio, but I'm excited to see him and Big Baby Anderson. Man, I would love to see Big Baby Anderson fight Joe Joyce. Man, I think that'd be a much needed big fight for him, man. Because if he knocks him out, I'm telling you, man. Only thing I'm worried about is maybe he need to stay away from Deontay Wilder, and he probably never get to fight Tyson Fury and them guys. But I think he's gonna be our next undisputed champion. I really do. I think Big Baby Anderson got a lot of talent, man. He got a lot of skill, man. He really do, man. He got a lot of skill. He just might be too short. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
You know what? With these prospects, I think people are getting a lot of giving them more credit than they should be because these guys, we not used to seeing them fight at this early in their stage. You know, I don't remember like Tyson's first 8, 9, 10 fights. It wasn't on TV. So now what they're doing, they're putting prospects on TV and people are seeing them and they thinking they're better than what they are. Let me see them up against a resistance. Like this fight with Moratala and Nakatala, that's going to tell you if he's the real deal or not. These guys are fighting squash matches against guys who really shouldn't be watching on TV, to be honest with you.
That's a good word to use. The squash match. That's exactly what them shits be.
Well, let me ask you this. So you think when they was fighting people like Amir Mansour or Gerald Washington, those guys don't exist anymore? Those gatekeepers don't exist anymore for people like Big Baby Anderson?
At the heavyweight division, not really. All the heavyweights are old.
Yeah.
All the decent heavyweights are old. So Big Baby problem is going to be finding a counterpart to boost him to that next level. You know, like Wilder for years, he tore it away until he got Fury. You know, you need a counterpart to push you to that next level. Everybody got one. Earl and Bud, Mayweather and Pacquiao. Excuse me, Tyson and Holyfield, Tyson and Lewis, Oscar and what's my man? Shane Mosley. You always need a counterpart to take you to that next level. And that's going to be Big Baby Anderson's problem is he's not going to have any a counterpart to fight. And I think John Law is a better fighter than Big Baby.
It might be people laugh at me and shit. I get it, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Torres or whatever his name is. His name Richard Torres, right?
Yeah.
Big Baby.
People be laughing because I say that shit, but yeah, that sound cool. But people underestimate that dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? The amateur don't mean much in the pros, but he beat that nigga. You know, that nigga 0-2 against that nigga for a reason, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he behind him in the pros, though. He's behind him in the pros, so he got to catch up, playing catch up. But he was an Olympian and all that shit that, you know, Which
See,
is
that's like
good.
that dude Ray Robinson when they
Okay.
were saying Ray Robinson would beat Terrence because he beat Terrence in the
No, I'm not
amateurs.
saying that, BBO. I'm not saying that shit, bro. That's not what I'm saying, bro.
I'm
And that
just
nigga's a
saying.
way and no. Time out. And Richard Torres is a better fighter in the amateurs, and he's a better fighter in the pros. I think he will be a better fighter in the pros than that nigga Ray Robinson was, bro. Come on, man.
I think Torres need to be a cruiserweight.
Yeah, he
Oh,
might. He's not big enough to be a heavyweight, probably.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I
Now
think so
with
too. All right.
I'm wondering when they're gonna start. They need to bring that Bridger weight because man, it's like either you a super heavyweight or you too small, man. It's like Andy Ruiz, them type of dudes. They ain't gonna never snatch a
Man, I don't want to
championship.
see no Bridger weight. I don't need that. I
Yeah,
don't need that.
yeah. That's
So the sanctioning bodies can make money off of that division and be 100,000 belts over there. And just leave it
It's
alone.
100,000 belts now, prize. It's go. That's
I
never
think we
gonna
shouldn't
stop.
be acknowledging no Bridger weight.
Well, I'm not acknowledging.
They really, you know what's so funny? These belts ain't nothing more than to get around the Muhammad Ali Act. That's it. That's to steal some more money from these fighters. I honestly can tell you this, man. We got to get some type of sanctioning body that can be over all of boxing, man. Because I'm telling you, man,
We have
it's
one.
just
It's called the ABC. The ABC
Yeah.
is the one. They just don't enforce none of the power that they actually have. Go read the ABC.
I see, but that's why WBA been trying to consolidate belts, but it's taking them forever. They've been told them to do that, and they still dragging their feet with all these belts. I mean, I don't know, man. I just think it's bad for boxing, man. It really should only be 2 belts, man. It really should be. To me, it should only be 2 belts because at the end of the day, man, we can't get a unified champion to save our life. You got old era, I'm telling you, that fight is gonna be like Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd. I guarantee you. It's gonna be just like that.
These
So what's
niggas
old?
just
What's considered old in boxing? I'm just
For what?
asking.
For what?
It depends
I
on the
ain't gonna
weight
lie.
class.
33,
Look, I'm
34. That's old. That's old for
No.
welterweight.
I'm not even gonna say that, bro. Because
Right.
you know, I don't think it's. I think it's like look at Canelo, bro. It depends on like the longevity of where you started and to what you're seeing. Like if you see somebody not looking how they normally look in multiple fights after multiple fights at a certain point, bro, it's like, yeah, bro, that's what you're showing age in game. I don't think it's like it's a specific age, like 30, 31, just the longevity and when you how long you've been fighting and when it's starting to catch up to you when you're seeing it.
I would say 60 fights. I would say 60 fights is when you start seeing people age. Once they get to 60 fights, they're not the same. Go ahead.
To put in perspective, Canelo has fought more rounds than combined than Bivol, Earl Spence, Beterbiev, and one more person I can't remember, all combined. More rounds fought.
Benavidez ass or Morel or some shit.
Like he excuse me, he only got like 12 less rounds. I think like 24 less rounds than Pacquiao. Rounds fought.
Dang. No wonder he's showing age, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
Shit, them boxing years, man. He old and he actually younger than motherfucking the Charlos and Andrade and all them niggas. He younger than them.
Who younger than him?
Canelo.
Canelo.
He younger than Charlo?
Yeah, he only 32.
Yeah.
How old is Charlo? He ain't 33.
That nigga
Yeah,
like
he 30.
35.
Yeah, he like 33.
Like,
He's
Nah,
33.
He's
yeah,
33.
he's 33, but that nigga 33 going on 36, bro. That nigga going through it, boy.
Man, he looks. Hey, and we keep. Hey, that's what you be doing. Hey, X, you a troll, man. First you got Doc Rivers on your thing, and then you keep bringing up how my man Maul was smashed, bro. Every time I think about that interview, bro, that was such a bad look.
No, for real, bro. Nigga, I came home from work, bro. I came home from work like, what was it? Yesterday, bro. I came in, I went to sleep, and I had a dream that this nigga fought a bum and got beat up, bro. I swear. And then he quit boxing after that. And Mel was in his corner, and he told Mel, he like, yeah, I don't got it no more, bro. I'm done with this shit. Like, I had a dream. I don't know. I love boxing that much. I thought about that shit. I don't know why. Like, I was sleeping, just I don't know, bro.
Okay, hold on. Here it is. Here it is. I found it. Spence, Beterbiev, and Crawford have fought a combined 457 rounds. Canelo has fought 472.
Crawford be getting them niggas up out of there. But yeah,
He
man,
do.
that nigga Canelo done fought a gang. That nigga
And he's younger than all of them.
Yeah,
He's younger than all
niggas.
three of them.
Canelo about
Yeah,
that grind, man. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
let me ask you this, Chicken Talk. So, what are they gonna put Canelo, man? Because at the end of the day, I don't think he's gonna fight none of these crazy fights everybody asking for. What are they gonna put him on time? Is he gonna be better than Oscar, man?
Oh, hell
I
no.
think that nigga.
Hell no. Oscar fought everybody.
That's a good. Oscar's my favorite, so I can't go against
Oscar
him, man.
Oscar was a, you know what I mean? He did his thing. Even though shit, when Oscar first came in the game, like niggas looked at
Yeah.
Oscar like Ryan and shit, but like how they look at Ryan now, like real talk, like Oscar before he debuted, he canceled his debut like a month before the fight because he said he was having like mental exhaustion. He was going through shit with his managers and shit. He fired them and shit like they ain't got new managers. Like, and niggas didn't fuck with Oscar because of that shit. They thought he was like a diva and shit. You know what I mean? This before he even had his first fight. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And he had to earn that shit, like, you know, as his career went on. But yeah, Oscar did have to fight everybody. He did that shit.
And that nigga
Motherfuckers ain't gonna
BVO
do
was
that.
cap. That nigga BVO's capping talking about Ryan is goddamn. I was getting that little.
Hey, I could be wrong too, goofball. I could be wrong. Hey, chickens. I just see.
eyes and ears, nigga would know that nigga not no goddamn Oscar De La Hoya, the second coming and all
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
facts, bro.
He need a
Hey,
lot
Rock,
more.
I was
goddamn
wrong,
work
man. I was
to
wrong.
convince me,
I
bro.
was wrong. I voted with my heart. I was wrong. I was wrong, man.
That
We
happens,
gonna see
that
what
happens. I don't do that shit.
we gonna see what happened when Derrick James get a hold of him. But you know what's
Bro.
funny? The
Bro,
problem is this, man. We got to get guys who are hungry to fight. That's why, unfortunately, man, it's really you almost can only watch like 140 and down because it seems like them the only dudes that be hungry, man. It seems like them the only dudes that want to get it going. It's like I don't know, man. I keep watching these fights, man, and like 160 is a wasteland, heavyweight division's a wasteland. Now 147 is a wasteland. It's like Jesus Christ, like. What are we gonna do, bro? The glamour divisions ain't doing nothing for us.
Heavyweight in the wasteland. Everybody want to talk about fights that they trying to make instead of actually making fights.
Talking ass niggas, man. But that's what's wrong with boxing because a lot of them dudes, bro, it's like, man, they just they just got luxuries, my nigga. They got luxuries that niggas back in the day, even in the 90s, didn't even have. You know, like, man, I don't know. These niggas weird as
luxury,
hell, bro.
like legal protections where you can't get where they can't steal from you. You know, that's a good thing though.
Yeah, they can't steal from you, but these motherfuckers, they steal your goddamn career, got your ass on the shelf. You know what I mean? You out here fighting bums. You've been on the shelf so long. Every time you come back, you got to fight a tune-up, so you never can fight a big fight because you fight a tune-up, then you go back on the shelf. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna make the big fight with so and so. I just got to fight this little tune-up, man. That weak ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas got resumes full of tune-ups, nigga, in year and 8 and 10 month gaps in between they shit. Like, man.
Jaime Munguia is not the only one with a padded record. You absolutely right, man. Everybody get on Jaime Munguia about his record, but he's not the only one with a padded record.
It ain't that his record is padded. It's just that
40-0.
He active. He active.
Yeah, but he's turning down. I think the reason people get on him because he's turning down opportunities. He could have fought Janibek. He could have fought Adames. He could have fought Charlo. He could have fought Andrade. He could have fought Triple G. It's like he's turning, even though he's active, he's turning down opportunities. That's why people get on him.
Yeah.
Well, Janibek, I think Janibek is serious, bro, because Janibek made your boy Boo Boo drop the belt. So I don't know. I think Janibek is something else, man.
That nigga Boo Boo dropped that motherfucker.
He ain't want no Janibek, bro. He ain't want to go there. He did not want to take a nap. So he said,
that nigga Janibek eat wood, boy. That nigga tough as hell.
Hey, I think he'll beat the dog out of Jamal Charlo right now. I hope Jamal don't make the mistake and try to fight him. Huh?
Man, Janibek drink corn liquor, man. That nigga go crazy.
Hey, we watching the fight, bro. We hit the dude so fast, dude was sleep snoring. I'm like, oh my God.
Dude was trying to get the fuck out of there, bro.
I ain't never seen a dude try to get out of a fight like that.
What's going on, my nigga Edgar Berlanga, man? You know what I'm saying? I want to see him get that Canelo payday, man. You know what I'm
He
saying?
about to come back. He about to fight what you call it. He about to fight Quigley from Piggly Wiggly, man.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He fight Jason Quigley.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
man.
fighting your favorite fighter.
That's crazy.
Man, no shade, bro. No shade, bro. But that Puerto Rican, that whole little event Bobby and put on them dudes ain't got no chin, bro. What the fuck?
Oh,
Zero.
them niggas was getting beat the fuck up.
Yo,
Oh
Miguel,
my
yo,
God.
Miguel
Miguel
Cotto
left that bitch early.
Bro, yeah, he left that bitch early, bro.
He had to.
That shit
I
Niggas
crazy.
kept losing.
I mean, you went in there, all you smell nothing but adobo and tomato sauce, and everybody getting knocked out. I mean, sheesh, who want to see that, bro?
Bro, Jose
Yeah,
Vargas, bro. That shit, man, I can't believe his shit. You could
he
fight
got beat
too, bro,
up.
that shit.
And
Man.
then Berlanga done bit a motherfucker. He ain't fought since. He bit nigga in the shoulder,
Yeah,
man.
Berlanga, that was dirty, man.
Hey, man,
And he
Chica,
big
why
boy.
haven't we got the Baturbi ass Bibble fight yet, man? Why haven't we got that one? I know you know.
No
why.
sanctioning this
Because
shit.
there ain't no money in it. Bob told you there ain't no money in it. He ain't
Yeah.
trying to make that fight. There ain't no money in that fight. That's why he ain't got it.
Seriously, even if they put it like in Russia or somewhere or Germany,
Man.
they couldn't make
Bro,
any money.
you know they ain't fucking
Put that
with no
bitch in a high school
I
gym.
meant
in
Germany. My bad, I meant Germany because you know
Let me tell you like
Klitschko
that.
fight Germany.
If there was money over there like that, they would already be fighting over there. Like once
Right.
Klitschko went over there and started making money, he always fought over there because he could make money over there. If there was money like that for them, they would already be over there fighting.
But
Oh,
Turby
money ain't there.
he fight for top rank.
But
His
they
best
fight.
bet-
But
His
Go ahead.
best bet is where he had in Montreal. Montreal actually has a good boxing scene with you remember they had Butte, Lucian Butte there, Adonis Stevenson,
Beat Pascal.
that was my dude,
John
Adonis
Pascal.
Stevenson. Superman punch, remember him?
I wanted to see him. I wanted to
He
see him.
did
He was
the
ducking
Bosnick
Kovalev,
versus.
man.
You said
Yeah.
what?
I feel
You
like
say
he was
what?
ducking Kovalev. Or was it Kovalev? Who was he?
He did duck
He
him.
was.
His manager came straight out and said they sent a fair offer, but we're going to take the mandatory route. They was trying to fight Bernard Hopkins instead. His manager, not his manager, his promoter, Yvonne Michelle, came straight up and said that main events gave them a fair offer, but they was going to try to fight the
that was terrible.
mandatory, which was old ass Bernard Hopkins. He did duck.
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible.
Hey, so
Bro,
what?
at 175, when Vosnick them was fighting, when Bivol was fighting, when Kovalev, when they was all mixing it up, but Turbiev wasn't fighting nobody.
Yeah, that is true.
Nigga said, "Fuck that." On me.
Hey,
That's why his ass stayed in the amateur so damn long.
They all
it's
do
just
that.
it's just like when Triple G refused to fight Andre Ward, bro. I still can't believe he was able to live that down. Like he just totally ran scared of Andre Ward. It seemed like nobody brings that up. Like Triple G is a goofy, bro.
But he was ready to drop down to 54.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Triple G is who people try to claim Floyd was. That's who Triple G is. Low risk, high, because he got pretty good money. He love those low. Man, this dude pull up people you ain't never even heard of before. You know?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Got paid
Like,
too.
Triple G,
14 million for Mando. Nigga.
They was hyping this man up, talking about he the middleweight Mike Tyson and shit. He ain't live up to none of that shit as far as who he fought and who he beat, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He
beat Canelo twice, bro. I mean, I'll give him that. He beat
I
Canelo
think
twice.
I think he beat him once, but
He beat him twice. I think he beat him that first and second fight. I don't know how.
Canelo won the second fight, but I feel like G won the first jab. Jab was working in that first fight. That first fight, Triple G jab was really working.
Canelo won both of them. Canelo won all 3 fights.
Hell no.
Nah,
Well, the third fight, man, that was a showcase. That was a showcase, bro.
But the thing about the third fight, Triple G almost pulled it off.
Third fight
was terrible.
That was an exhibition. That third fight, man.
That was an exhibition, bro.
That was terrible.
Two old niggas in there playing around and shit, bro.
It looked like he had just got back from vacation, bro. You see, Triple G had his new hair. He just got from vacation, bro, and got beat up and sent home with a check.
But yeah, bro, he cooked, bro. Like his career did not pan out to what it's supposed to be, bro.
I don't know. He probably could have beat Andre Ward. Why did he fight him? That's the thing that I never understood.
He was one of the most overrated fighters that I've ever seen in my lifetime. That's a fact.
But you say he couldn't beat him. But we seen Carl Froch gave your boy Andre Ward hell, bro.
Bro,
Man,
Triple
that's
G
not-
couldn't beat
Price
Froch.
got-
You
Froch
saying
got
Triple
beat
G
up.
could have beat Froch?
No, he couldn't have beat him. No, but I'm just
I
saying.
think Froch would
I'm
have
just saying
watched
that
Triple G.
they keep making this because I think Bill was a lot like Froch, like Carl Froch. I think he's a nice boxer like that in and out style. I just think people be making it seem like Andre Ward is unbeatable. I mean, I seen him go to the canvas, bro, versus your boy Kovalev. He went to that.
He got up and beat him up.
and against Darnell Boone. So
I mean,
well, we also seen him get up off that canvas.
Darnell Boone hurt him worse than Kovalev.
Yeah, we also seen him get up off the canvas and start whooping ass too.
Punishing him. When he got up, it was curtains for Kovalev. I thought Andre Ward squeaked that out in the last round. I thought he showed dog. I like the training that was going on in the corner. He was talking. His trainer was talking to him, and he was motivating him. Andre Ward went out there and did what he did.
Andre Ward hurt my feelings when he beat my boy Bad Chad. He beat Bad Chad.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite fights by Andre Ward, man. He destroyed Bad Chad, bro. He whooped his ass from like start to finish.
I couldn't hear your mic was cutting
He
off.
going in and out, cuz.
Y'all can hear me?
No, I can hear you. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he made that nigga leg do some weird shit. His leg went to wobbly.
Andre Ward, like, man, y'all. Triple G ain't
That's
shit,
what
man.
we signed,
Triple G ain't shit, but that nigga had a run where he was beating niggas the fuck up.
He wasn't fighting nobody. He was
Steve Rose.
That nigga.
Yo,
Hey, y'all.
Keep it
niggas.
Keep it a dollar. Keep it a dollar.
Nah, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Y'all niggas love David Benavidez, and he ain't beat up half the type of nigga. Like he beat up niggas that Triple G beat up fucking 10 years ago. Was we talking David Lemieux and shit like that?
I don't love Benavidez. I just think he's okay.
Hey, that boy Prize, man. He think your boy David Benavidez should be selling tacos on the freeway.
That's not true. That's not true.
He had that nigga Gabe Rosado bleed like a pig, nigga.
That ain't true. That ain't true. Like I just don't really think he's nothing special. That's all. I think he's decent, but I don't. He ain't nothing special. Like I think they all can beat each other. To me, I think
steroids. He would have beat them.
I think Caleb Plant. I mean, not Caleb Plant, but I think that Canelo can beat him, or I think he can beat Canelo. I think Andre can beat him, but I think he can beat Andre. So I think like they can beat each other. To me, at 68, all of them.
I don't think they
want to throw them all in there. I don't know. I think he can get whooped too by somebody.
I think Morrell stops everybody there.
How many fights Morrell had?
Like 5, but I just like what I see, man.
I want to talk about him in the same breath as the other dogs I just named, Canelo and Benavidez, Plant, and all them, Andre and all them boys. He can't. I don't know if he can. I'm not so sure that Morrell can whoop them. Like so, I feel like they can beat each other in the 68. They can beat each other. All them fights 50-50 to me.
I agree.
I don't know why they won't fight each other. Go ahead.
I seen Morrell up close, and I wasn't that impressed.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, cool.
What don't you like about him, Chicken Talk?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say that I got up and started talking to other people. I almost got into a fight. At the fight because somebody was complaining I was blocking their view. I was like, man, it's fucking David Morrell. But I think he ended up knocking him out in the second round.
Yo,
Bevo. I just didn't care for him.
Yo, BVO.
Call that nigga Bevo.
Hey,
yo, look. Yo, what you think about Adrian Broner talking about he want to be undisputed and stuff? He working hard to become undisputed at 140.
Hey, you know what? He's had that dream for a while, and I really think he has, bro. He's had that dream for a while, bro. Like he's been talking about that for like the last 6-7 years, bro. At the end of the day, I'm like, Missouri, show me. Like, I'm just tired of hearing him talk. And that whole. And Don King can say what he want. All Don King did was give him $100,000 just to get some more press. That's all that was, bro. Because he about to fight the new Hitchens.
They should have had that fight here in Cincinnati.
Yeah, that would have been.
Where they fighting at?
In Miami at Don's place at the casino. I mean,
yeah,
a 4-division champion fight at a doggone casino. That's a travesty.
Shit,
hey, I mean, shit. It's niggas out here. T.O. about to fight in front of 50 people for a world title at 140, bro. So Me ain't got
Cause
far, nigga.
Tio
shit,
about to
but
get
New
his
York
dick
the
frame
only
knocked
place
loose.
Tio gonna sell. You know, AB retiring for real when he fights Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So
I asked this dude working on that card. He said Don King got a deal with the casino. That's why it's there. But he could have sold out to where you live at in Ohio, BBO?
Cleveland.
Oh, okay, I moved to. I've been in Cincinnati for 7 years, but I went to his last fight here against who was the dude from Chicago, the Mexican dude from Chicago, and it was at the Cintas Center where Xavier played.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he
He
could have
sold
sold
that
that
out?
out again. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I don't
could have
know why
sold
he-
that out again.
I don't know why he
Don
don't fight
King, Don
Cincinnati.
King, 90-something years old. He ain't trying to sell no tickets like that if he could get the
And
guaranteed
that's a
money.
shame because back in the day, Broner used to sell out. Because I remember when he came to Atlantic City and I went down to the fights against Gavin Reese. I forget who he fought, but I went down and AC was jumping. That whole strip was banging. It was popping down there.
That nigga was gonna be a
I mean,
superstar, bro. He was
he
well
was,
on his
bro.
way.
You got to
He
remember,
jumped
Tank
out the
Davis.
window too fast, bro. I felt like he jumped out the
Yep.
window. He should have
But
stayed
But
in there.
look,
They fought
yo, you
before
know what's crazy, prize fighter? That nigga took a leap that I don't see none of them
Yeah.
young niggas at
Yeah, no,
35
he's
or
a
40
yo.
taking.
AB's a savage, man. And
Savage,
if y'all putting Leo Santa Cruz, I'm not saying y'all, but I hear people saying Leo Santa Cruz is a Hall of Famer when that people argue about Tank. Well, then that nigga AB's a Hall of Famer too, bro.
Facts.
Everybody
Real
knows
rap.
that, bro. I don't think that a prize. That's not no big take, bro. I mean,
Man, I
everybody
hear
knows
people-
he's going to.
Man,
Bro,
I done heard
unless-
AB get disrespected. Oh, he ain't no Hall of Fame. Who he beat? Oh, he won 4
Four
divisions.
division
I don't
champion?
want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it.
I honestly could say, man, I think Al Heyman should have protected him a little better than he did.
He
but
was
didn't.
rogue, man. He probably was like, "No, hey Al, man, I got this. Al, let's get this money." He was
Facts.
like, AB is. And Al probably was like, "You can't tell him nothing. Just let him fight. Put him in there with Madonna. Then fuck it." And he went there and he shouldn't have did that. You know what I mean? Madonna's a savage. Not saying AB couldn't beat him because AB was landing some good
Ooh.
punches in there, but
nah,
wish he
he
would've
did,
stayed-
bro. That's AB fault, bro. AB could have beat Madonna. Like, don't get that.
Right.
yeah,
shit
he could.
twisted.
AB
coulda
was
beat that
rumbling
nigga.
back
Oh,
after he got dropped. He still was beating him. He still was whipping ass.
No. AB moved his damn self up there. He could have beat him, but he didn't because he wasn't disciplined.
Right,
If that
that's
nigga
facts
really
too.
was disciplined,
He
went out
would've
there
whooped him. He coulda beat
partying.
him.
Hold up. Went out there partying, wasn't doing all that other shit, walking straight off Rick Ross fucking tour bus to get in the ring with Maidana, bro. He wouldn't have lost. He would have beat
Yeah.
that nigga up, bro.
Yeah, he would have probably stopped
Yeah,
that
man.
nggonna to me, but I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
Yeah,
y'all
that's-
Come on,
That
man.
all-
Amir Khan dropped that nigga to the body, bro.
With a
yeah,
body
Amir
shot.
Khan did beat.
AB would have,
Yeah,
man.
Amir
AB
Khan
would have
beat him to
smoked
death.
dude, bro. Come on, man.
I wish AB was focused a lot more because if AB would have just lived a fighter's lifestyle and been clean or be like how like Devin Haney trains and how he dedicated to the sport, I think AB would have been, oh my
Bro,
God.
it ain't prize fight. It ain't no way, right? Say you don't know nothing about boxing, you turned on and you was watching the Pacquiao and motherfucking AB fight, right? You just turned it on. You don't know shit, bro. If you see our AB, like you see the athleticism, the hand speed,
Yeah, man. It was still all there,
the
man.
hand-eye coordination, it ain't no way you ain't gonna think that dude gonna win the fight. And that man just blew it, bro.
Yeah, he just didn't let his hands go. I think he gun shy when Madonna chipped him. I think that it really chipped him. And
He was letting his hands go
right
versus McDonough, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, he was. When he
He
got
was letting
back
his hands
up,
go.
he was hitting Madonna with some nice check left hooks. And I felt like Broner was kind of getting back into the fight a little bit. And then he went down for the second time. I was like, damn. You know what I mean? But shit, the way he rumbled, he should have never ran out the ring. He would have, you know what I'm saying? He should have stayed there and be like, yo, I jumped up 2 weight classes. He could have talked his shit and been all right. You know, but then he jumped right. Who he fight next? He went right back in there. Who he go in there with next? Or did he take a soft one? And he might have took an easy one, then jumped right back in there with Sean Porter. I was like, yo, AB's savage. You know what I mean? But
at the end of the day, man, we talk about AB. You talking about a dude that's like 23 that had about $3 or $4 million in Ohio. I mean, let's just be honest, bro. We not
flush
not
your
the
money down
biggest-
the toilet, BBO.
I'm just telling you, bro. I'm just telling you, man. The dude had a lot of money, man. Young, really didn't come from much, bro. So he just was going crazy, man.
That nigga
He
took
was-
$100 bill and flushed it down the toilet, bro. That's some like shit that. Oh man, I don't.
Yeah, AB been doing a lot of stuff, but he tell you, yo.
I'm gonna tell you this.
The alcohol had you tweaking, dog, for real.
I'm gonna tell you this, X. If you a boxer, bro. If somebody was to give you $3 or $4 million, like in the bank at 23, bro.
Yeah, it ain't no telling what a nigga would do.
You don't know what you'll do, bro. You can't. It's easy to be a Monday night quarterback, bro. But You talking about a young kid getting all that money, man, in Ohio, where it's worth probably
Especially
double.
Yeah, especially
mean-
if you don't got the parent or a grandparent that know how to manage money and help you out. You know what I mean? That'd be your best bet. But he probably didn't have none of that. He probably was a savage. You know what I mean? How many siblings he got? I know he's a twin brother.
Yeah.
How many other siblings he
I
got?
think he got
I
a
don't know.
sister. He got a
Yeah,
sister.
so
He grew up with his
you
mom and dad, bro. He not no
Nah,
high
he didn't grow up
street
with his
dude.
dad. He didn't grow up with his dad. He grew up with his mom. He said dad went to jail like
Yeah,
when he was
so-
Oh, okay.
He probably was out there being extra in the street. You know what I mean? He happened to be talented, and he got out and he made it. And, you know, now he need that money back. You know what I mean? Them kids.
And getting with
You
Bob,
gotta
and
take care
getting
of
with
them kids.
Uncle Don. I don't know if that's a good idea. Grandpa Don is cool, but he's not gonna get no big fights with Grandpa Don, bro.
And
The
Big
whole
Don to
industry-
go he'll go anywhere. Yeah, he'll go anywhere.
Because
and
the
make a
industry
fight
is
right at
hey,
this
because
point.
they blackballing Don King, bro. Like I don't think people understand this whole network deal that they got. That was all to kind of kick Don King out of the out of
What
boxing,
are they
bro.
fighting on? What are they fighting on? Like
They
is
not
it
fighting
on-
on the network. They fighting on UPN.
What's
So
that?
I mean, no, it's a joke, bro. UPN used to be a network back in the day. But I'm just saying, they're not fighting on the network. They're fighting on. Man, yeah, you seen that Adrian Broner poster, bro? Didn't that look 80s? That
I ain't
super
see it.
80s poster he had.
I don't think I've seen it.
And Don King did nothing the whole press conference but talk about Ukraine and all this other goofy stuff. I'm like, bro, you just wanted some attention, man. You
Like,
just-
damn, nigga, put on the bill all in fucking what you call it fight then, nigga.
Damn.
I mean, he gave AB $100,000 for $1 million worth of press. Because at the end of the day, AB broke. AB helped Javante Davis
This
become a
nigga.
star.
Wait, hold
He
on.
also
But how
made the
much?
Charlotte
How
Twins a
much?
star.
Hold on, BBO. How much money did he get from that? So he had to give all that BLK Prime money back.
No, he got to keep all that money.
He got to keep the deposit.
I thought he didn't even get it. Cause
Man,
they
that
can't- they
nigga,
paid-
that nigga ain't smelling Buffalo nickel. That nigga ain't
They
getting
gave that brother a bonus. They gave him a bonus. That was about it. And he got to keep that.
Damn,
They gave him a little
BLK Prime fell through early. That was crazy.
Well, they got robbed by Bud. I mean,
Damn.
Bud said, give it up now.
No, I'm glad that they paid Bud that money because that was one of the most brutal knockouts I've seen in a long time.
that shit was crazy.
And I'm glad that all went down the way it did because I wouldn't.
I'll just never forget his
that
head
knockout,
snapping
dog.
like that.
Yeah, I thought Bud killed that boy, man. I said, God, Bud was busting up out them gloves and whooped and killed bull, bro.
How you
Like,
brush your
yo.
glove on somebody's head? That's
Wasn't both his gloves busted? He was like,
Man,
yeah,
that shit
busting that kid's head open, man. That's what it do. But I tell you what,
them
man.
gloves come up and Bud went upside bull head so quickly to get that fight over with. I was like, damn. I thought they was gonna stop the fight because his gloves was ripped pretty nice there, both of them. As soon as they started looking at them gloves, Bud went over there and slept that nigga. I was like, God damn. I ain't know he was
You
gonna
talking
do anything like that.
Them gloves that he had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't both the gloves ripped? And then they kind of looked at it and the referee was like, nah, they cool. But looked at him.
The referee said they're gonna change them after the round. That's why they let
Goddamn,
them continue. They said
right,
we
then
change them after the
Bud-
round.
And when they let Bud go, he was like a pit bull off a leash. He came over there and melted, boy. I was like, damn. Like, I ain't
But,
seen one of them Jones in a long, long time. Not like that, bro.
The problem was somebody talking.
Nah, go ahead, Chicken Talk. Go ahead.
Oh, I know the dude from Everlast they give all the the guys their gloves and shit. And I asked him about it. What happened? He was just like, he said they had went with a new supplier for their materials that fight. That was the first time they ever used those. And they went with a new supplier. That's why they ripped. You got motherfuckers out here talking about conspiracy theories. Don't believe
Glove
that.
gate.
Don't believe that shit.
Prize
Nah,
fighter
that
believe-
wasn't good.
Prize
Yeah,
fighter
yeah.
believe in them glove gate shit.
Nah, I ain't not on that. Not on that.
I talk directly
Hey,
to the
Chicken-
guy. Huh?
Not on
Chicken Talk,
that.
can I ask
He
you a
ripped up
question?
out them gloves and knocked his head off, boy. Nah, that wasn't no glove game about that. That he went over there and knocked his head off, dog. Like,
Hey, Chicken Talk. Can you let my co-host and brother know that Deontay Water did not get cheated, please? Because he keeps saying that.
Yes, let him know.
Please tell him, man. You know he's
Chicken Talk, before you get started,
Ah man, here we
The
go.
accounts was kind of long though.
Hold on. Before you get
It
started,
ain't no
'cause you're
10-second
not-
count, but we know them
No,
count. You
right.
Andre Ward kept saying them some long counts.
Okay, now before you get started, there's nothing you're gonna say that's gonna change the way I feel about their trilogy. So go
Oh,
ahead.
that's cool.
I'll
Hey,
mute my
look, I'm
mic.
not gonna sit up here. Listen. I'm not gonna sit up here. Look, if somebody want to believe in that, that's them. Just me personally, I gotta see evidence. I don't like conspiracy.
Nah. Prize fighter believe that in the second fight he got cheated to the ultimate. You know
No.
what I'm saying?
No.
His water was spiked. His soup was heavy.
No, I ain't
and all
say
that
he
shit.
said all that. I ain't say nothing about his
The
suit. I ain't say nothing about no
autopsy.
spike.
You know
I
what I'm
said that his trainer got fired because he was supposed to let him die in the ring. Like, well, that's what his wishes are. Bro.
No, Prize fighter. You say you believe you was cheated. Don't do that, bro.
I do. I think it was something funny going on. It was a lot of stuff going on, but you know, that's my opinion. Nobody can change it. I can feel the way I want to feel, and I'm running with that, and that's it. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do to persuade me or change my mind at all.
I'm not trying to. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not.
Narrative
He
I'm
should
type
have got
shit.
rid of Mark Breland years ago. He should have got rid of him after that first fight. If you ever go back and look at that first fight, and you see as the
That's
clock
fair.
is counting down to end the ring, Mark Breland is headed to the locker room. Mark Breland ain't in that ring after the very first fight when it was a draw. When it was like 4 or 5 seconds left, Mark Breland had already left. He had left the corner. You could look at it. He was heading to the locker room.
I ain't never peeped none of that.
Go and watch that first fight, like the last 10 or 15 seconds of that 12th round.
Yeah,
Mark
I
Breland
ain't saying you wrong, but I believe you. For sure.
No, I'm just saying he's always been like he's just there for a paycheck. He's there. That's Shelly Wilder was doing Shelly Finkel a favor by keeping Mark Breland around. So when people talk about he shouldn't have fired Breland and this, y'all don't even know he was doing Shelly.
I don't
Finkel
know
a
if
favor.
I don't know if they put something in his water. I mean, the man only knows if he
Man,
felt
niggas ain't
funny.
put nothing in
Man,
that.
they didn't put nothing in his water. Come on.
I ain't saying they did. I'm not saying they didn't. But what I'm saying is the man said he felt funny. There's a lot of weird.
That nigga
shit
was
going
fucking
on.
before the fight,
Hold
bro.
on.
That
That
nigga was fucking before the fight, bro.
How do you
And he
know
don't
that,
want to
bro?
tell niggas, bro.
How do you like what? Makes
He don't
you-
want to
why-
tell
why
niggas,
would
bro.
you-
That's what he was
that's
doing
just
before.
weird,
I put
bro.
this nigga.
Name a fighter. Give me one fighter that didn't make an excuse after they lost.
Come on,
You ain't
bro.
gonna find one. George Foreman said he got poison in Africa. They all make excuses after they lost. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao showed it.
Yeah, he did get
Chico
poisoned.
said he ain't never lost a fight. This is the mentality that you have to have in order to get back in that ring. You cannot believe that this guy is better than you. You cannot believe that you can lose in order to take them 3 steps.
And then when you
to get in that
let's
ring.
say you,
So I don't
let's
have
say
no
you
problem with
debunk,
excuses.
let's say you debunk that point with those excuses. Let's say you crush that, right? Okay. Is you still can't take away them long counts in 2 fights, 2 out of 3
I
fights.
agree. Now that I agree with that. I agree.
Okay. So
100%
that's
with
why.
that.
So it's all a conspiracy to me, whether you want to say gloves or not. Okay, screw the gloves. Let's throw the gloves out the window, right? Let's just say forget the spike water. Let's throw that out the window.
Yeah.
You still can't take away what your eyes saw on them long counts. It's all a conspiracy. It's all a setup to me. So all that other stuff start linking together. When you listen to the conspiracy theorists, people, it do sound like, you know what I mean? It sounds crazy.
I don't think the long count is a conspiracy theory because we could like it's not a 10-second count. We all agree it's not a 10-second count. It could be more or it could be less, but his counts just seem kind of long. And even Andre Ward said it 2 times in that 3rd fight. That was a long count. It was longer
at
than
the end of the
normal
day,
count to me.
At the end of the day, to me, Wilder knocked him out 2 times. So what? Like, but you can argue. I don't care. There's nobody gonna be able to. That goes for anybody.
Jack Reese got on his knees and shook
Anybody
Tyson
else out
Fury and
there
said, "Wake
listening,
up, wake up,
there's
wake up,
nothing
Fury."
you can do to change prize fighter's mind. Period. That goes for anybody on the panel or anybody listening or anybody I may run into in the future.
But that brother said, "Get up, go get me a Dutch."
Get me a Dutch. Get up, go down the block, hit the block, and get a Dutch.
Like, wake up. This shit, yeah, man. You know they wanted to get Wilder out the paint, man. Come on.
It was some mob stuff behind it, some mafia stuff behind it.
Here we go with this shit, bro.
I'm just saying it was, bro. You act like that ain't happening in boxing. Like the mob.
I ain't saying the
about
mafia
Daniel
not in
Kinahan?
boxing. Hold on. I'm not saying the mafia not in boxing, but when it comes to Tyson Fury, the count was too long, which I'm not saying it wasn't. The count was too long. The gloves, somebody spiked his water, the mafia, it just all this shit is just. It's
right,
just
and
too,
I said let's throw all
you know
that
what I'm saying?
out.
Just
Let's
too
throw
much
all
shit,
that out
bro.
the window.
What
All
is
that out
like,
the window. You can't deny the count. The count in 2 fights, they get the count wrong. Come on, bro. That's a conspiracy.
Look, I'm not saying it was
crazy.
or was. I gotta go back and look at it. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
I'm
what?
just
Andre
saying,
Ward
You
kept saying
definitely
on the
do.
broadcast. Now,
You
Andre Ward works
definitely
for
do.
Top Rank, and he kept saying on the broadcast, those are long counts.
pew. I was watching the fight with a casual fan.
Damn.
I was watching the fight with a casual fan. They was like, whoa, that was more than 10 seconds. But I was so intense at the time. And I was like, no, it's not. I'm snapping at the person. You know what I mean? And then when I went back and watched it, I was like, I had to apologize to that person. Like, yo, my bad. You was right. And I'm watching it with a casual person. I had my Wilder hoodie on. I had my Bomb Squad shit on. I was ready to go. Man, he knocked him out twice. So to me, that whole trilogy is what's that little asterisk? That's what they call it, that little symbol. That whole trilogy got asterisk on it to me, and nobody can change my mind.
This shit crazy.
Hey, when they look back at that fight, you know what they gonna say?
It's 2-1.
Wilder got beat to death.
He beat the sleeves off that nigga, man. He beat the sleeves off that nigga.
Wilder's so hated, you can't say anything positive about him without people getting their feelings. But the thing about it, he's so hated, but don't nobody give a fuck about the heavyweight division unless Wilder in it. It's like
that's a fact.
I don't think
they don't. I'm telling you, you can say Wilder's name, and even the people that hate him, they love that little what they call it? Pheromones in their brain that goes off when they get to hate on Wilder. That's like a pleasure to them. Mm-hmm. You know, as soon as you say Wilder's name, they just come out just foaming at the mouth.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. It's
out of nowhere. It is.
Nah, cool. Look. The most tripped out shit I'm tripped out about is that nigga brother said they did an autopsy on this brother, and yeah, that's how they found out. That's what his brother said. Nigga, his brother. What's his brother name? Marcel.
Oh me. Them niggas was saying some wild shit.
They found out that he this that. I'm like,
oh my god, the Nuggets is cooking, my nigga.
Hell yeah, nigga. Shit crazy.
I should have bet my money on Jokic. The score
that dude.
How many he got?
Murray going nuts, my nigga.
Nah, he now going nuts. That nigga was a little cold.
Who won
the score?
Huh?
Nuggets.
What's the score?
Nuggets. Oh, it's 96, 80, 84, 96, right?
Who, Nuggets winning?
Yeah, Nuggets winning.
What quarter? Third?
It's the Lakers versus Celtics.
4 minutes left.
It's 4 minutes left in the fourth. It's 86 to 94. That's it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, Hemi going crazy, man. Hemi
that nigga Jimmy, man.
Hey. You know the funny thing, man.
I was so pissed off the Pistons didn't get number 1 pick.
Man, where y'all gonna put him? Y'all got all them dudes that y'all ain't going
yeah, facts.
Bruh. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Man, Detroit is top 3 in worst player development, bro. They top 3.
That's a good thing. Talk. What are y'all doing with all them
76ers number 1? Though,
man, I'll be honest with you. I stopped watching basketball like probably 10 years ago. I kind of
man, come on, don't do that, man. Don't do that, chicken toe.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, bro. After Bron leave, bro,
that shit gonna get that shit gonna get
I'm a Bron fan more so than anything else. I'm a big Bron fan, but I stopped watching football when my man retired, Calvin Johnson retired. I stopped watching football. I had to go through Barry Sanders retiring early, then Calvin Johnson. I said, "Fuck these."
Yeah, that was crazy.
Y'all did him greasy chicken talk. Y'all wanted the money back.
Man,
give us that money back.
It's a wasteland in Detroit, man.
They gonna have to fight. I ain't gonna lie. If they go down 2-0, they gonna have to fight hard to come back. That's why Bron, his face looked like that. That nigga like, damn, they needed this game.
Nah, they cool, man. The only thing they got to do is win at the crib and possibly steal one.
Nah, it's not. You know why I say that's because the way they won this game, it's like, damn, bro. But home floor is important though, so we'll see. Bro.
How many AD got?
Oh, I don't know. He haven't been dominant this game though. That nigga.
I got to bet AD averaged 30 points and Lakers win the series.
Jokic been killing him though. I ain't gonna lie. And I didn't think it was gonna go that way. Every one possession, he been destroying this man, bro.
Man, they've been smothering that nigga.
Yeah, they've been triple teaming this nigga. He's still getting his little money. I don't know if he got a lot this game, but yeah, he's still getting his little money.
I mean, what Bron is doing at this age is fucking amazing, man. This is the greatest player I've ever seen in my life. I don't care about all these other shit about Jordan.
No, he ain't better than MJ.
Jordan was on a golf. By this time in his career, Jordan was on a golf course. Okay.
But all Mike did was make Donaldson and play cards, bro.
And 11 years.
He did. You know what people like to do? Hey, you know what else they like to do? Chicken talk. This is what they like to do. They like to only talk about Jordan 6-0 and doing what he did. Nobody like to talk about what he did. Exactly. They don't want to talk about before Scottie Pippen got drafted. They don't want to talk about what was happening.
I'm old enough where I remember seeing the Celtics, the Lakers, and the Pistons put Dick in Jordan. Okay,
He was
I'm
getting
old.
destroyed.
Jordan.
Jesus.
Pause.
Please say pause, man. Jesus.
Bro, and that's cool, but even before
I'm
Jordan,
saying, though.
even before Jordan won a ring, he already had won a scoring title, defensive player, like all that shit before
Right,
he
but
even
you
won a
wasn't winning.
ring.
It's all
That's
about them chips. He with
Bro,
the
yes, and when
imagination.
and
bro.
that
Time
nigga
out, time out, time
6-0,
Time
bro.
out.
He's
Hold on, let me say this.
6-0, bro.
What great
Like,
player won a title by themselves, bro?
Bron
Dirk.
What? When
in
he won a
Cleveland.
title by himself, bro? When?
In Cleveland.
Dirk in 2011.
Bro, he won
with
a title by
Kyrie?
himself in Cleveland? Are you crazy?
Yes, you know why I say
Oh,
with
he won
Kyrie.
by
Chatting,
himself.
bro.
What?
Man,
Ain't nobody
chatting,
been
bro.
able to get out of
Chatting,
Kyrie
bro.
what Bron got out of him.
Chatting,
Nobody's
bro.
been able to get out of
Chatting.
Kyrie what Bron got out
That's
of him.
some bias
Kyrie
shit.
been going to every team making them
Hell
worse.
no.
That's
Yeah.
cap.
Bro,
Bron,
because
he's
them
going to
niggas
every team making them worse.
He did not win that title by himself, bro.
No,
He did
but I'm
not win
saying
that title
nobody
by
has been
himself.
able to get out of Kyrie what.
I'm
Look, like,
talking
look.
about. I ain't talking about all that other shit you're talking about.
No,
I'm
but
talking
we
about
got to
what he-
start questioning how good
No,
really is
I'm not
Kyrie.
talking about that. I'm not talking about the year LeBron make players great around him. Yes, that's true. I'm saying he did not win that finals by himself. It took a valiant effort from him and Kyrie Irving to win that
I
finals.
mean,
So
from the
don't do
whole
that.
team, from all 12 guys.
Dirk-
Okay, ain't
Time
nobody
out,
out there by
Dirk
themselves. We
won it
understand.
by himself.
No. Kyrie Irving was the second best player on that team, and it wasn't far from what LeBron James was doing. Yeah, LeBron
it
was
was
Finals
way far.
MVP, but Kyrie Irving played his best in that finals as well, bro. So you can't just say, "Oh, LeBron." No,
Yeah, he did. But see,
bro.
Kyrie
Because
Hold on.
Bron
Let me
got
say
that
this.
out of
Let me-
him.
Hold on.
Bron got that
because
out of him.
Kyrie hit
Look
that
at
big
Brooklyn.
shot.
Hold
He hit
on.
that big shot, and everybody go crazy. Kyrie was
Hold
real
on.
young.
No, it
Kyrie
wasn't
is a
just
loser.
that.
Bro, y'all got to come to the understanding
Bro,
Kyrie is a loser.
hold
He
on,
lost in
hold on,
Brooklyn.
hold
Look
on.
at Boston. Boston is in the
Hold
conference
on,
finals
hold on,
once he
hold
left. Look, he
I let
went to
you
Dallas.
He
They,
lost
Dallas
in
went in the
Dallas.
playoffs. When he went to Dallas, they didn't even make the playoffs. He's a loser.
Hold up.
He's a loser without
I
Bron.
let niggas talk. Y'all talking about all the shit he did without him. I'm not talking about that, bro. That shit is cool. But LeBron needed him to win that finals. Kyrie Irving averaged 30
We
in that
saying,
finals,
but that's
bro.
because of Bron. That's how great of a player Bron is.
Bro. Y'all saying, oh, he won a Kyrie Irving averaged 30 in that finals, bro. Scottie Pippen never averaged no 30 in the finals with fucking Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving averaged 30 in that final. So what are we talking about, right? You're talking about he won a title by himself. No, that's
The
cap.
game is different.
No great
The
players
game
won a
is
title
different.
by themselves.
That's not
fucking
true.
cap.
Dirk won a title by himself, bro. Dirk won a title by himself. Dirk didn't have
Man,
nobody.
Dirk had a score. You crazy.
You
He had
smoke,
Jason
bro.
Terry.
What was-
He had
Nah,
James
oh,
Harden shutting
that's one
shit
player
down
you
out
say-
there. He
You
had
That's one
smoke,
player you
bro.
say- that's one-
Jason
Dirk
Terry,
won it by himself.
bro, but he
Nobody
beat who he
averaged-
beat though. Hold up. Who he beat though?
He beat the
LeBron
back-to-back
and Miami
defending.
Heat.
Hold on.
All right,
Look.
well, all right.
hold on,
That never
let me
Jordan
finish.
never
He beat
get
a
beat
great
by no
team.
white
He beat a
man.
great team.
come
Hey,
on.
keep in mind, he beat the
Jordan never
back-to-back
beat
world
Larry
champions.
Bird in the playoffs. Never. So he did lose to a
Bro,
white
the
boy.
nigga had nobodies with him, bro. What
I
the-
don't
Look,
care.
bro.
Not in the
Okay,
finals,
Jordan
man.
would never
Win.
lose to
Now
a
you
white
don't
boy.
care.
That's cap.
Not in the finals,
Now you
man.
LeBron didn't win,
He
but
said
bro,
Jordan
like
would
Isaiah
never
Not in the
Thomas
lose to a
finals,
said,
white
man.
boy. That's cap.
He's
look,
6-0,
He
bro.
got cooked. I
He's
don't care.
6-0 in the
I
finals,
don't care
bro.
about the finals. You said he
bro,
never
Nigga, that's
LeBron
what
didn't
I'm
win.
talking about.
He got
That's
cooked
why
by
he better than
Boston.
Bron, bro.
No,
That's why he
LeBron
better
didn't
than
win.
Bron, bro.
LeBron
All right,
didn't
what time
win,
is
but
it?
like
It's
Isaiah
11
Thomas
o'clock.
said, you
Y'all
just don't
got
come
this
into the
chat, yo.
NBA talking about I'm at the finals with what's his name, Boo Boo Williams or Boogie Williams, whatever, Mo Williams and Delonte West. You gotta look at the bums that Bron carried
And
to the
Boogie
finals.
Gibson,
I saw
he
this
carried
nigga.
them blocks.
I saw this nigga score 24 straight points against Ben Wallace, Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince, and Rasheed Wallace. Okay,
Right.
it's like his third
Look.
year in
I'm
the league.
gonna
Come
say
on,
this,
man.
bro. I'm not mad that people think he the GOAT. I don't think that. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no thinking.
Hold on. I think he's the second greatest of all time. This is my opinion, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
But
That's cool.
at the same token, bro, what Michael Jordan did is undeniable, bro. You know what I'm saying? And for
And
LeBron
what
James,
LeBron James
hold
did is
on,
undeniable.
hold up. And for
Oh,
what
shit.
I give LeBron, this is why I think he's the second greatest. For all the expectation that this man had coming out of high school, bro, to live up to that and surpass that shit is incredible, bro. You know what I'm saying? So in my eyes, for niggas, it's a lot of niggas who say, "Oh, Kobe over LeBron." I don't get how that's a possibility, bro. I don't. But
Man,
that's
it's
what
not.
people say.
Kobe wasn't even the best player of his era. It was Tim Duncan.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Hey, Timmy, we used to give it to my Lakers, bro.
Shit on, man.
Well, I don't know, Chicken Talk, because
It was
Shaq
close.
had his way with Tim Duncan.
Man,
Shaq
that
had his
nigga
way
Kobe
with him.
won 2 back-to-back, nigga. Fuck it. And he beat a super
And he
team,
got
nigga.
beat. He got beat with Shaq on his team by the 04 Pistons.
Yeah, them niggas was
Yeah,
cold
he-
though.
But
But look,
they not
Them
supposed
niggas
to
is
beat
cold.
Shaq.
you know why? You know why Tim Duncan don't get his props? It's because he played in a small market. If you ask anybody to name their top 10 players in the NBA, they all played in big markets. Well, except for Timmy. Timmy might come in at 9. He should be
because
closer
you got to pay to play. You got to pay to play, money.
Is Timmy better than Karl Malone?
Yeah.
yeah.
Seriously?
Hell yeah! What the fuck?
Way better.
Oh man, Karl Malone was a dog, bro. What are you talking about?
Man, Tim
Karl
Duncan
Malone,
was a
I ain't gonna
dog.
say what I'm gonna say, but
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
look, but
Yeah.
he not better than Timmy, bro. Hell no.
He ain't bet. Timmy would destroy him.
Man,
Timmy's probably the best power
KG
forward of
better
all
than
time.
Karl Malone, my nigga. What you talking about, bro?
You
Yeah.
smoked out, man. What
Nah.
you say? You
Nigga,
cooked.
KG
Nah.
better than Karl
cooked.
Malone, my nigga.
Nah.
KG ain't better than
y'all
Dirk, man. You
tripping,
cooked.
nigga.
You cooked, man.
Nigga,
Not better than Dirk.
Nigga, you crazy. He
The
better
I don't
than
know,
he
man. I
better
don't
than
know.
I ain't gonna
Dirk,
lie,
Karl
bro.
Malone Karl
Nah,
Malone can
bro.
get buckets
Defensively,
though, but
I ain't gonna lie,
bro.
defensively he better than
KG
Dirk.
better than Karl Malone and he better than Dirk, bro.
Defensively he better than Karl Malone. I ain't gonna lie.
You telling me KG better than Dirk, but Dirk won a ring by himself? KG never did that with San Francisco or Latrell.
Wait. He ain't win rings. He
fuck
won a
all
ring.
that.
He won a ring by himself.
And beat the defending back-to-back Lakers, bro. My team. Then he went and beat a super team, the Heatles. Like, come on, man. You saw
Man,
out,
I
bro.
don't care about none
Dirk
of that,
that
bro.
dude.
Only thing Dirk did better than KG was score, bro. And that's facts. Nothing else better than KG other than scoring, bro.
His
Dirk
post
had that
game
jump
wasn't
shot.
crazy.
Yeah, Dirk had that jump shot that nobody knew how to
Nigga ain't
defend
play
at the time.
defense. He ain't rebound. He ain't pass. None of that shit better than that dude. None.
Ooh.
You tweaking, man. I'm jumping off, man. It's 11
Nigga,
o'clock.
other
I'm
than
about to talk
scoring,
boxing.
what
I'm gonna
man?
let
You
y'all
crazy,
talk
bro.
basketball.
Yeah.
Shout out
You can't
BBL.
even-
Shout out
you can't even
BBL
argue that.
Nation. Smash the like. I'm going,
Look,
bro.
how many championships LeBron got?
4.
And how many Curry got?
4.
4.
So you always hear people talking about LeBron. Well, Curry got as many as LeBron in his era, this and that. But Duncan got as many as Kobe
Mm-hmm.
in the same conference.
But I ain't gonna
We
lie.
would've-
I ain't gonna lie. If you look at the finals that Kobe
That's why the
won-
Spurs was a
Hold on.
dynasty.
When you look at the finals Kobe won, he was far more productive, bro. I ain't gonna lie. In terms of how dominant he was, bro. Like even when he had Shaq, that nigga was hooping, bro. Like Tim Duncan, he was on the older side when he won his final couple chips. You get me? So I think that's what people give Kobe the edge.
You think so? Because I would say Kawhi Leonard won the MVP, was averaging 15 points a game. So it
Yeah, I
wasn't
know.
like I don't know, but I think once Tim got old, he became so dominant defensively. That's what kind of
Okay.
set him apart because he was
Oh, okay.
so dominant defensively. Shot
I
blocking.
just don't like how people try to use Steph to say LeBron is the best of his era, but they never bring up Duncan when it comes to Kobe when they was neck and neck.
I mean, Duncan. If you talk about overall, Duncan probably is the better player. I mean, to get the best of Shaq. I mean, I'm a Lakers fan. I'll be honest. I'm kind of biased, but man, Shaq was unstoppable at one time.
He was,
There was
but
nobody
also
could stop him.
Shaq and Shaq and Kobe lost to the 04 Pistons. And
Yeah, but y'all was a team. We was thrown together. We had Gary Payton, Karl Malone.
He lost
We just had dudes
right?
thrown together.
so
What?
we beat
I think he cut out. But yeah, man, the boy Doc Rivers, man.
Why you making fun of my man, dude?
That nigga got his pink slip, man. That nigga's terrible, bro. For real.
I just don't think he's an elite coach, man. That's all.
Yeah, he's not elite. That nigga won that one championship as OB. It was over with, man.
Man, Paul Pierce won that championship, bro. That wasn't no Doc Rivers, bro. What you talking about? That boy P was mad, and whenever P get mad, he get the balling. I mean, it's that simple, bro. I bet you'll never see a player like that again, man. Unathletic, that can bang on you. Like that boy Paul Pierce, man, he was something else, bro.
Man, that nigga was a dog, bro. Had that dog up in him. Shit.
Tim, he get his credit, bro. And that's why I think they was a dynasty, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody back when everybody had their time to shine, the Spurs came to shine too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Even when the Lakers was doing their shit, they came through. You know what I'm saying? At the back end of motherfucking Jordan, them niggas came through. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron the steal. Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh.
Hey, but you know the funny thing though, Q, that's crazy about that is that I just don't understand because Shaq just had his way with Tim Duncan. I mean, it's kind of hard to give him props but when they
Nigga,
play head to
KG had
head,
his way with Tim Duncan. Nigga, KG used to do Tim Duncan dirty, nigga, on me.
yeah,
Man, KG,
but
man,
KG used to get
what
dogged
KG
out.
Nigga,
like,
nigga, go
bro?
look at them highlights against
No, I'm not
KG
saying
and
he
Tim
not,
Duncan
bro, but
versus
he
he'll do
talking
that
about
nigga
KG, bro.
dirty.
Like, if he all this shit, bro, where the rest of his accomplishments, bro?
What you mean?
Like, for real.
Accomplishments? KG
No, I'm
got a
not
list
talking.
of
No, I know he got
accomplishments.
an MVP. Look, he got an MVP, first player of the year, but what else, bro? What else?
That's it.
Bro, that nigga got a gang of accomplishments, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? All-star games. You know what I'm saying? Bro, big ticket on me. Everybody know that nigga big ticket, bro.
Of
Come
course,
on,
a
bro.
beast. But I'm saying though, he like, look, I don't know. I'm saying like, in terms of the talent he is, I think like the nigga should have like, he should be having Finals MVPs. He should be having more chips with. Yeah, I know his circumstances was a little bit different than everybody else, but I mean,
Bro,
come on, man.
bro, he went to one. He got drafted to a
The
team
Timberwolves, I know.
that's bro on me, and they are another one of the teams that are top 3 in worst player development, bro. Minnesota, the motherfucking Pistons, and the 76ers, bro. Should you get drafted to them, my nigga? You damn near cooked. It's over with. That nigga was an all-time
Yeah,
defensive.
Stephon Marbury.
He got the fuck up out of there, didn't he? Early.
Hey,
Stephon
AQ,
got
I'ma
out of
say
there
this, though, bro.
early,
I'ma
nigga,
say this
before
though, bro.
KG, nigga.
I'm gonna say this though, bro. The way this shit looking, bro, that like that nigga Jokic getting better, bro. Like it's a huge improvement for how that nigga looked in the West Conference Finals 3 years ago against these niggas. Like that nigga getting better, cause them niggas shut him down the last time they played in the playoffs, bro. So I'm telling you that this nigga gonna prove niggas wrong, man.
Who I mean
Yo,
he could. That's all he gotta do. I
that
mean
nigga the best center in the league. That's unquestioned, bro. I ain't gonna lie at this point.
if he do
Jordan
his
is
thing,
6 he retired when the Houston Rockets was on their ass. They wasn't gonna beat Houston those 2 years. Houston was dominating them in the regular season. That was a bad matchup for that Bulls team.
I mean, I don't know. It gave time for Penny to shine. That's one of my favorite players. My nigga Penny.
Nigga Anthony.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, man, Penny is like a Bo Jackson. He can be winning so fast.
Yeah, that shit was this nigga BBL funny as fuck.
That
I
nigga
swear,
BBL.
Larry
We heard
Bird
that
career
nigga
was like
talking
that
from the
too.
kitchen.
Larry Bird career was like that too. That shit came and went, bro. That shit
Bird
was like
fucked
what,
up his back.
7 years?
Yeah.
Magic
Bird
too,
fucked
like
up his
what?
back. But give
Yeah,
me
his
Bird
back.
over KD every day of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Bird over KD, man. KD ain't got no fucking heart in his chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Bird. Yeah, I'm gonna take
Nigga,
Bird.
bust.
The two-time Finals MVP ain't got no heart.
Man,
Yeah,
that nigga ain't even got
that nigga
that
had
nigga ain't
Golden
even
State
got 2
rings.
rings. That
Come
nigga
on,
ain't got no rings to me.
That nigga ain't got no rings, bro. Come on, cut it out, bro.
Man, they won the rings because of him, man. Other than that,
Man, them niggas won the championship without that nigga, man. Stop it, man. They beat the team that he got swept by, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, I'm over here checking my nigga KG shit, bro. And this some shit ain't no nigga got, bro. KG the only player in NBA history with 25,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 5,000 assists, 15,000 steals, and 15,000 blocks. I mean 1,500, my bad. 1,500 steals and 1,500 blocks. The only player in NBA history with that shit. The only player in NBA history to average 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, nigga, in 6 consecutive seasons, nigga. On me.
That's cool. LeBron got a lot of a real rap sheet that niggas try to call him the GOAT.
All right.
He
I mean,
not.
look at Kareem accomplishments. You ain't gonna find nobody with Kareem accomplishments.
Yeah,
Right.
he got some shit, but I'm just saying, nigga, that's why KG better than a motherfucking Dirk Nowitzki. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
And
that nigga.
I forget the other nigga. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying? Not no, he ain't fucking with Dirk.
if you say he's a more, you can say more skillful, more versatile, or player like you, he's not greater than him. He's not greater. He's not greater
Then
than
Dirk.
Yeah, he's not greater than Dirk. But
They about
you could say, you could say he got a better skill set. He more versatile. You could say that.
Man, Dirk
But he
just
not
score
greater.
better. That's it, bro. Dirk just score better.
Bro, you just
That's the only thing Dirk do better is
All right,
score,
so
bro.
is KG greater than him?
Not even close.
I think we splitting hairs when it comes to Dirk and KD. They both. I think we're splitting hairs.
Yeah, they
But
both.
one won a chip and one did.
Man, KG came out of high school, and he the only nigga to do that, bro. So
Where do you think Dirk came from? He ain't going to no college.
when he get drafted, he got drafted out of high school. He got drafted. Man, that nigga ain't get drafted out of high school.
He got what?
Let me see.
He was first up the orphanage, man. What are you talking about?
This nigga talking about fresh out the orphanage, bro. I mean,
bro, he left the orphanage, man, and went right to the NBA, man. Was grown.
Hey, man.
Yeah, he was 20 when he got drafted, so he wasn't in high school. Unless he a dumb motherfucker or something.
KG really the only KG is he one of the only motherfuckers to do that, to come out of high school and average double digits.
Well, I think actually got opportunity.
Like him and Stoudemire might, you know what I mean?
And LeBron, shit.
Yeah, and Bron. Yeah, Stoudemire, LeBron, and KG.
Wait, Dwight do an average double digits?
No.
I mean double digit rebounds and points.
That shit hard, bro. I don't see none of this crop of talent or these so quote unquote more athletic niggas, which I don't think that's these niggas not more athletic than the niggas back. I don't give a fuck what the science and all that shit say. These niggas ain't coming out 18, 19 doing what LeBron did, KG and the niggas did. Nah, them niggas ain't coming out of high school.
Look at Tatum and shit. Like, man, Giannis, like, it's gonna be crazy. Like, in 5 years, who you think gonna be leading the NBA? Name the five leading players in the NBA in 5 years, bro.
You gotta put Giannis in there, Jokic, Tatum, Luka.
Giannis problem is
Q. I ain't gonna lie. Look, I know. Look, Tatum for all he is, bro. He only 25, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, and the potential is there. You know what I'm saying? Bro. So I gotta put him in there.
Mental, bro.
Yeah, mental is. Yeah, I get it. And who else? I think I got one more.
Gotta be Luka.
I put Luka. And
what's the one dude that played Indiana? He won't be there.
Who?
Tyler something, the point guard.
Tyler.
The point guard from Indiana.
Oh, you talking about Tyrese Halliburton?
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton.
What? Hell nah. Man, Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, bro.
I like him. But
again,
Giannis problem is he playing fucking Milwaukee, bro. Nobody on, bro. Get these stars out of these little ass like Victor going to San Antonio, man, bro. If David Stern was commissioner, he'd had Victor in motherfucking New York some kind of way, even though they made pay him.
the envelope shit.
You got to get these stars out of these small markets.
Man, but you gotta get a small. Because if you do that, you gotta get a small market, some type of shine, bro. You know, so
that's San Antonio. That's San Antonio fault. They don't want to pay nobody, man. Cheap ass motherfuckers, man. Niggas got Tim Duncan on the discount, man. Get the fuck out of here. They ain't even deserve it.
Yo, Q, you out of San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
Nigga, that first game when that nigga Wemby play is gonna be that shit gonna be packed, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, that shit probably gonna sell out.
It'll be better from TV. I want to get a signed jersey or something. I'll pay for that.
Yeah, that nigga going shit. They talking about that nigga gonna be the greatest all time.
That's cap, nigga. He's not gonna be better than LeBron.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit is crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you, them niggas not cut from that cloth, bro. They not cut from that cloth. They don't got the heart. They don't got the mental capacity.
This nigga right here, I heard some shit about him. That nigga got heart. For as far as what I know, I ain't seen on this stage yet, but they said that nigga before he even this nigga said one day I want to go to the NBA. Like he started playing basketball like late around like for his shit it was late because he ain't never think about playing basketball. He started playing basketball like 15 or something. He said, yeah, I want to play in the NBA. He made that in his mind. The nigga said, he assumed what language that he was going to speak. That nigga said, I'm going to speak this language? Okay, I'm going to learn how to speak English, nigga. Like, and then he started playing basketball after that, nigga. Like, he prepared himself ahead of time and shit. He told his coaches, don't limit me because I'm big. Don't try to make me be a big man all the fucking time. Like, I want to, like, have my game be, I could do everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, he one of them niggas.
That's what I'm saying,
So we
bro.
gotta see.
And he out that bitch and end up like Aiden, nigga, or end up
Let
like
me ask y'all a
Aldridge.
question.
You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all hear this? Devin Haney said that fighters are protecting their O because of Floyd Mayweather. Y'all hear that?
Yeah,
Nah,
I heard that from a lot of fighters say that same shit.
I want to see
Like-
somebody bust Devin's head open, man.
Man, BB, I can't hear you. Are you away from the mic?
that nigga in the kitchen.
That
He in the kitchen.
That nigga in the fridge, boy.
Yeah, but what?
I understand your Crawford's hype, bro. I know your boy Q, man. Think you Bob Marley. What? Screw both you guys, man.
Like,
You and Movado.
This is what I'm saying. Like, Floyd fought. He got like 4 Hall of Famers on his list. He fought like 15 world champions in a row. Like, how is this protecting your O? I don't understand what they be saying.
Cole
when they say
Valley, what's
protect your O.
Cap, bro? What's Cap, Cole
Huh?
Valley?
Yeah, it's Cap. It's Cap. Big time Cap. And then you look at fighters.
No.
Nah.
I was talking about somebody at college said they saw him Cap.
Oh.
Go ahead, bro. My bad.
And you look at the fighters nowadays, you got more unified champions than ever before, more undisputeds than ever before. So who's protecting their O?
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
I
true.
get what he's saying, bro. It's definitely I get what he's saying. Like people,
No, I
he's
don't get it
basically
because nobody's really
hold
protecting their O.
hold up. He's saying that people are fearful of losing their O because that is a thing where when you lose, bro, that shit drop your stock in today's market, bro. It just does, bro. Your stock drops, bro. Like whether it's your
But I'm saying,
promoter,
like, can you
your
name
promoter
somebody
look at
that's
you
protecting
different.
their O?
There's a lot of fighters protecting their O. I ain't
Give me an
gonna lie.
example.
Because like when I say that, bro,
Munguia
hold on.
number one.
Munguia is one.
Munguia, we can go Charlo. I can go.
Well, Charlo's been out for a long time.
I could say Earl damn near, but
Well,
I
you
say
can't
his.
say Earl because Earl is refusing to fight until he fight Crawford. So we can't say Earl.
I mean, yeah, if you gonna lose,
Earl has unified with what? 3 champions.
Yeah.
He knew
You can't
he
fight
knew
3
he was
champions
gonna,
and say they're protecting their O.
man. I knew he was gonna smash them out, but
Okay, but I'm
it's
saying,
against.
if you're fighting fellow
All right,
champions,
let me finish. Let me finish. Know what I'm saying? Motherfucking. What's my boy name? Tank. That nigga, his people. Them niggas protecting that old.
Okay, well, answer, who got a better resume at lightweight than Tank?
Navarrete.
Chill.
Well, Tank has more top 10 wins at lightweight than Devin Haney does.
I'm not saying that's not true, but
no, because it's not. It is true. I'm saying
who you fight matter.
But
you
yeah,
know
but
what
I'm
I mean?
saying he has more top 10 wins than Devin Haney. We when people say things, we got to really dig into the meat of it and get to the root of what's really being said and seeing if it's true or if it's just a narrative.
Because it's who you fight.
But he has more top 10 wins.
Of course,
than Devin
it's yes, it's niggas in the top 10. Tank know he can beat, but it's still other people in the top 10 that he know he not, because he's been in weight divisions and haven't fought who people or who Ring Magazine or whoever would say who was have Tank ever won the lineal title?
What, name one person. Name one person he hasn't fought that he could have fought in the lightweight division.
He could have fought.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I'm not really one of them people that say Tank ducking certain people. You know what I'm saying?
He ducked Loma.
No, wait. How did he duck Loma when Igor Clemens came out this week and said that they can't fight off of ESPN? How did he duck Loma when Bob Arum just came out today and yesterday and said that he's not making no Tank fight. He don't give a fuck about what Tank is doing.
Well, I did hear Floyd say, "Oh, I talked to Todd DeBuff, and we gonna make the Lomachenko
fight."
That's
what he said.
It was a possibility.
That's just Floyd talking because Floyd was mad at Tank. But I'm saying you got these guys coming out this week.
Mad at Tank.
You got these guys coming out this week really telling y'all the business of boxing, and ain't nobody paying attention. They are telling y'all these fights that so-called people have ducked were never possible to be made. Tank Loma can't do what Ryan Garcia did. Loma is bound to ESPN and Top Rank.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
That's what Igor Clemens said, that they have an exclusive deal with Top Rank. They can't. I mean, with ESPN, not just Top Rank, but ESPN. They can't fight off of Top Rank.
But they let Cool Boy Steph fight and do whatever he want.
Yeah, because he doesn't have an exclusive deal. Loma does. So Loma could have never fought Tank. Contractually, he could have never fought Tank.
I didn't know that. Dang.
What? Yeah, no. You saying like they probably could have did like two promotions coming together, but
The fight not big
but
enough.
yeah,
For two
like
promotions.
saying, but yeah,
if you're fighting in a small hall, the fight is not big enough for two different
and
networks to get together.
that's cool. I'm not arguing none of that. But what I'm saying
So
is,
how are you ducking a guy that's not allowed to fight outside of his network?
well, I ain't say nothing about nobody ducking. Who
Okay,
said?
so you got 4 fights that's happened with 2 different networks. Mike Tyson versus Lennox Lewis, Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao, Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury, and Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. Those are the 4 fights. So when you start talking about inter-network fights, you have to ask yourself, are these fights as big as those? I mean, Crawford versus Spence wasn't even big enough to do. Crawford versus Porter wasn't even big enough to do 2 networks.
Didn't they just send Porter over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Fox didn't want no part of that.
If that's how they want to do it, that's cool. But in the same way, that's the type of shit that fuck up the sport, because that's just them saying, "Oh, I'm worth more than that to just be getting this piece of change for this fight." When in actuality, you're worth what the fight makes. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. You're worth what the fight make. I don't give a damn that you over here and you over here. Like, and then the fact that if you get more of that, that's how more people get attracted to the sport. It don't attract people to the sport where it's like, these 2 champions not gonna fight because the money ain't right, whatever. So they sit back and fight this little scrub and do all that shit. That's cool, but people want to see the best fight the best. That's what they want to watch. If you match
but do they really?
Versus another
do they really? If people want to see the best fight the best, that means that this fight this weekend would outsell Ryan versus Tank.
And it
right?
won't.
And it won't, because people don't want to see the best fight the best.
No. That's because people don't know what the fuck going on in boxing. It can't just one day, now this fight really means something. Everybody come watch it. Oh no. You have to consistently put it on so people know. Like, even though I know like the UFC, I don't feel like that shit better and they got better fans because all
they
my
don't.
homies
The UFC, the best
I know, but at the UFC, when it's 2 people fighting, at least them niggas know that, oh man, this motherfucker done beat so and so when he worked his way up legitimately to fight this person.
No, they don't. UFC
like
makes their own rankings.
Bro,
UFC make their own rankings.
Leon Edwards and Kamaru Usman, that shit was 2 of the best niggas fighting the best. When Kamaru Usman got his ass knocked out and they had to rematch.
That's like Top Rank making their own rankings and then telling you, well, these are the 2 best guys because I say they are. That's what the UFC is. So you're telling me John Jones is better than Ngannou?
Hell yeah, I think John Jones will beat dude.
Okay,
Hell yeah, John Jones
that's
is better
what you
than
think, but we don't know. And they'll never
they gotta
fight each other.
fight.
No, but they have to fight. So will the UFC make a fight with Ngannou?
Bro,
I remember the UFC
left the UFC, bro.
I've been watching
because
UFC
he wanted
for so
money,
long.
bro.
I remember when the UFC used to say that they best was the best, and then when they bought out who did they buy out? What was that company they bought out? Was it Pride? Anyway,
them
whatever
niggas
company
where they could do
out,
steroids, them niggas could do steroids.
Whatever company they brought out, those fighters went over
there.
there and won championships in the UFC. What the UFC does, and it does it very well, and they have a very good MMA media that parrots whatever the UFC say. They make their own rankings. There's no independent sanctioning body that makes rankings across all of MMA. UFC make rankings with UFC fighters, and they tell you these guys are the best. There's no independent eye watching these fights to tell you, well, no, this guy Bellator might be better. So when fans talk about,
because that's the Bellator, I'm not talking about.
But
the
you don't
UFC
know because there's no
Bellator.
independent ranking bodies to rank.
No. I'm talking about the dudes in the UFC. I'm not talking about a dude in the
but we can say
UFC
PBC
fighting somebody
fighters,
in Bellator.
PBC fighters fight the best PBC fighters. Top rank fighters fight the best top rank fighters.
And
that's basically what you're saying.
But that's not. No, I'm not, because that's not how boxing goes. I didn't say.
No, but
I didn't say the PBC fighters need to be fighting the best. And that's cool. They can do that because they kind of did that. They did that shit when they
no, by
had
saying
Benavidez
UFC
fighting
fight the
Caleb Plant and
best,
shit.
UFC is a promotion company. They're not a sport. So by you saying
I
UFC the best fight the best,
I know,
that
bro.
means that you can say top rank, the best top ranked fighters fight the best top ranked fighters. That's basically what you're saying.
And
UFC is
they
a promotion,
do.
not a sport.
And they do. And they do.
Okay. But all the boxing fans want to talk about, well, in MMA, the best fight the best. No, they don't. The best UFC fighters fight the best UFC fighters. The best Bellator
Bro.
fighters fight the best Bellator fighters.
And
But the
that's
sport of
cool.
MMA, the best don't
But
fight
they
the
don't
best.
unify.
The
But they
sport.
don't. But they can't, and they're not going to unify belts. Top
Why?
rank and
Why can't they?
PBC really got, because they ain't never did that in real life.
But why
They
can't
ain't
they?
really did that in real life.
Wait. So if Dana White can
I'm
co-promote
not trying to argue that, bro. I'm
but
not
if
trying to
Dana White
argue
can
why they
co-promote
can't
with
and do that, bro.
Mayweather Promotions, he can't co-promote with Bellator?
Bro, when has that happened ever in real
No,
life?
it's not about when it has. I'm asking your expectations. Why
Bro,
don't you have an expectation?
bro, this what I'm telling you, bro. I don't have no expectation of no nigga in the UFC fighting anybody outside of the UFC. Never will, because they ain't never did that. They ain't never talked about that shit, and that shit not happening. They don't
Okay.
do that shit in the UFC. I'm talking about niggas in the UFC. The best over there, yeah, they do that. In the UFC, is like the fucking NBA of the motherfucking the fucking mixed martial arts, bro. They work their
No, that's
platform
only
up
because
to
that's
be
what they
looked at
tell
like
you.
that.
That's only
Okay.
because that's what they tell
Well,
you. That's not true.
what's bigger than the UFC?
No, they're the
Bellator?
biggest. Okay, they're the biggest promotion. Yes, they are the biggest promotion.
All right,
But that
just
don't mean
like
they have all the best fighters.
okay, bro. I'm not talking about none of them other fighters, bro. I'm talking about UFC, bro.
Okay, that's just like saying, okay, well, I'm only talking about PBC fighters. So therefore, Tank
But
is the
I'm not
best.
talking about that though, bro. Because boxing don't work like that.
Exactly. Exactly. Boxing doesn't work like that because we have independent sanctioning bodies to tell you who are the best fighters. UFC tells you who the best fighters are.
I'm fine with the UFC doing that. But boxing,
Why?
two titles can be
Would you be okay
unified.
with Top Rank telling you that? If Top
Bruh,
Rank told you
bruh,
that the
a
best fighters are our
WBO,
fighters, would you be okay with that?
bro,
No, I'm serious.
bro,
Would you be okay with Top Rank saying
bro,
our fighters are the best fighters?
bro, they already damn near say that, bro. That's cool. If top rank,
Fury.
hold up. If top rank end up getting all their belts on their side, just like they did with Josh Taylor and Ramirez, and they put them belts together, they can say they had the best
But
too,
we know
bro.
Josh Taylor is
Because,
the best
but
because he fought Regis Prograis.
exactly, bro.
We
You
know
can do
Fury's
that
the
in
best
boxing.
because he fought Deontay Wilder.
No, because you can do that in boxing. You can't do that in Bellator. A nigga
Yes,
in
you
the
can. Why
UFC.
can't you?
No.
You?
Bro, a nigga in the UFC ain't gonna go and be like, man, I'm about to unify this shit with the Bellator champion. Like, they ain't doing that, bro.
Why are you okay with that?
Because Dana ain't going for that shit.
But why are you okay with it?
Because that's just how it is with them, bro. I don't mind
but
it.
you're not okay with it in boxing, but you're okay with it in UFC.
Because boxing it always been down.
But why
like
are you
that,
okay with it though? If you actually want to see the best fight the best, why are you okay with that?
Bro, because UFC ain't boxing. I like boxing
Okay.
more than the UFC,
Okay.
bro.
I like boxing more than UFC too because I know UFC is bullshit. I know MMA as a whole is bullshit.
Whoa, I ain't saying all that.
Okay.
That's disrespectful.
It is bullshit.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's your opinion, man. That shit
No,
crazy.
it is bullshit. First of all, you don't have any independent rankings. So whoever the UFC tell you is the best, you gotta accept it. There's nobody independent making their rankings. They make their rankings off of business decisions. That's why Conor could get his ass beat and come back and get title fights because he's good for business. If this shit happened in boxing, y'all would be pulling y'all hair out, jumping up and down. But everybody's okay with it in UFC.
I don't
UFC
even
is
know who
simply a
Conor
promotion.
fighting though. That's why I ain't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fighting Leon.
UFC is simply a promotion. That's all. They're not the best fighters. Don't fight with UFC. There's Pride. There's One. There's Bellator. There's PFL. And And you telling me some of those fighters couldn't beat UFC fighters? Of course they can. If you got Pierre or whatever the fuck his name is coming in from kickboxing and could beat a lone reigning UFC champion, then of course a guy from Bellator could beat him. These are not highly skilled guys.
I mean, in the sport as a whole, bro, like the likelihood of you losing is high because there's not many undefeated guys in the sport either way. So, like, I mean, I get what you're saying.
They're not defeated because they're not highly skilled.
I don't agree with that, but
they are not highly skilled guys. This guy came over from kickboxing with what 5 fights
bro,
and beat the long reigning champion, right?
It's bro, it's more to it.
You think he really had 5 fights before then? Because he already beat dude in kickboxing before.
Exactly.
Like, dude wasn't inexperienced. Like,
no, I'm talking about the guy that beat what's his name?
Yes. Who beat Adesanya.
Like 5 UFC fights?
He beat Adesanya in it, yeah, but he had more than 5 fights though. In the UFC yes.
MMA fights.
And that's cool, but he still got down before. Like, it ain't like that shit was new to him. He already had beat that nigga before then.
No, but he only had 5 mixed martial arts fights, right?
I know, but he already beat Adesanya up in kickboxing.
In one discipline, right?
Right, in one discipline. Then he beat him in that same discipline when he fought. That's the reason why he lost.
No, they fought mixed martial arts, which means you can tackle. I mean, you can wrestle. You can do anything.
He lost. He beat that nigga.
Yeah.
He beat.
But I'm saying, if you got a guy that could come over, with 5 fights and beat your long reigning champion, then you're not that bro. Mixed martial arts is not a highly skilled sport. They have no
you can do more mixed martial arts than you can in kickboxing, though.
Bro, they don't have an amateur system that feeds highly trained, long-standing fighters. It's not a highly skilled sport.
So what they gonna call boxing when they take that shit out the Olympics?
Boxing is a very highly. You still gonna have amateurs. You still got the Golden Gloves.
Man,
all these countries have their own.
But that's young niggas though.
The Golden Gloves is not in New York. It's no more.
No, the Golden Gloves is you got national. They just had the national Golden Gloves in Pennsylvania.
I'm saying a lot of things.
You still had a you still had the World Championships.
But that's young niggas. But that's young niggas though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have an amateur system that feeds fighters into the pros. An amateur system.
But everybody don't come in and be able to fight in the amateur. Some niggas is grown men learning how to fight.
Yeah, and they fight in the World Championships. This is what I'm saying. MMA don't even have a world championship. These are not highly skilled guys. They're jack of all trades, master of none. That's why the shit looks so weird.
Some of them niggas get crazy.
That's why Jake Paul. That's why Jake Paul can beat up a MMA fighter.
Bro, what's that, man?
Bro, UFC niggas can be a master at wrestling, but not good at stand up.
Exactly. In one discipline. But mixed martial arts supposed to mean you're supposed to be able to do multiple disciplines, right?
But that's cool. But that's the same thing.
But I'm saying you got a guy like Jake
But that ain't no different than a style in boxing, though. That like a nigga that like coming forward and a nigga that like a pure boxer or a knockout. Like, I mean, it's still a style. Like,
wasn't who's the black dude that Jake Paul beat? What's the black dude name that Jake Paul beat?
Tyrone Woodley.
What Woodley consider a good striker in MMA?
No.
Nah, he was like a wrestler type nigga.
Yeah.
I know Ben Askren was like a wrestler, but Woodley was considered a pretty decent striker, right?
Decent,
yeah.
But that wasn't his best attribute though.
Okay, but he was considered look.
He knocked some niggas out. Man.
If you're in a combat sport, especially a mixed martial arts combat sports, where you're supposed to be decent in every single discipline that's possible within mixed martial arts, and you getting beat by a YouTuber, you're not high level. These guys are not high level. They're just not high level.
Them niggas
I don't understand how I watch that shit. I go from boxing and turn on MMA, and I'm like, bro, these dudes fight like bar. They look like bar fights.
Bro,
they can't even throw a straight jab.
The whole
and that's the easiest thing in boxing is to learn a jab.
It's a different
But
sport, bro.
that ain't even what we arguing about. Like
Okay,
it
look,
was about some cross promotion shit. But at the end of the day, UFC ain't cross promotion with nothing, and I'm cool with that because I
why
don't
are
give
you
a fuck
cool with it?
about
You wouldn't be cool with it in
because I
boxing?
don't care because I don't care about the UFC like that. I'm a casual. I like John Jones
I'm
and
a casual
certain
too.
niggas
I
when
want
they
to see
fight.
John
I
Jones
don't
versus
watch
Ngannou.
every one of they fights, and I don't pay for none of them shits, and I never will because I don't care about that shit like that. But
I want
boxing,
to see
that's
Jones
different.
versus Ngannou.
I I mean, yeah, but we ain't gonna get that because Ngannou
Why? They
gone.
both fight on ESPN, right?
Shit, who fight on ESPN?
John Jones. He signed. John Jones is with UFC, ESPN, and Ngannou is with PFL, ESPN. Why can't we get that fight?
Shit, I mean, I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know.
Hold on, my
I
man
mean,
Big
why
Blunt
can't we
said,
get
hold
that
on.
fight?
Let me read this real quick. My man Big Blunt said, but they got martial arts competitions and wrestling competitions, college wrestlers who train MMA, Japan, China and Japan and stuff. He said, no, it's just combat. Let you use everything. I don't know. I do agree with that though, man. It really
Yeah,
ain't no.
bro. Come on,
It
man.
ain't really ain't no. MMA really ain't no skill discipline because you see your boy Jake
Man,
Paul
listen.
knocking them brothers out cold.
Man,
And it's sad.
man.
It's
Ben
sad.
Askren was a champion for a long time in the
Bro.
UFC, bro.
So and there's some niggas in that do that stand-up shit in MMA that'll starch Jake Paul ass
Yeah,
nigga.
right. Yeah, right. If they could, they would have
Man.
fought him because they ain't making no money in MMA.
Nigga, Jake Paul ain't about to fight nobody. He no gonna knock his
Oh,
ass out.
like
That
who?
nigga,
Okay, Nate Diaz.
Anderson Silva
Okay,
probably
look,
would have beat that
let,
nigga ass the fuck up if he was right. But he
can
got
we
Did
served
revisit?
Tommy
death.
Fury beat him up?
Can we
On
revisit
me,
this?
man.
Can we revisit this after the Nate Diaz fight? Because Nate Diaz is trained in boxing. He
That
was trained
nigga
at
punch
Andre
drunk.
Ward. Huh?
He punch drunk.
Bro,
Yeah.
this guy has. Come on, let's revisit this after Nate
Man,
Diaz.
he punch drunk, bro. Real
But
talk.
I'm saying Nate
Nate Diaz
Diaz
about to get beat to death, man.
he's trained in boxing though. I mean, the dude sparred Andre Ward several times. Andre Ward ain't gonna get in there and spar you if you can't give him no work, right?
Bro.
Didn't
Nate
Andre Ward
just know how to
didn't he
fight,
fight
bro.
Apollo Creed? Come on, man. He'll spar anybody, man. That's what he do, man. That's what he
Andre
do.
Ward, Andre Ward did say him and his brother got they got a little something, bro. I think they had an amateur background and boxing.
Man, them
them
niggas from Stockton and them niggas throw fucking hands, nigga. That's how they do it. Them niggas from the street. Them niggas from the streets. Them niggas not trained in no goddamn boxing. Them niggas
Yes,
just
they
got
are.
fucking hands.
They
Bro,
are trained in
no.
boxing.
Hold up. I'm saying this what I'm saying. Them niggas know how to fight. And when they went professional in MMA and all that shit, yes, they stepped in boxing gyms. But them niggas didn't come up as boxers. Like they didn't. They didn't do that. Hell no.
Bro, they have trained
them niggas. Yes, they have trained in boxing after they was professionals in MMA and shit, bro. Like, yeah, I'm not denying that.
So they've been
But them
boxing
niggas
longer than
ain't.
Jake Paul, right?
I don't know. I don't know how long they've been boxing.
Yeah. Jake Paul been boxing since what? 2019.
No.
We know that they've been boxing longer than that.
But Jake, you know what's funny about Jake Paul? He
bro,
won't
you
fight
just
no
said
real
out your
cruiserweight.
mouth they a master or nothing, bro. At the end of the day, that nigga punch drunk right now as we speak, bro.
You know
Like,
what's
real
funny?
talk.
It's funny you say that chicken talk, but I guarantee you, John Jones will rip Tyson Fury apart like a chimpanzee if there was a fight. I guarantee you.
I mean, rip them apart.
In
MMA.
boxing?
And if there was a fight, in the street right now, John Jones will beat the
obviously,
dog
bro.
out of him.
Yeah, I got John Jones probably beating his ass.
Hold on.
So I mean, you can't say people in skip.
Wait. When people say fight in the street, what do they mean? Because I've seen some street fight when niggas pull out bats, bottles, guns.
Basically, what
Them
I'm saying
niggas
is
ain't had shit but hands, nigga, and they got to fight in the
If you
street.
talking about street fight, that means anything.
I'm talking
goes.
about nothing but hands. I think if they got in there, I think
they got to get in the ring because I've never seen a street fight that was fair.
I see what you're saying.
Man,
But listen,
I have, nigga. I done seen two niggas fight in the street head up. Nothing else came in. Just two niggas fight head up. Yeah, yes.
But
Plenty
I'm
time.
just telling you, man. John Jones will beat the dog out of Tyson Fury if there was a fight.
I don't know. Tyson Fury is a big dude, man.
I'm telling you,
Man,
John Jones will hurt him, bro. John Jones would hurt him.
Look,
John
Jones.
Jones,
How
John
big is
Jones,
John Jones?
rear naked choke that nigga, boy.
Man,
How
John
you know-
Jones.
Wait. We size still matters, right? I mean,
Bro,
Tyson
with
Fury,
that shit don't matter,
6'9",
bro.
300 pounds, and you tell me
Put your
John
ass
Jones
in
is
a
just gonna
pretzel,
come up-
nigga.
Bro, John Jones will slam that nigga, bro. You know how much this nigga, bro.
What you mean
this
slam,
Yeah.
bro?
niggas, bro.
Bro, look. If he come up to
I
Tyson
know
Fury,
you're not trying to make a
and
case for
he
Tyson Fury
lock,
beating
wait,
this man
if
up,
he
bro.
lock up with Tyson Fury, you think he's stronger than Tyson Fury?
Yes,
If he
bro.
lock up with
Yes.
That nigga bench 500.
Hell yeah.
this
That
dude is
nigga, you
how
seen
tall
that
is John
nigga
Jones?
bench?
How tall is John Jones?
He like
6'4". 6'4".
Okay, and how much does he weigh? He just moved up to heavyweight, right?
260.
Okay, he just moved up to heavyweight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Tyson Fury when Tyson Fury ain't training, he's probably good 300 pounds. Tyson Fury would lock up with him and just lay down.
Man,
Bro,
man, you don't know.
bro,
This
it's
nigga don't know.
film on YouTube of John Jones deadlifting way more than what Tyson
That's
Fury
cool.
weighs, bro.
It's film on basketball. It's film on football players deadlifting a lot, but that don't mean shit.
Nigga, okay, and fun fact, that nigga got football player brothers, nigga.
Yeah, okay, but this is what I'm saying. So you telling me a football player like somebody that can lift 500
Like his brother.
pounds, bench press could beat John Jones just because they can lift 500? No,
His brother said he'd beat John Jones' ass, nigga.
you got to understand too. With height comes leverage.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Bro,
you put
Tyson
Tyson
Fury,
Fury.
bro.
He gonna scoop that
You
nigga
put
up like
Tyson Fury-
a ice cream sundae, nigga.
bro.
You put Fury in the octagon, John Jones would beat his ass. But you talking about just
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This shit gonna be too easy, bro. He gonna scoop that nigga up by his legs. This nigga, first off, the best attribute this nigga got his whole life is wrestling. He gonna scoop that big fat nigga up off his legs, bro, and ground and pound this nigga, bro. That's it. That's all. Conversation done, bro. Like, come on, what are we talking?
I seen what's my man name? What's that former boxer name winning the MMA and just caught a nigga?
John
James Tony.
James Tony got
James
beat
Tony.
to death.
No, what's the other dude name? This one
I
thing
know
about
you-
MMA.
I know what
Every
you talking
fight, every
about.
fight starts on your feet, right?
Yeah.
So a boxer will always have a better chance of beating an MMA fighter than an MMA fighter will have of beating a boxer. Just because
You out
every
your
fight
fucking
starts on
mind, bro.
You know,
And I'm a boxer,
no,
bro.
no, listen to what I'm
Come
saying.
on, bro.
Listen to what I'm
What
saying.
are we talking about, bro?
No, listen to what I'm saying. Every fight starts on your feet, right?
Yeah.
So boxers, I'm not saying they'll win. I'm saying they will always have a better chance of beating an MMA fighter than an MMA
Alright.
so they'll
fighter.
go to bed slower, what you basically saying. Chiquito.
No, I'm saying every fight starts on your
That
feet. So
nigga said,
therefore,
yeah.
everybody's throwing punches until they can get. Once they grab you, it's over. But you can catch them before they can grab you. So
Okay, I
therefore,
see what you said. All right.
a boxer will always have a better chance in an octagon than a MMA fighter will have in a ring. That's all I'm saying.
But when they start kicking your motherfucking ass to keep that distance, what you gonna do? That's all I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. When they
Nigga,
grab
check
your
that
ass, it's over.
shin.
When they grab you, it's over. But you
Nah,
always
if them
you still got that chance.
niggas kick you in your lead leg, nigga,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
and bend your shit, nigga, you gonna be like, damn.
That dude,
Hey, you seen that nigga in MMA scoop that nigga up by his back foot and kicked him on his way down, nigga? Ooh, wee.
That shit get deadly in that motherfucker, boy.
And that boy John Jones kicked Daniel Cormier, spent him around, and just knocked his head off. Like,
Oh yeah, that was the second fight. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That was the second or first fight.
Y'all keep saying John Jones like this nigga's just not a serial steroid user.
Nah, he snorted cocaine.
Yeah.
No, steroids. He doesn't use so many
Okay.
steroids. They told him that this shit would never leave your body.
anytime
Man,
you,
that
I see
nigga
the
John
toe
Jones
broke like
hidden
that.
under the ring, nigga.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is shit. All right. Here's what I'm
he
saying.
the
Bro,
greatest. He the greatest
bro,
MMA fighter ever.
bro,
Bro, the dude
steroids
is a
don't give
steroid abuser.
steroids. Time out, bro. Steroids don't give you IQ. Steroids can't make you fucking hit harder, bro.
No, steroids can make you
don't make you
train.
athletic.
They can make you
Come on, bro.
recover
Stop this shit,
faster
bro.
and train longer. They can
What,
make you
and
recover
what
faster and
steroid
train
he?
longer.
What? All right, explain to me the steroid that he exactly used. Explain to me that steroid that he used.
What? Which one?
steroid that
You
you
know,
explain to me?
you know the last time he tested false, they say he hadn't been using, but this is just residuals from his previous use.
I'm gonna look it up.
I didn't know he was a steroid user like that. I thought he was on that coke.
No, he is not no steroid abuser, bro. John Jones tested positive for steroid Tirinbol. I'm gonna look that up. Tirinbol.
Oh
I'm saying the last time
Not
he tested
Devo.
positive, they said he hasn't been using steroids. This is just residual from his because he's used so much. He's always going to have a trace amount in his system.
Hey, Chicken Talk, did you hear what he told Dan Cormier? I'm gonna be what
what he
Daniel
said?
said. He said, Daniel said, I'm prepared to die. He said, prepare to do
All right,
this.
so this shit. All right, so Tarina Ball, that shit crazy. Reduce swelling and muscle fatigue to help users exercise for longer. That's what he said.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for
That's
the
what all
training
fighters
longer.
want to do, right? Not have to make you recover faster to train longer.
My man Bentley said John Jones used during the DC fights. At the end of the day, he beat DC to death. It don't matter, bro.
Now imagine,
He beat him to death.
imagine if DC didn't have to rest and he could just keep training. Right?
And DC
Hey,
can't
you-
fuck with a picture of that man.
Yeah, he smoked that nigga, dog.
But
He has
I
taken
didn't
so
know
many-
he was cheating like that.
All
I didn't
right,
realize he was
so
cheating like that.
all right. Look at this now. The nigga, as far as we know, the nigga he ain't test positive for no shit. So what's the excuse now? The nigga is just great, bro. With or without that shit.
You
bro.
say who ain't tested positive for nothing?
This nigga John Jones, bro.
Yeah, but
He be the
this is what I'm
can,
saying.
bro. Kane
Okay,
is
this
a
is what I'm
can,
saying.
bro.
Man, that nigga John Jones is the best UFC.
Could he
niggas
have beat
ever.
DC without the steroids?
Hell yeah, he cooked
Without
that
the
nigga.
PEDs? Well, we'll never know.
My
'Cause he
nigga,
kept
if you
testing
watching the
positive
fight,
for
bro, if you watching the fight, it's not like, oh,
Yeah,
he
but
hit
I'm
this
saying,
nigga,
but
oh,
what did you say
like,
those
what are we
PEDs
talking
does?
about, bro?
They help. You said the PEDs does what? They help your muscles recover faster, so you can train more, right? So while DC has to recover naturally, which takes longer, he can't train. John Jones is still training. That's the best benefit of PEDs is it's a shorter recovery period, so you can train more. That matters a lot.
My man said John
Yeah,
is
all right,
great for
man.
sure.
I guess we should just wipe away what Tyson Fury did, then, my nigga.
But he has a history of using. That's all. I mean, I don't know. I
He
think
got
what you're
caught
saying is
snorting
true.
cocaine more times than he got caught on steroids.
But
I'll say what you're saying is true though, Chicken Talk. But I mean, really, the UFC man is like secondary, bro. Because the moment we get any decent boxing fight, it go right to the background every time. The moment if boxing will get out its own way, we'd be the number one sport, hands down.
what you mean? He goes to the background when?
Man, when they had
What
that
the
Ryan,
Canelo fight? You know why UFC? You remember when Floyd was fighting? UFC wouldn't even come near Floyd dates. But when Canelo was fighting John Ryder in Mexico, of course they're gonna put on a date. When he's fighting fucking Kovalev, of course they're gonna put on a date. The problem is the quote unquote face of boxing is not fighting guys that people want to see. That's the problem.
but they want
But
Canelo
that's
to be
one
Superman.
dude though. That's one dude though. Canelo. And
No,
whoever
but I'm
he
saying,
fighting.
but that's one dude, the one dude that carries the sport. When Floyd was fighting, you would never have an MMA would not schedule their shit within 3 weeks of a Floyd fight. Now that
Nah,
Canelo,
but
because
I'm talking
it's
about
one-
like other boxing events and shit. Like, okay, so yeah, they put Canelo, he fight everybody we want. Who else gonna fight what they want?
you said they
Like
put Canelo,
other,
they fight everybody in what?
no, I'm saying could say Canelo fight everybody who people want. So is everybody else gonna fight other people or is Canelo just gonna be fighting?
No. That's not how the face of boxing works. You see, this is what I'm saying. People love to talk about what Canelo is still the face of boxing, but they don't want to hold him to the standards of previous faces of boxing. Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, things like that. Okay, so the previous faces of boxing had always had a responsibility to fight the biggest and the best fights that people want to see. Correct or incorrect?
Yeah, but I think Canelo just one face of boxing. Like it's
No.
like right
It's
now
not,
it's more than one.
He's the face of boxing. He's
Nah,
not
I don't
one.
think Canelo is. I don't
is.
see Canelo like that.
Nah, he ain't the face of
He's
boxing.
not. I don't
He
think
is.
he
The
is.
problem is
Nah.
the problem is he squandered being the face of boxing by number one limiting himself to a broadcast that doesn't have the reach of a ESPN or the reach of a Showtime. So he's limited his visibility. Number two, he's not beholden to the previous faces of boxing who were pay-per-view stars, which means you had to actually fight guys who people were willing to pay to see. You know what I'm saying? Like Floyd had to fight guys that people wanted because his money
I,
came off of him selling pay-per-views. Canelo money doesn't come off him selling pay-per-views.
I feel like Canelo, Tank, and like AJ, and you know what I mean, like Tyson
No,
Fury,
Canelo is
Wilder,
the sole face
like
of
them.
boxing.
I think
No,
like
hell no, bro.
all them niggas, because it's niggas that don't know who Canelo is, but know
Bro,
who,
Tank the
Like who?
face
you
of
know,
boxing,
like
bro.
Tank is not
is
the face of boxing.
Tank is the face of boxing, bro.
Tank is not the face of boxing.
Well,
Tank
we
is on
agree to
his way to
disagree.
being the face of boxing, but
That nigga's the
Canelo
face
is
of
the face
boxing.
of boxing.
Nah,
all
Canelo not the
all,
face.
all them niggas carry their own little weight, bro. It's
Yeah.
like nobody
When you
know
had
all of
Tyson,
them.
you had Oscar De La Hoya.
Yeah, they had their own little, they carry their own little
Yeah, but
weight. It's
Tyson
not
was
just
still the
like,
face of boxing.
and yeah, that's cool. I'm talking about
He had
Canelo.
Floyd, he
Like
had Pacquiao.
I'm talking about Canelo right now. Like Canelo right now, I don't believe so. Like more so Latinos, but then you got Tank for like, you know, the hood and shit, like black people, more like urban. You know what I mean? Them niggas across the seas. You got AJ and all and them fools. Like it's like
But in
that.
order to be the face of
But it's
boxing,
not like
you have to
all of
do it
them.
consistently. Tank has one great pay-per-view, but you got to do it consistently, time after time after
Yeah,
time after time.
yeah, they gotta solidify it. But
Yeah,
doing
exactly.
that, it goes to like moving the sport. That's all of them guys gotta get in there and fight. Not just one person can move the sport and just make
Let
it
me tell
do
you like
that.
this: if Tank
It's
want to
just
be the face of
collectively.
boxing, he has a very high bar, a lot of responsibility, and the responsibility is you can't be fighting no fucking Isaac Cruz.
Facts.
You know, so when somebody talking about they the face of boxing, I hold them to a high level. I hold them to the level that Floyd
And I
holds
agree
to
with
a
you on
high
that.
level.
I think this next fight, whoever you fight, like it should be a top guy because that's going to help him make his case for being the face boxing. Now, if you
The
go fight
face of
Isaac
boxing
Cruz
will fight the
and
winner of
that
Devin
shit
and
do some dumb
Lomachenko.
shit, it's going to be
That's the
crazy.
face of boxing.
Who, Devin?
No, the face of boxing would fight the winner of Devin versus Lomachenko.
Yeah.
But that shit ain't going to happen. He ain't going to do
But I'm
that.
saying, if you want to be the face of boxing, that's the level I hold you at.
Well, he ain't going to live until he live. He going to fight Isaac Cruz. Then he going to fight somebody
Yeah,
else that we
I don't
weren't
see
wanting him to fight and shit like that, bro.
And that's why boxing gonna stay ass. Like, or you get
boxing is
these
not ass, bro. This is if we could get Spence versus Crawford, AJ versus Wilder, or Fury versus Usyk. Not all three, any one of those three. This is probably the best year of boxing ever. This could
ever?
very well be the best year of
Nah.
boxing ever. If we get name a better year.
Hell no.
Name a better year. You won't find one. You will not find a better year than the year that we've
Man,
had so far.
what you mean? Like in what time frame?
No, any
Like
time. Go
in
throughout
recent
history.
in
You would
recent
never find.
history?
If we could get one of those three fights, you would never. If we get two of them, it's far and away. If we get one of the three, this is the best year ever in boxing.
I
Boxing
mean,
fans be
I
so
have to.
motherfucking down on the sport, and they don't understand the historical context of it. If you go throughout the history of boxing and go year by year by year and look at the fights that we've had, this is one of the best years ever. We got Inoue versus Fulton, we had Ryan versus Tank, we got Devin versus Loma, we had Benavidez versus Caleb. We had
Ryan
Tio
versus
versus.
Tank don't mean shit
We
historically.
had what you mean it don't mean shit? That was two of the top fighters, two of the top under 20 fighters.
Of what weight class?
You got Josh Taylor versus Tio.
Under
We
20?
are
Who
only
under
6
20?
months. We
What you
are
talking
6
about?
months into the year, and we've already had this year is better than last year,
Wait,
better
what you
than the
mean
year
under
previous
20?
year before.
What you mean under 20? Who's under 20? What you talking about?
Ryan and Tank. I mean under 30. I mean.
Wow.
Y'all don't remember a couple years ago when they was talking about the new Four Kings. It was Ryan, it was Devin, it was Tio.
Man,
No, you can't dismiss it now. So two have fought so far. Devin is fighting Loma, which is a great fight. And nothing about even the undercards has been so great. We got like fucking 15 fight of the year candidates already. Please do not sleep on how great this year of boxing is, because we've had a wonderful year of boxing so far.
It's cool, but
it's great.
I mean, the tank and Ryan shit, like people gonna remember they fought, but that's Cause yeah, they gonna remember them two popular niggas fought. It meant nothing, not even at a real weight class, no real belt, none of that. That's why I don't hold like historical value. Like that's just them two fought, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna put the extra on it, like the Fulton the New Way shit. Like, yeah, to me, that's my fight of the year. That's my most anticipated fight that go down, when that shit happen. But I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll probably say like
Bro,
shit.
I promise you, if you look into this shit, you will see
mm,
that we've had a great year of boxing so far. If you really look into it and look at previous years, we've had a great year of boxing so far. A very good year. We already got like fucking 10, 15 fight of the year candidates already. Look
Which
at last
one?
week. We just had another one last week with
15. I don't know about
Rich
all that.
Sims versus my man Akmadal. That was another one. Every single week we got a fucking fight of the year candidate. Every single fucking week you got a fight on
That's
the card
cap.
that's like fight of the year.
Cap. They ain't got no every week, bro.
I mean, damn near every week.
I mean, 15. Damn, you gotta run me the list, bro, because 15 is a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
Yeah, I
I will.
don't know. I
I'll
can't
go back through the list. But man, I mean, from day one, Rashidi Ellis versus Villa. That was in what, January?
She Ellis Villa. Oh, I don't think that. You think that was a fight of the year, Kenny?
Man, that motherfucker. No, I'm talking about in January. Everybody's talking about, man, this is a great ass fight. It was a great fight in January, right?
Oh, no,
No, to start the year off, that was a great fight, right?
We talking about
Uh,
Villa and what's his name?
Rashidi
Rashidi
Ellis.
Ellis?
Yeah.
I didn't really know too much about Villa. Not discrediting him or not. I didn't know who he
No, I'm
was.
saying, but you watched the fight. That was a great fight, right?
It was cool. He didn't do nothing. He ain't do shit the whole fight till like the last little bit of the fight. Like,
yeah,
Okay,
he
like
just
it wasn't really a good fight, bro.
walked him down and shit like that.
He
Like,
wasn't punching until like late. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like,
he came back and won, right? You got Lee
Yeah.
Wood versus Mauricio Lara. Wood was dominating. Lara came back and won. You got what's my man name that just fought? The dude that got beat by Figueroa.
you talking about Maxeo when he
Mark
fought
Maxayo.
oh boy.
No, not Mike Sack. No, the dude got beat by at 122.
Ray
Mexican.
Vargas?
No,
Not Ray Vargas,
the Mexican. I mean, got beat before Figueroa fought Fulton.
he got beat up by the bull at 130.
Yeah.
Well, what's
No.
up boy name you don't like? E. You said you would never watch dude fight again.
That's Ray Vargas.
No. He Figueroa beat him before he lost to Fulton. What's the dude name? The steroid dude.
Angelo Leo.
No.
Nah, you talking about Luis Neri?
Yeah, Neri. Neri
Yeah,
versus the dude with the name begin with an H. A great fight.
Hey, shit, I tell you one fight that even though that shit pissed me off, that shit was one of the fight of the years. Colbert and what's his name?
Oh yeah, Ryo.
Now
That was a great
Ryo,
fight.
yeah, that shit
Bro,
was
we've
good.
had a lot of great. If you start going through the schedule this year, you start looking back, you be like, yeah, we had a lot of good ass fights this year.
I think I ain't gonna lie, Q. I think that fight better than Benavidez and Caleb Plant fight.
What was?
El Rayo and what's his name? And Colbert.
Yeah, they need to run that back.
Yeah, that shit was cool.
That shit was entertaining as hell. That shit
Yeah,
crazy.
that
All I'm gonna
fight
say,
was
I'm
cool.
about to get off here, BVO, but all I'm gonna say is, look, boxing is. I'm
Damn, this shit stuck.
Fury versus
Man,
Usyk. We
chopping
wanted
up,
that.
bro.
That didn't happen.
Nah,
I'm sorry. I said I'm about to get off of here, but I know I just want to leave y'all with this. Even though we're not getting like Fury versus Usyk, Crawford versus Spence, that shit hadn't been announced. If you really go back and look into the schedule, we've had a great year this year. It's a lot of good fights we had, good main events and good undercard fights. Boxing is not on the downturn. Boxing is on the upswing. And a lot of people are watching these motherfucking fights.
I hope they won't
Navarrete
watch Rolly
versus-
fight last week.
Not you say what?
I said I hope they won't watching Rolly fight.
Well, I mean, the shit was the number one trending. number one trending fight, the number one trending topic. So everybody was watching.
Cause niggas was mad than a motherfucker.
Okay, well, that means they were watching in order to be mad.
This has been the best year of boxing, man, that I've seen since I was like a little kid. It really has.
It has. These dudes, they had is it, bro. Y'all gotta stop being so negative about boxing. Boxing is
I'm not, but I'm saying like I can't sit there and say that because I ain't even been excited. Like I put it like this year
you ain't get the biggest ones.
Hold up. This year in boxing, I still haven't been as excited as I was when we was getting them motherfucking bullshit ass fights back to back to back last year. Like this year ain't even been just dug in yet. Yeah, it been cool because
last year started off hot, but then it fell off.
I'm not a person that and this year ain't over with yet. I've been on record saying that shit boxing is coming into like a better light, like the golden era. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we still need these people to go on and do what they need.
It is a golden era. You want me to tell you why? Because in the 80s,
they gotta get down.
No, you want me to tell you why the 80s and the 70s ain't the golden era?
You crazy.
Because that whole history is the Western Hemisphere. The 70s and the 80s, you would never get no Fulton versus Inoue. You didn't have you had a whole Iron Curtain. I don't know how old you are, but if you remember the Iron Curtain, that was the Eastern European. You wouldn't have no Lomachenkos, you wouldn't have no Usyks, you wouldn't have no Golovkins. Those guys weren't allowed to fight. We are in the golden era because boxing is more global than ever. So now we're seeing on an everyday basis. You got to realize like Ben versus Eubank, they never even had to fight in the United States. That was just a UK thing. Now we're seeing all these fights. We're seeing them fight each other. We're seeing UK fighters come over to America. American fighters go over to the UK and fight. This shit wasn't happening in the 80s. The 80s, the 70s, anytime before the 2000s, it was all Western Hemisphere.
Bro, because that's where that shit was flourishing at. And niggas that
because
was
other
they
fighters
brought their ass over
to
here.
fight outside of their.
Monzon brought his ass over here and went crazy and shit like that.
But Monzon was from the Western Hemisphere. He was from South America, right?
Shit, I mean that nigga got down. Shit.
Okay, but he was from the Western Hemisphere. Boxing before
he would have knocked everybody all them niggas out on the Eastern Hemisphere.
Okay, but what I'm saying, like boxing before like 2015, it was all Western Hemisphere. Now it's much more global. Much more global.
But the money ain't showing it though. The money ain't showing it though because the niggas complain about it. Like, in one hand, we can't say that shit global, but these niggas, man, it ain't enough money, or the fight ain't for them to do this and this and that.
Hey, but keep in mind though. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, I was just saying. My Big Bun said Ali went to the UK to fight Henry Cooper, right?
Yeah.
And who the fuck was Henry Cooper? A nobody.
He sat that nigga Ali ass down,
AJ.
boy.
He's not Fury. He was a nobody. Boy. Look, my trainer went to the UK.
Henry Cooper probably beat AJ ass.
Man, come on, stop.
Henry Cooper will stop AJ, man.
You know why they used to go to UK? They used to go to UK for easy money because they would pay big money to see Americans come over there. But now UK has a sustainable market within itself, where a guy like Lara can go over to the UK and make money.
Yeah, BBO, bro, you gotta trademark that shit. You gotta put that on the shirt. I swear, you gotta do it, bro. He got beat to death. You gotta put that on the shirt, bro. You gotta put that on. I try. Yeah, I can hear what he said.
I said you can't really even trademark because it's too broad, you know.
Yeah, damn.
He said, I thought Cooper was champion. Him and Ali fought twice. I don't know, man. I get what you're saying about it being
more. Man, the 80s was cracking, my nigga. Come on,
bro.
Man.
The 80s was one hemisphere. The shit ain't, bro. Name all the best fighters from the 80s. It would be no Japanese fighters. It would be no Eastern European fighters.
All right. Well, name the Japanese fighters that was busting at the time that niggas ain't want to fight.
None. What I can name
exactly,
several.
Bro.
Nakatani, Juno Nakatani, who about to beat the shit out of Maloney.
Yeah, he about to kill Maloney.
And that's
It
what
was-
I ain't got no problem with that, but that ain't
Inoue,
the
who's about
golden.
to beat the shit out of Fulton.
Nah,
Yeah,
but
I
but
don't know
the
about all
but the
that.
golden
He
but
gonna
but
hurt.
the golden era has to do with talent. Like at the end of the day,
Yes,
like
because
when
you
we
but
talk
you
about
didn't get to see the talent. That's like
But
like Sabonis. You remember
right.
Sabonis came to the NBA and dominated, and he was already washed.
He's like
You
100
remember when
years old when
Sabonis
he
came to
came.
the NBA and he was already washed, and he was still a damn good player. Y'all
What's
remember that,
wrong?
right?
Yeah, what's
I-
up with that though? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
He
saying.
couldn't come
He was
because
already
of the Berlin Wall, right? They couldn't come past
Yes.
the wall or something. Yeah.
yeah,
right.
because of the Eastern Bloc. They weren't allowed to travel. But even this is what I'm saying. There were a lot of good fighters back then that weren't allowed to fight on a global level.
Wait,
Now
hold
they're
up.
allowed to fight on a global level. So imagine Lomachenko. Now think of Lomachenko being born in the 80s. He would have never been able to allow to fight over here in the United States. Golovkin, Beterbiev, Bivol. Those guys were not allowed.
Bro,
But
but we
chicken
just
talk-
but hold up,
but-
man. We were just talked about them fighters, and you was like, man, them niggas ain't shit. Niggas just said
Yeah, you
Triple
just
G
was
ain't
saying-
shit. Bro,
No,
if Triple G would have got his ass
You just
mangled
take
and
it
mauled by
you
Heidler
just
and
take
shit.
no. We said Triple G was he's been overhyped, but I'm saying this.
Or
Those
he would have
guys
got
were
cooked
not
by
allowed
Marvelous
to.
Hagler. nigga.
If Lomachenko, Triple G, Bivol, Beterbiev were 80 fighters, they would have never been allowed to fight on a global level.
But Chicken Talk, Chicken Talk, the whole reason why they found these Eastern European fighters is because HBO
Need
could
more-
not find no American white boys. So they had
Need
to
more
find-
niggas to beat up on, nigga. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Need more niggas to beat
But
up
you-
on
you-
globally, nigga.
But they
Okay,
were
but
looking
that's
for a great white
exactly,
hope, though.
but-
You know that. Go ahead.
Like a Frog. Great fighter. Couldn't beat Andre Ward, of course. But he beat Taylor.
It was close.
But he
It was
beat him.
close.
Every white boy whooped Jermaine Taylor ass, nigga.
But I'm just trying
Wait,
to
hold
look,
on. Hold on.
Look, I gotta
That
go.
was
'cause
his
my phone on
kryptonite,
2%.
nigga.
My phone on 2%. But all I'm saying
Damn,
is
bro. I was gonna ask you something too. Shit, crazy.
go ahead, hurry
My
up.
shit.
Yeah, I'm glad. Why you think Inoue gonna beat Fulton so bad, man? You
Because
better not
I
put too
seen
much money on that like that.
I seen Fulton get cracked flush against Angelo Leo, also against Figueroa. Matter of fact, and you can't take those shots against Inoue.
Yeah,
Bro,
just
Inoue
won
moving.
that fight. They
Inoue
robbed
moving
Fitch.
up. We all know moving up. We
I've
don't know
seen
how.
the nigga move up what 4 or 5 divisions and still carry that
No,
same power.
I'm just saying.
I mean, look at Maloney. Maloney looked great last weekend, right?
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. Like we don't
Maloney
know
looked
if
great last weekend, right? Got washed by Inoue. Look at Emmanuel Rodriguez. Looked great. Got washed by Inoue. Don't
He beat
there
the
end
shit
up
out
being
of Garrett
Obama
Russell, little brother.
after getting washed by Inoue. Inoue is a special talent.
I'm not saying he not. I fuck with him. You feel me? On my pound for pound. I'm just saying, bro. Like you just dismissing Fulton. How you know his size? He ain't gonna be able to absorb them shots better than them little
Because
dudes
Fulton
that-
is not,
dudes that
you know,
fight.
Figueroa would be a tougher fight for Inoue than Fulton would. Because styles make fights.
Man, hell no, bro.
Figueroa,
He would get
that
his
big-
ass
that
crashed.
big-
He would get his ass
No.
crashed, bro. Stop it.
Figueroa is
He
durable.
might be Figueroa bigger. Like,
He's bigger. He's durable. He's just a lot more durable. But he doesn't crack as hard as Inoue, but that leaning and that holding and that shit like that.
Bro,
But
that nigga, he gonna walk into some dumb shit, bro. Come on,
I've seen
man.
if Fulton could crack, I would pick Fulton over Inoue. But Inoue, man, he got that generational power, man, and it keeps carrying it every
But
division.
that nigga never
every
sparred a
single
black
division.
fighter. He never sparred nobody who could move.
No, but you know what I
he
like
never
about
fought
Inoue?
nobody.
nah, that don't mean shit though.
That
does
That
mean-
do
that does mean
that
shit.
does mean shit, bro.
It
Yes,
does mean
bro.
shit because throughout history, the best fighters have always been Black American fighters. So that does mean shit.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Inoue
it do,
Inoue
but
himself has
that
said
shit
that means
like
something. So we can't take away from what Inoue has said.
Yeah, he said
he
that.
said he said that himself. He knows who the best fighters have been throughout history. So yes, that does mean
yeah,
something.
but that nigga, he put himself as one of them great fighters, like, and that nigga can fight, bro. He is that, like, man. When he get in there with him, like, it's still the same, like, regardless if you've been in there or you haven't been in there with him, like,
I agree, but he recognizes that and
it's
he's
still
taking that
boxing,
challenge.
though.
He's recognized that he's taking that challenge. I'm telling you, this guy is a generational. He is what people try to claim Loma is. That's what Inoue is. He's a
That's a fact,
generational
yeah.
talent.
He's special, man.
Man, that nigga Loma nice
Very
though.
special fighter.
Oh yeah, twisted, man.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I don't think if he was the same size as any of your favorite fighters, I think the monster puts a lot of them to bed, bro.
Yeah, facts. I think so too. I ain't gonna lie.
If he could, hey, for real, man. If he could fight Tank at the same size, Tank would be asleep, man.
Nah, Tank him and Tank both got that power. I wouldn't count Tank out. I'm counting Fulton out because Fulton doesn't have
I
that
ain't
power.
gonna lie, bro. I wish he was that size. I wish he was a little taller, bro. That shit crazy, bro.
I tell you right now, I don't pick anybody at 126 to be the new way.
I don't either. How tall is it?
Wait. This fight at 122. Okay. So
it's at 122, but I don't see anybody at 126 being the new way either. I think Brandon Figueroa would be his toughest matchup. Maybe Lara, but he just
in a way. He said, "In a way, brothers."
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga, like my nigga Matt said, that nigga a teeny dude, bro. I don't know, bro. He hit hard and shit, but you gotta start thinking about
Mark, George Foreman, Big Blunts,
certain stuff translating, bro.
I don't know, but I think in a way is so skilled. That's the thing I'm saying, Chicken Talk. I don't think Tank is skilled as in a way. That's what I'm saying. I don't think
he's
that's cap.
But Tank is so fucking explosive, man. I mean,
yeah, bro.
That fucking explosive. That's something that's just not.
You can't teach that, man.
Yeah,
can't teach
that explosiveness, man. That's what I like about. That's why I favor Tank over a lot of guys because not only Ryan Garcia is fast as fuck. We all agree with that, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And he was able to see those punches coming and avoid them.
That's levels, though.
Yeah, I mean
he made that Ryan fighter like. Go ahead.
He's not the best fighter, but man, you can't take away those intangibles and attributes.
Yeah, he got pound for pound intangibles, but he not pound for pound. Yeah.
Hey, I think the funny thing though about that boy Tank, man, he made that Ryan fight look like a sparring match, bro.
You should have known.
Did you see that Oscar Valdez interview today?
No, I didn't see it.
Oscar Valdez said, "Man, I trained alongside Ryan." He said, "I picked Ryan to win because I've seen Ryan just knock guys out in the gym."
Yeah, that's cool, knocking out them plumbers and shit, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, shit, the motherfucking sparring champion of the world is motherfucking Devin Haney and Brian Norman.
Hey, Brian Norman was slumping people in the doggone spot.
Look pedestrian as a fighter in the ring.
Yeah, Devin Haney sparring JoJo Diaz and Ryan Garcia Mole and shit, man. Shit, buddy. Shit.
My phone is at 2%. Don't give up on boxing. We having a great year. If we could get one of these three fights, it's gonna be a great year. I mean, the best year ever. Also, Loma stops Devin Haney. Remember, I said it first, and I'm out. What up, though, Mark Nash? I'm out though. My phone about to die. So
hey, salute to everybody that came in the chat, man. It looked like it's getting late. Everybody then fell off. But I tell you this, what my man Chicken Talk said is very true, man. You can't give up on boxing. It's a lot going on. That's great. I really do want to see what happened with this Loma versus Devin fight. I'm really hoping to see Devin go to bed. I don't think it'll happen. I just think Devin might be too big. But you know what? F it, man. I want to see Loma. I want to see Loma beat Devin, bro. I don't know if that can happen, but that's what I want to see. We're going to see what happens, though. But like, comment, subscribe, man. Shout out to my man, Mark. Shout out to my man, Big Blunt. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We out of here, man, and we gone.